Hello guys. Hello. Welcome to stream guys. Welcome to stream. XNI. Mm, Shivana. Guys, सबैलाई welcome to stream. म comment चाहिँ कन्भर्ट गर्नु पर्यो. Guys, team Larry versus team Secret छैन. Larry नेपालको टिम हो guys. त्यही भएर नेपाल versus इन्डिया भइरहेछ अहिले. Opponent Secret Sign probably like राम्रो टिम हो लास्टै. गाह्रै पर्छ त्यो सिरिज जित्न. अनि ल्यारीमा चाहिँ गाइस सिरोहरूको टिम है गाइस सिरो जेट्स लाइक सिरो जेट सिम्बाहरूको टिम याइकोलाई बोलाउनु त याइको त खै गाइस बिजी उसलाई आज बिजी हुन्छु भन्दै थियो याइकोले गेम साउन्ड अहिले अन गरेको छैन गाइस गेम स्टार्ट भएपछि अन रोमकोमको टिम यस गाइस रोमकोम टिम ओपोनेन्ट राम्रै हो गाइस obviously put some music on guys I'll on the game sound later on सेकेन्ड साइडमा कतिजना केटी प्लेयर सेकेन्ड साइडमा सबै केटा हो गाइस सबै केटा हो होराको म्याच कहिले छ होराको म्याच डिसेम्बर 3 स्टार्ट हुन्छ गाइस लाइक दिस स्ट्रिम गाइस लाइक हान्नु गाइस सेयर हान्नु एकछिन है म गेम साउन्ड पनि हालिदिएर यो यो चाहिँ के सुन्ने आयो केटा what is this निन्दा हतौरी थीम सङ वो लेट्स गो डब्लु कास्टर कति छ त कास्टरको तिनीहरूको साउन्ड आएको छैन कास्टरको
is one of the legendary match of the series. The group stage is on and it is the last day of the group stage. As I mentioned yesterday, that this stage, this day will be heating up a lot because tonight we have already
You the fire was there, you caster
from group B. That is
calm down, yaar, calm down. What's the fire, man?
And we do have yesterday another one name that is the Vintage Victory. Two already into the mark.
Indian
for the
like
caster,
right now, guys.
Into the group A, we still have that question: who will be going for the playoffs? Is it RKO? Is it Sacred Shrine? Is it Larry? So the answer will be given now because tonight is the match between Team Nepal's
Oracle first game
Larry
कुन country ए एकछिन म्युट हान्नु है Oracle first game guys उतै उनीहरुसँग क्याम्बोडिया ए भाइ एकछिन रोक यसले मार्ने लाग्यो यार कास्टिङ हानेर एकछिन गाइस कास्टिङ हल्का म्युट हान्छु म अहिलेको लागि गेम स्टार्ट भएपछि कास्टिङ सुनौँ अहिलेको लागि गाइस म कमेन्टहरू हेर्दै बस्छु गाइस स्ट्रिम यस्तो सेयर पनि गरिदियो गाइस लाइक हानौँ However, sport not playing in this tournament guys अब हाम्रो त्यही टुर्नामेन्ट खेल्न भ्याउँदैन भनौँ अब आइएसएफ नै आउँदैछ सो त्यही भएर नि हो प्रोबेबली आफ्टर आइएसएफहरू हामी टुर्नामेन्टहरू जोइन गर्छौँ Romcom versus Simba. Romcom guys, probably #1 explainer in India. Drafting phase, bro. Draft start भइसक्यो. What the fuck? होइन यार स्क्याम हो कि हो
Me STZ going to blast it out with my co-caster Apocalypse. Hello Apocalypse, my first team with you. How are you feeling right now? Energetic or fully energetic? Because there is nothing beyond that.
Guys, let's go. Game हेर्छौँ न त अब यसो केटाहरूको ड्राफ्ट पनि हेर्छौँ.
So exciting because both of these teams, whoever wins
पहिला
this
नै
match will be
guys
qualified
फर्स्टमै
for the
क्याम्बोडियासँग
playoffs.
छ है हाम्रो म्याच चाहिँ आइएसएफमा.
Both Larry and Sekroshan have been really showing off, especially Larry. I don't think they've lost
कुन सर्भरमा हुन्छ
any so
नेपाल
far
versus
in the
इन्डिया
tournament so far.
मुम्बई सर्भर
Larry's
गर्छ
been
होला
performing really
प्रोबेबली
well,
आई गेस
and
गाइस
Sekroshan as well. Yeah,
मुम्बई सर्भर
for a
सिङ्गापुर
really intense and exciting match. We're not wasting any time heading straight into the drafting section. What do you think about these two bands so far?
Like यसको साउन्डहरुको डिफरेन्स है कास्टरको
two bands Gatotkacha needed band
like
obviously into the meta scene for a long time and nowadays the AUG is not just used
Your
as an
cluster bro.
engage, but as in disengage as well. And
Final
like
Hora guys
in your
छैन यो
beyond,
टुर्नामेन्टमा
and I mean in your
Hora is
position,
not
there is
playing
the
this tournament.
Sakrashine is playing, so you don't want to give that Atot into the hand of Arturio.
It's
But
कम
let's see.
यार
The Hayabusa might be
ल्यारी
the
र कुन टिम छ अर्को सेप्टेम्बरले अस्ति विन
respect
विकले
towards
मिठो है
Larry's
छ
jungler.
गाइस
At the
यसपछि
same
सेप्टेम्बर
time, the
9 को गेम
second
छ
ban
त्यो
coming
अस्ति
out from
भएको
the side
राउन्ड
of
रोबिन
team
हो
Larry.
अब आजदेखि चाहिँ
It
प्लेयर
will be an
स्टार्ट हुन्छ
Esmeralda. Okay, so far I was thinking a lot to
प्रेडिक्सन
respect it out
प्रेडिक्सन
for
2-1 सेक्रेट राइन
Romcom or maybe
सेक्रेट राइन जित्छ होला
Lapu Lapu
प्रोबब्ली
for
आई
Fate,
गेस
but
केटा
no,
हो
they're going for this Esmeralda ban. They have a mind. They might gonna thinking to grab up that Lapu Lapu for their side.
हाम्रो केटाहरू
Winning the
जित्दा
thing.
राम्रो है
I'm not sure
अभियसली
about it, but as you tell
सपोर्ट
me
त
about
नेपाललाई
the
गर्ने हो
playoff scene, let me tell you
चिसीको
something.
मुख यस्तो छ र
Let me tell you something, and that is if
के गरे यसले
Sakrashine winning 2-0,
यस्तो
Larry,
देख्छ
bye-bye.
हल्लिँदाखेरि
You have no
भर्खर
chance.
नोटिस गरेर
If
मैले
Sakrashine winning 2-1, you have chance, my guys. If Larry winning 2-0, Sakrashine, bye-bye. If Larry winning
नसलाउने कसो
2-1,
त Masarapp जस्तो अरे
Sakrashine,
बोय
so
यस
this is the hunt right now.
हेर्नु
Anything can be
चाहिँ भएन
possible, and
हेर्नु
all
गर्ने
these
भन्दैन
figures I told you
ह्यान्डसमै छ
gonna
अरे क्या
reflect a
कास्टर
lot into the playoffs. Yesterday we are talking
अँ
about I'm talking about this thing with the admin and everybody.
पाण्डाको टिम ल्यारी
And now
पाण्डाले
we are
गाइस
going
ल्यारी
to
टिम
test
अलरेडी
it. And with
छोडिसक्यो
this, the second ban from the side of
कम्बोडियाको
your
सुपर टिममा
Sakrashine
भन्यो भने
is
कम्बोडियाको होइन गाइस अर्कै टिम हो
okay.
लाइक
That's a cool ban.
जुन
So
चाहिँ टिमले M7
Kimmy,
रिप्रेजेन्ट
Chicken,
गरिरहेको छ
all
त्यही
these
टिम
things
आउँछ
open. They're going
आइएसएफमा
for the E ban.
क्याम्बोडियाको
Indeed. Both of these
यो
teams
कुन
seem to be
टुर्नामेन्ट हो
prepared
साउथ एसियामा
so
एउटा
well. They're
टुर्नामेन्ट
taking so
भइरहेको छ
much
त्यही
time for
टुर्नामेन्ट
these
हो अब
bans.
सबै साउथ
I need
एसिया
to
कन्ट्रीबाट
mention
दुई
the
दुईवटा
new
टिम छ
patch was just
त्यो
released today,
टुर्नामेन्टमा
and there's going to be a lot of playstyle
यो
changes,
वेलकम
a lot of
मसरप
different
थ्याङ्क
hero
यू
picks,
गाइस मेरो
and
स्ट्रिममा वेलकम
honorable
गर्दैछ
mention
अति है
to in my server there's been a lot of
वेलकम टु
creative picks
स्ट्रिम
like
ओए
Holly
ओए
jungle
काम
and
डाउन
Cyclops mid and gold lane being really
पाण्डा
popular.
वेट बोथ लेफ्ट है
So
गाइस
with this new
पाण्डा र
meta,
घोडले
the new
चाहिँ
patch,
छोडेछ
it's going to be
यो टिम
some interesting picks coming in from both of these teams. Or will they adapt to the new patch,
अब
or will
प्रेडिक्ट
they
हान्नु
just
म त
go for
गाइस
their comfort
केटा
picks?
प्रेडिक्सन
And
हान्नु कमेन्ट
as you
सेक्सनमा
said,
कति
this
होला
is a decisive
बाइसनेस
match
नहानौँ
point for
होइन
both of these teams.
जे लाग्छ त्यही
And take
हानौँ
a look at the
कमेन्ट
top
सेक्सनमा
priority heroes. Of course,
कसले
gonna
जित्छ त केटा
Karcha,
हो
like you said.
प्रेडिक्सन हान्न प्रेडिक्सन
The
Of
best,
course.
beside Grok, that's the best raw map right now. And of course, the
Mhm.
CC and the CC's
पुल
counter
बनाइदिनु
expo just really makes sense if you look at it. Gato Karcha just super frustrating frontliner to deal with, and also Grok. Any
हामी
other
छैन
tank
गाइस
been
यो
dominating
टुर्नामेन्ट
the
हामी छैन
pro scene recently? I don't think so. These two been the top two
Yeah.
picks for a while.
Yeah. Of course, and now the time for the first picking phase. All these things open at this point, and like the Kimmy is the most priority ban pick so far in this tournament, and it will be getting picked up as well from the side of Larry. They don't want to waste the chance to pick it up, but at the same time, they're delivering that Lapu Lapu into the hand of Fate as well, and they're going for that Lapu Lapu. I told you, Fate. This guy never missed a chance to pick that up, and there is a Jushin as well. At the same time, this brawl been going on since the patch released, not today's one, but the before one I'm talking about. When the patch got released, it was the Kimi and the Jushin in the mid. The brawl
Yes.
always been there for this two. Either
Hold on,
pick
guys.
Kimi
Pull
in
one
that
as
side
two,
and
no?
auto pick Jushin,
Sorry,
or maybe this
teleporter,
two
no?
in the ban list as well. But now, Jushin being prioritized by Bit, there is a chance that in the early phase of the game, it will be the Kimi.
जोसेफले कस्तो खेलेको यार आम्बामा के गरेर जोसेफले मैले गेम त हेरेन
But if they're not
बम्बे
going
सर्भर
for the
भनेपछि
Ishin
इन्डिया
as a
टिमलाई
jungle,
पिङ
what
एडभान्टेज
could
हुन्छ
it
कि के
be?
हो
Something else, but
अब
no, they're
इन्डियन
going with the
टिम
walking
बम्बे
guarded helmet
सर्भरमा
that
छ
is
भने चाहिँ
Meteor
एडभान्टेज हुन्छ अब
with
लाइक
Uranus coming in.
बेङ्गालतिर
And
छ भने
this
चाहिँ
Uranus is the
एडभान्टेज
flex.
हुँदैन
We're not sure it is going to the
किनकि
gold or to
बेङ्गालतिर
the
पनि त्यही 40-50 एमएस आउने
So
सेम
no
लाइक नेपाल
priority being seen
बम्बे
towards
सर्भर
the
भने चाहिँ
jungle
एडभान्टेज
side
हुन्छ
so
लास्ट
far. Like you said, you can see Sukshin, Lapu Lapu, and what was the third
र
guy? I think it's
एमएलबीको गर्ल्स
Khalid.
नै रहेछ है
They're playing.
एमएलबीको
I need
गर्ल्स
to
पनि थियो
mention
त
the
गाइस
map is
पहिलाको वर्ष पनि
broken
थियो
walls.
कतिजनाले नोटिस गरेन
So
होला
this is going to
पहिलाको
be
वर्ष
really
पनि
easy for these
एमएलबीको गर्ल्स
players
लाइनअप
to
थियो
rotate
हामी
around the map
सँगै आएको
with
भनौँ न
no
हामी लाइक
restrictions.
2 दिन पछि
So
आएको
you're
थियो
going to see some really heavy
पहिला
team
हामी गएको
fights.
थियो त्यसपछि 2 दिन पछि तिनीहरू पनि
As
आएको
you
थियो
say, right
गर्ल्स
from the
लाइनअप
get-go, like you said, Kimi and Sukshin are super early game heroes that scaled really well into
सेम
the
टिम
lane.
रहेछ गर्ल्स लाइनअपहरू पनि
And
पहिला जो
so
आएको
far,
थियो
both of these teams secure their raw mid and EXP seem to be pretty balanced.
गली
No
पप होला
clear
होइन
upper
फर्क
hand
न
just yet.
चेन्ज छ
But I would say from the sustain department, Larry clearly has an advantage because
अहिले
of
यस्तो
the
गाइस
regen.
माइनेटर लिएको छ
So
माइनेटर हाम्रो केटाहरूले
when it comes
माइनेटर
to the regen
युरेनस र
battle,
किमी होइन अर्को
Sakrashine would
साइडबाट
definitely have to
खाली
use
लापु
their
जुक्सी
revitalizes or the Khalid second skill. But if
ओके
that's going to be a
मिनेटर
prolonged early game
मिनेटर
team
त कति
fight,
पछि
Larry
दिएँ यार मैले
definitely has a chance.
हल्का
As you
बफ
said,
हानेछ
junglers
माइनवाला अहिले
jungle meta definitely shifted because of today's patch.
Guys,
Bullet,
साँच्चै आइएसएफ अब
really
4
well
दिनपछि
buffed.
फ्लाइट छ हाम्रो
Larry has been
प्रोबेबली
making a
अनि भोलि
comeback,
मिटअप छ केटा हो
and a few other really
बसन्तपुरमा
off-meta junglers have been seen
हल्ट
making
रेस्टो
a comeback.
थियो नाम
And the side of Sacred Shrine seems
को
to be getting rid of the
बसन्तपुरतिर
Joy
बस्नु गाइज
and the
आइदिउँ होला
Fanny.
मिटअपमा नि
The Fanny is
5 बजे
definitely a
स्टार्ट हुन्छ
respect
उसलाई
point for the side of Larry, even though Fanny is not really
आज एक्स
capable
को
to
बर्थडे
say
दुईटा
because of that
किटक्याट लिएर
really high
आइदिएछ
energy
के
consumption.
सोच्छु म अब
They can
त्यसलाई
still get rid of it
वो
because
ब्रो
if the
सी
player
वान्स
knows
यु
what
यार
it's
सी
doing,
वान्स
it
यु
doesn't
ब्याक
matter if you're
कसम
off
भनेर
meta, right?
त्यस्तै होला है अब
100%. You know, like this two
अब
heroes,
एक्सलाई
Joy and
किटक्याट चाहिँ
Fanny,
कसले
we
दिन्छ
call them
अब
mobility
प्रोबेबली
queens.
फेरि
They have a
प्याच
lot of
गर्नु मन लागेर हो
mobility,
कि
and these guys are never needed the buff in the patches. They can be anywhere suitable in any of the patches. But in the last way, I was thinking like you ban Yuzong, you ban everything. Where is the R-Lot? Where is the respect towards the EXP standard
गाइज
of
को
any
नाम गर्छ गाइज
rom-com?
मेक श्योर टु लाइक द स्ट्रिम गाइज
Now
लाइक
it is
हान्नु
the
गाइज
time for
सब्सक्राइब पनि
it.
ठोकौँ
Rom-com best pick will be
आज
taken
धेरै
out
लामो
with
स्ट्रिम त
him.
हुँदैन
The second
प्रोबेबली
best pick is most priority
2 घन्टा
bans you can see.
2-3 घन्टा
The most picks hero, sorry. It
3
is the
घन्टा त लामै
Yuzong,
हुन्छ यार
Granger, Katot Kacha,
ग्रान्जर
Kimi in the
ओ
scene.
शिट
But
डबल
Kimi is
फाइटर
already
कम
been picked up by
ए
Larry.
होइन
And
डबल
Granger is
फाइटर
still open. Katot
ए
Kacha
के हो
being
विनर
banned.
द्याएर
Lapu Lapu into the hand of fate.
के द्याएको
Yuzong
यार
is banned
भर्खर
right now. And Granger is there, guys.
होराको
This
नामबाट
is
खेल्न
Fate's
गएको भए
Granger.
नि
I'm
हुन्थ्यो नि
going to say
तिनीहरू
it
होरा
after a long time
दाइलाई
because this guy was literally
गसलाई
blended into the fighter goal. And now after a
ए
long time, it's like 2-3 weeks. After 2-3
प्रो
weeks, we're
अहिले
going
अब
to
पछि
see
हुन्छ
him
होला
in a
गाइस किनकि अब
proper
आइएसएफमा नि
into the
अब
goal.
नेपालबाटै
And let's
खेल्नुपर्छ
see what Hansa
कन्ट्री
Toro is
रिप्रेजेन्ट गरेर
going to
हुन्छ
prioritize here. Because as you mentioned,
सो
Suyu,
त्यही भएर
he already played a
हामीले पनि
Suyu
टिम
game
नेपाल नै
today,
राख्नुपर्छ
but
होराको सट्टा
tonight, but he lost that
कन्ट्री
game against
रिप्रेजेन्ट गेम हो नि त
Team
यो आइएसएफ
Nepal.
भनेको
So today, this is a chance for him to actually show his real skills with the Shuyu. But
नो
you know, like
मस्टर
with the
डोन्ट गिभ मी
Suyu,
होप
I
ब्रो मैले त
believe it
फ्याक्ट
is more
फ्याक्ट
into the
भने
team participation rather than your solo
सी
carrying.
वान्स यु यार
So he can
प्रतीक
go for something else, but
अब
there
के नै गर्न
is the
सकिन्छ र
Lancelot,
त्यसमा
guys. One of the S tier
किटक्याट
jungler.
दियो नि
I
तिमीले
haven't
किटक्याट
gone through
लियो
the
कि
patch
लिएन
yet,
क्या
the new patch.
किटक्याट
I'm
लियो
not
पनि
sure he's still
कसरी
there in
भेट्यो
the
क्या
S tier or not,
तिम्रो
or
तिम्रो
something else
एक्सलाई
has
बर्थडेको
already
दिनमा
came in. But this Ruby is going to give a
कसरी
lot of
भेट्यो हामी पनि
hardships,
यस्तो
a lot of
सुनिदिउँ न कमेन्ट
hindrances
सेक्सनमा
to the Sacred Shrine. And you know what? One lose,
के
you're
प्रतीकले नै
not
इन्भाइट
gonna
हान्ने
win.
होला
And
होइन
your 9 out of 9 win streak in India will be taken away from your hand. Oh my
मिनोको हिल
goodness.
चाहिँ
This is
निकै
the
बडा छ
Gonna
मिनोको
be a
हिल त
jungle.
बढाएको छ अब मिनो त्यही हो
bro,
ट्याङ्की
I'll
ट्याङ्की
always
चाहिँ
go
हुँदैन
for it.
त्यही
Whenever
एउटा प्रब्लम
all
हो
the
अरू त
parties
ठिकै छ
are
सिसी
close,
पनि
this guy
राम्रै छ
always
हिल पनि
chooses
दिन्छ
Weaver or
ट्याङ्की चाहिँ हुँदैन
Karina
अरू
as
त
well.
मिनो
And now it is an
अरू
utility into the
ट्याङ्कसँग
side.
कम्पेयर
We
गर्यो
got the
भने
Granger for the
अरू त
finishing.
सबै ठिकै
The
छ
poke burst is not there though. It's just the poke from the Granger. But we're not sure the burst will be there from the Jushin
केटा
or
यो
not.
छिटै हान्छु
He's
भनेको अब
going
आइएसएफ
to
आयो त्यही
go
भएर
with
स्ट्रिम
the
पनि गर्नु
Nepal.
पाएन अब आइएसएफ पछि नै गर्नु
Yeah,
पर्ला
we did. The Guinevere
भोलि
jungle,
पनि प्रोभाइली
not
स्ट्रिम
being the
गरिदिनु होला
best biggest fan,
अब
if I'm being honest. I
बाहिर
much
मिटअपमा
prefer
हुन्छ
Guinevere
एकछिन
with the flicker. But I can see how
त्यसपछि
it
त
would work against
2
the
दिनपछि
setup. Like
फ्लाइट
you
नै हुन्छ
mentioned,
मिटअप त्यो
is
आइएसएफ
still
पछि
a
नै
good
गर्नु
pick
पर्ला
here, but against the Kimi because um,
एचओके
really
के अपडेट
don't
थाहा
want to
छ
go
सायद
super
तिमीलाई अह गाइज एचओके
aggressive
आई
hit
डोन्ट प्ले एचओके
with
ल
magic
गाइज लेट्स गो
damage
गेम
reduction.
हेरिदिउँ अब
He
यस्तो
got really
ल्यारी
good
भर्सेस
from his
सेक्रेट
kit,
स्वाइन
which made him really
बेस्ट अफ
victorious in the rank scene.
बेस्ट अफ 5 होला कि
Which
3
might be
बेस्ट अफ
why
3
he did
हुनसक्छ
not pick the Suyu
प्ले
hero
अफ हो गाइज
instead
यो
to
प्ले अफ हो अब हार्ने
take
टिम लोवर ब्राकेट हो
his
कि
rather
इलिमिनेट हो
broken
थाहा भएन
career here.
त्यही भएर ल्यारीले
So
जित्नै पर्छ
good
सेक्रेट
work
स्वाइनलाई
with
जित्यो भने
this
सजिलो हुन्छ
matchup.
तिनीहरूलाई पछि
So far, both teams
पछि माथि
seems
अझै
really
अप्पर
balanced.
ब्राकेटतिर
But in the early game department,
हेलो
I
हेलो
think
इरविन ब्रो वेलकम टु स्ट्रिम गाइज लाइक हानु
okay,
गाइज लाइक
I
हानु
think
सब्सक्राइब
both
हानु
teams
सेयर नि हानु
have
स्ट्रिम
really drafted really well. It's really difficult to see which team has an
ड्राफ्ट
upper
त
hand.
ल्यारीको राम्रो लाग्यो
But
ड्राफ्ट
ladies and
लगाए
gentlemen,
ड्राफ्ट
we
हेरौँ है
are
गाइज
right
म
into the
ड्राफ्ट
land of dawn. So really anticipated match
ड्राफ्ट
of the
कसको
day.
विनिङ ड्राफ्ट छ हेरौँ है त
It's Larry versus
ड्राफ्ट
Sacred
हेर्दै
Shrine.
ओए बब
Whoever
पाल छ
loses this
भन्नेवाला
match will go home. We need to remind you. And
हाम्रो ल्यारीको
yes, Ash, how do you feel
लेन्सलट
about
रुबी
this two
रुबी
games?
गोल्ड युरेनस
Which
एक्सपी
So good. This
Fine
is
or
the
a
game
Kimi.
between the unbeatable kings of Nepal, Larry Esports versus
ब्रो
the
जेरो
reigning tyrants of
एनिमेटेडलाई
India,
त
that is
मिनी नै
Sacred
खाँदैछ
Shrine. And
न
the game is on, guys. With the
अर्ली
first
लास्टै
match,
स्ट्रङ छ
we're
यार
seeing
यो
a lot of
सेक्रेट
skirmish, a lot
स्वाइनको
of brawling happening
केटा
from the mid
इन्डियाको
lane.
टिमको गेम
So
हेर
far,
अब
it is the
कस्तो
Kimi,
खेल्छ
of course, winning out
इन्भेट
in
सिन्भेट
the
हान्ने
face
खेल्छ
of
केटा हो
Fanny, but just to recall
पायो
that, in the meantime,
कसले
we
पायो
see the special migration comes out
लेन्सरले
by
पायो र
Hansa Toro, trying to take
त्यो
out that
सानोवाला
lava golem from the hand of the Lancelot. He punctured it out. Go back into the safer zone right now. He's gonna take take out that.
Oh my god, कति पेलेको मर्यो होला किमी किमी मर्यो Oh my god, कस्तो पेलेको यो इन्डियनहरुले
He managed to close back 0 minute.
यो
Beautifully
लास्ट राउन्ड छ
tossed
गाइस
out.
सेक्रेट साइनहरु
The
obviously लास्ट
free
राउन्डमा
first
खेल्छ
blood
भने
for Sakurai.
Oh my goodness, that was the second time Kimi was forced to recall back. She's still level 1, while Zuxin is nearly level 3. She was not able to clear any of the mid lane, I mean, the minions so
गुनीले
far
पाए ल
using
गुनीले
the
पाए भने
ult.
लेन्सर प्रोबाइली
Now you
4
see
हुँदैन
from
होला
the
यार
side of Sacred Shine, the
माथिको
kill
क्र्याप खायो भने
leadership
चाहिँ 4 हुन्छ
from
कि
the get-go.
बाइ
As you
4
see,
पुग्यो 4 पुग्यो
Zuxin
लेन्स
is level 3, while the Kimi is still level 1.
लेन्सरको ड्यास गयो गुनीबरको सेकेन्ड स्किल गयो टोटलमा अब कसको सेटअप राउन्ड छ खालीले पुरै लेन्सरलाई जोन हानिरहेको छ यो जुक्सीलाई हेर न कस्तो ल्याङ हान्दैछ यार जुक्सीले
This
There on
Kimi
two
is not
people.
getting time to breathe.
Of course, and now the broken walls has been used there.
Total,
Is,
total.
Van Sator
Total
starting
छोड्नु
on the
पर्यो
turtle.
यिनीहरूले
Let's see who will be having it. The retribution is
जेट
moving on
सिम्बालाई
to Van
कमिट हान्छ
Sator. He'll
यिनीहरूले
be grabbing it up for himself, and now so we even got
जेट
okay, a
सिम्बा
little bit of player, a little bit of
मरे यार
folk coming in, and with their Ron Comer with the one starting out for the side of Sakurai with a first blood.
फर्स्ट ब्लड
1-0
त्यसमा
the
टोटल
micro,
कतिको लिड
1-0
भयो
the macro.
व्हाट द फक
Great
1k को
start
लिड भइसक्यो अलरेडी
in the
सेक्रेट
very
साइनको
beginning of the game by Sakurai. Now the
सँगसँगै
comes out
सेक्रेट
from
साइनको जङ्गल त अर्कै थियो होइन यही थियो गाइस पहिलेदेखि
Indeed.
पहिलेदेखि भन्दा चेन्ज
They're
भयो होला
literally
पछि
playing really
तर यसले नि
well
राम्रै
on the
खेल्छ जङ्गल
macros
चाहिँ
from
यो
the
टुर्नामेन्टमा
side
चाहिँ यही
of
थियो
Sacred Shine,
जङ्गल
already seeming to
किमी
have
किमी
lead affinity
किमीले
to
प्युरिफाई हाने यार
Purify baited out
प्युरिफाईमा
already.
खेल हो किमी
You
ए
see how
गुनिभर्सन त
Zuxin
ओके
is super annoying in these 5-5 scenarios, even though
खाली
she's
धेरै
not
नि केटा खाली
the best
कस्तो
pick in
जङ्गलमा
solo
जानु
queue. She works really well in this. The jungle getting invaded non-stop. They,
मर्यो भाइन
they just want to end the game as soon as possible. Ooh, that's one Skypiece attack.
ओइ लेन्स शॉट मर्यो
Gun
ओ
fake.
माय गॉड ब्रो केटा
That's Sonata and just grab up the kill onto the member, and with that, not only
साह्रो
that,
देख्दै
you
छ
grab
यो
up the
गेम चाहिँ
kill onto the Lancey as well. Win-win falls down. And right
अर्ली
now,
नै डोमिनेट हान्यो
Sakurai
ग्रान्जली
reigning with
स्ट्याक पायो भने
cheer.
चाहिँ हुन्छ
3-0 the score is, and again, they're just halting the way. Jushin comes
no.
up with the legend player, flicker baited as well. Beautifully toss it out. Ruby,
स्पिकर गयो
but
रुबीको
will not be spared by the lane. It will be taken out. The flow will be taken out, and might be gonna take out the gold shield from the bot tier 1.
Look at the rom
यो राना चाहिँ किन गएको कोही नभएपछि मिसकम्युनिकेसन हो गाइज अब आई डोन्ट नो किन गयो भने प्रोबब्ली मिसकम्युनिकेसन
rotate to that turtle fight because
त्यही भएर
he
सिनर्जी
got
जस्तो म्याटर गर्छ
forced
आइम
to
विमा
recall twice and he was not able to secure that
बेस्ट स्पेक्ट गरेर हेरेर चाहिँ हाम्रो थाहा हुन्छ नि त अब त्यहाँ गेमभित्र चाहिँ
He's
त्यस्तो
not getting
नोटिस हुँदैन
space to fill out
रिप्ले
that
नै हेर्नुपर्छ
passive
नोटिस पनि
to dish out enough damage.
माइनले अल्ट हान्यो
Win the
भ्याउँछ ड्यामेज स्पिकर हान्यो जुक्सिनले
Damage
चाहिँ पुगेछ नि यार स्पिकर हान्यो यार यो रोमकमले फेरि टटल हाल्यो गेम त कत्रो छिरेको यो खाली प्युरिफाई हाने किमीले
In the land of Dawn, and in the meantime, we see the Lantern player hindering a lot of movements for the Uranus. And
बुस्कर त
now,
हान्न मात्र हो ल्यारीले
Larry needs to back off.
बुस्टिङ प्लेयरहरु टुर्नामेन्टमा
Giants
खेल्न
from
सक्दैन
Nepal
गाइस
is getting a lot of corner movements from the Sacrifice.
ल्यारीले
at
त
this
बुस्ट
point.
हान्दैन होला त
Comes up.
हान्छ र
Don't feel like Larry is the jungler. Win-win.
रोमकम
Well,
रोमकम लापुलाई हेर के लापुलाई
before that, the invasion is still going on.
1v4 मारेर छ अझै उल्टे Oh
Raising
my
Sandstorm
God.
coming up, the follow from Van Santoro. Can he go for the special migration?
Great
Ritual
lane, man.
comes up. Ruman
my
falls
goodness.
down as well. Double onto Simba. Beautifully changing out the fate from the hand of
गाह्रो
Nepal
साह्रो
to
केटा हो
Larry here.
सेक्रेट साइन
It
चाहिँ
is fate, the gold standard of India, doing his work in the land of
त्यहाँको
Dawn.
रोमको रोटेसन हेरेर न
Beautifully,
बास
and right now they will
त्यही
be
गाइस
taking out
रोम
the
आजकल
mid
त्यसरी
lane
नै
tier
खेल्छ
1,
इन्भेट गरेर
expanding the jungle area in just 5 minutes of the game.
खाली त हल्का
Is
स्ट्रङ पनि छ अर्लीमा
invincible.
त्यही भएर इन्भेट गर्न सजिलो अनि जुक्सेनले त
pace the side
अब माइनरको यही हो क्या युजेस गाइस अब त्यही हो अर्को युजेस त्यो मिनियन क्लियर गर्न पनि सक्दैन क्या मेन त अब खालिजहरूले पोक पनि हान्छ मिनियन क्लियर नै गरिदिन्छ इजिली
Minotaur,
अब
even though
माइनर
he
खेलेर
doesn't
त्यस्तो
have
गर्न
space in
सक्दैन
the
नि त
ultimate, you need
त्यही
to,
भएर नि अब मिडमा पोक
by
खायो
the
भने
time you get close, they have rom-com.
खालिजको अल्ट गयो
Back to pause, comes up,
ओइ
Ram comes
राम
up with the
मिठो
premium
पकडेछ यार
right now.
त्यो जुक्सीलाई मार्यो नि त्यो बब्बार
Comes up, random execution used, Van Santoro falls down, Simba finds the
जुक्सीले
wicket.
मर्यो
Kill onto Bid
मिठो
here.
मिठो
2-man down. A beautiful setup, a beautiful comeback happened at last. The side of Larry starts
हान्दा
to
चाहिँ
score
हाने
with
2 किल त
a
हाने
2-7
केटाहरूले
into the
कति
micro.
हजारको
Still,
लिड छ
it's a
अब
lead onto the side for Sakurai. At least
एउटा कम त
grabbing
भयो
two
लिड
kills, beautifully set up
बटको
that kill onto
पाउला
that.
र
It's more
लापो
like the
आउँदैछ
invasion, more like
त्यो
the
लापो पागल
overextension
जस्तो
was
छिन्नेलाई
kind of a
फेरि
pricey thing for
लेन्सबाट
Sakurai
अल्ट
at
हान्यो
this moment. They need to hold up
यो
the games
माइनरलाई
a
हान्छ
bit,
होला
not to throw up
माइनरलाई हान्यो
bounties into the hand. But there you go.
मजा
Another
क्या हो
execution being
माइनर
happen as well. It will be the Brave
Oh
Spider coming over
my
in the
god,
meanwhile.
माइनरलाई
Coming up for
मारिदिरहेछ
Romka.
यार
Ruby still standing there, but the follow-up will not gonna help out the Minnow to close
टोटल
back.
आउँदैछु गाइस 20 सेकेन्डमा
Then Romcom is definitely doing justice to this Lapu Lapu. I can see why you really liked Romcom's Lapu Lapu. He's really showing off. It seems like
युरा नछ त
oh,
गायब
he gets
क्या
taken out.
भर्खर
Sleep
देखिरहेको
taken
थिएँ
out
फुल एचपी 1
easily.
सेकेन्डमा गायब रे
Range is sitting on the throne
ओइ
so
पर्फेक्ट पकडेछ यार तर फलोअपै छैन के
Tiger
गर्नु
out. Reyna gets taken out. Ruby gets taken out.
स्ट्रिममा अड्किरहेको छ
Okay, Win-Win goes in, but it's worth it. Triple for Fate, my goodness! And in the meantime, Win-Win
Ah,
finds the
yeah.
kill on Japan Sataro. Can it be a maniac at 2 international saga?
ना यार
No!
वान साइडै
They
हान्यो
need to go back. What a way to take down the 3. And now it's a Lantern player coming in as well. The third turtle being on. But
रोमको
both the
गाइस फर मी
junglers
लाइक
have
त्यही हो
been
नम्बर
taken
1
out from the
एक्सपिलियनर
land of
इन्डियाको
Dawn. I don't believe they'll be contesting it out. But 8 minutes lost. Might be coming,
रोमको
and that
र
will be
एन्टीको
the most
प्रोबेबली
likely thing for Sakushan at this
लाइक
point, because they
मजा
might
हुन्छ
go for
म्याच
that
सबै
mighty push. All the
इन्डियामा
third tiers have
टुर्नामेन्ट
been
भयो
taken down from each and every lane, and look at Fate. He's going for the sneaky pickies.
निको अभियसली यो पहिला फिलिपिनो बसेको प्लेयर हो फिलिपिनबाट खेल्ने प्लेयरहरू त बबालले हुन्छ अभियसली
The domination currently, the confidence is being shown by Rom.
पिएमजीमा इन्डियन टिम नि गएको र पिएमजीमा इन्डियन टिम नि देखिरहेको थियो दुईटा दुईटा स्लटहरूलाई पऱ्यो इन्डियन टिमले
In the meantime, tier 2 falls down from the top. Need to secure it down, but the blue buff down from the hand
And
out.
they're really lacking those opportunities to make a comeback. Like you said, it's wise of them to really take it slow and try to respond to this node as the 8
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, guys. It's hard to come back, यार.
Romcom and the backline. No.
कति बिग ग्रान्जरको कति स्ट्याक भयो
Giving the setups, giving
80
the
स्ट्याक
opening
भइसक्यो
for
guys.
Fate, and then
I
he's
think
just
this is
switching
it,
up
bro.
with the
First
Skyfuse
game.
attack, which is above 80, and now the tier 2 falls down with the Holy Blessing goes up as well. Look
तान्न
at
त
Romcom,
तान्दा छ
look
तर
at
अब
Surreal
फल अपै
finding
छैन
their way inside the tier, inside the area of Team Larry. This is insane at this point. They just took off each
This
and
is
every
currently
Holy
top
Blessing.
Indian team. Even Soul
But it's
can
a
beat
time
this
to take
team.
out
Right?
that Lord.
Or
Go
not.
for the mighty
Yes,
push.
guys. I think Sacrifice probably last the strongest. Huh?
Been a game changer if there
Like
was
Soul,
the
Soul need to
follow-up, but
maybe practice more
Eliminator was
to
not
beat
able
them.
to do that. But they will be safely taking this 8-minute low without any contest. I think it's safe to say they will be able to secure a couple of inhibitors. And for the side
Well,
of Larry,
अब म अब त्यही
they're
हो
really
मलाई चाहिँ टप
getting
3
bogged
टिम
down. They're
त्यही हो
choking on
guys.
resources.
Take the
They're trying to
sign,
pick up the scraps
Soul
from
and
the
RNTX
lanes. But
for me.
look at the gold gap already. It's 20k to 30k, 10,000 gold gap below the 10-minute mark. It's the first time I've seen this.
9.7k, what a domination comes up, and again another fight coming in there. The Artorio goes in with the
More Simba. Oh, bro, easily melt हान्दिरहेछ
What a way to shut out
ग्रान्जरले हेर न कहाँदेखि हानिरहेको छ पोक
out from the land of Dawn, and now the waves
सिम्बा
being
5
cleared
चोटि
up, all the
मरिसकेको रहेछ
blessings being
अलरेडी
rolled off. It's a time
माइनोटर
for
5
go for
चोटि
that
मर्यो
mighty push with the Lord, and they're literally hindering out. because
केटा
they know
यसपछि
that
फेरि
there is a
सेप्टेम्बर 9 को नि
tactic
गेम छ है
already
गाइज अर्को
set
इन्डियन
up for
टिमसँग
this Lord. And Lord been coming,
फर्स्ट गेम
marching
त हल्का
down.
फक्ट अप नै
To the
भयो
offside, let's see, the Bala system got used,
यो
specialized
पागल
comes up as
रोमकुमलाई
well.
रोके कोही
Falls
रोकेलाई
down inside the mid.
यो जानवरलाई
Is
रोक्छ
right
कोही
now opening for the Nexus, for the Nemesis. Let's see if they can actually grab it out
बियोनमा
right
हानेको
now.
अस्ति सोललाई
Good
अब
lead
बियोवानमा
there.
अस्ति
On the
लाइक
win-win.
उसले
Tony
जितेको
comes up, that's
सेक्रेट
another
साइडले
lead
मैले
as
देखि
well.
हेरेर
Minotaur
थिएँ
needs to go back.
तिमीको
Big
नाइस
double
होल्ड
push there. And in the meantime, we're
बट
gonna see the
ड्यामेज
Saga
पनि
comes
पुगेको छैन
out for the
अलरेडी
reason. Lord entering the Nemesis.
लड
In the
आउँदैछ
meantime, we're gonna see the
खालिदको
Ultra
फ्लिकर
Drone Rose
खालिद
as well.
मर्छ होला
Flicker
मर्छ होला खालिद
resistance from
खालिद
Minotaur.
मर्छ
Three-man knockup, Artorio falls down in the
डिफेन्ड
meantime.
गर्न सक्दैन यार तर
Step
सिम्बा नि
mention
मर्यो
taken down. Legendary onto the Mino.
ग्रान्जरले वाइप आउट हुन्छ ग्रान्जरले वाइप आउट हुन्छ पर्फेक्ट पक्ड्छ तर प्युरिफाई होइन डबल किल पायो लेन्स सर्टले माला लेन्स सर्टले फेटले ड्यास हाने त ओए मर्छ त्यो फेट प्युरिफाईमा हो ब्रो नाइस वान नाइस 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 धन्न छोडेको यार किनकि ड्यास पनि हानेछ प्युरिफाई पनि छैन इजी परेछ सेप्टेम्बर 9 बाई गोड अभियसली ब्रो यर गोड हो यसपछि यर गोडको म्याच छ सेप्टेम्बर 9 भर्सेस इन्डियाको टिम छ अर्को पनि
That was a really good utilization of the first load, but they could have played it a bit more
मिनर र
safe.
तिमीको
For the
खासै
side of
कम्बो
Sakushan,
गाइज
this,
मिनर र
lock
अब
on
माइन
them
हल्का
would
विक
have
पनि
been
छ
an
क्या अर्लीमा
advantage.
लेन क्लियर गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त अभियसली यस्तो पनिस हाने
As we can see, not
अब
the
यस्तो
left
देख्ने
side of
बित्तिकै
Larry
अपोनेन्ट
has
राम्रो
not
छ भने
taken
पनिस
enough
गरिहाल्छ
targets.
लाइक
They're
अघि
playing
जस्तो
really
गरे
well,
जस्तो
as you can
त्यही
see.
भएर
The
माइने
Lords
त्यस्तो खेल्दैन
really
अफसेट
doing a lot
टुर्नामेन्टतिर
of work,
अफसेट
but
टुर्नामेन्ट
when
भन्दा नि त्यो
Romcom's engages and their Brave
एमपिएलतिर
Spider
खेलेर भनौँ न
is so
माइन
using so
त्यही
often.
कारणले हो
It's almost like it has no cooldown at this point.
कि त जुक्सिन हुनु पर्यो
Info used
अब
there,
किमी
a
त
little bit of
स्ट्रङै छ अब
here missing,
त्यो
the
उताको
troll, but
खालीले
it
नै
just
हान्यो नि त
poked though.
Ooh.
But there
लेन्स
we
सर्ट
go.
मोड्ला र लेन्स
Rohto
सर्ट सर्ट
versus
डाउनमा छ
Flip.
यार
Puncture used. He might goes back into the safer zone
ऊ
easily.
बाँच्छ
With
क्या हो
the return comes up.
बाँच्यो
Let's
बाँच्यो
with the
बाँच्यो
Rhapsody being going
आधी
on,
आउँदैछ
and he
यार
finds
यो
his way
म्याप
back into the safer
म्याप
side. He goes back into the base, but the flow of the minions is coming in here.
I like this
He's
stream
gonna
guys
clear
कसले
it
लाइक
out
हान्छ लाइक
easily,
हान्नु guys
but
सब्स्क्राइब
it's
नि
time
ठोकौँ
for
है
the
एकै ठाउँ
lot. It is the
लाइक सब्स्क्राइब
inferior
हान्न
lot
गएछु भाइ
being done, and now it is
स्याहार
time
नि
for
ओइ
the
मरे मरे बिट
Immortal Lord.
फ्लिकर हाने
Comes
बिटले
into the way. Crimson Bacon used. Beat goes
ठिक छ
back.
फ्लिकर गयो
Just the
लेन्स
resources
सर्ट
being
राम्रो खेला त
waited
गाइस
out from the side of Larry. GG1 comes up, but they go for the contest. Apocalypse, that's the question here.
विन हारे फेरि
That's
गाइस
the
लड
long
छोड्यो
game
लेन्स
here.
सर्ट
I mean,
बोर्डमा
that is a
देखिसक्यो अलरेडी
7.4k goal lead. Can you recuperate it and go for the contest? Because it will be a biggest gamble. You're gonna do it.
भिन्सेन्ट भिक्ट्री आउट हो कि
Definitely make it
कहाँ
a
हो
bit
टिम
of
त
a comeback,
खतरा
but this low
भिन्सेन्ट
elo
भिक्ट्री
so
खै आउट
uncontested
भयो
from
कि
the side of Sakrishine. They don't really have an opportunity to
आउट
contest.
भएको छैन होला
We can
आई
still
डोन्ट नो गाइस
see Win has
प्रोबब्ली
not
आउट
given
हुन
up,
सक्छ
just picking up the scraps all over the map. Clean the top lane. He was able to get that first turret in the game. That's just one turret lost
टोटल
to
कतिवटा टिम
Sakrishine.
क्वालिफाई हुने हो
I think
तीनटा
with
टिम
this low
क्वालिफाई हुने
elo,
होला
they have a pretty clear
भिन्सेन्ट भिक्ट्री
angle
त
to
क्वालिफाई होला
conquer
त
an end game. But unless if Runa finds a
भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री
perfect
भिन्टेज हो
I'm offender interaction
लापुको
combo,
वार
it can really
एक्स
change the tide
लापुलाई मार्न गाह्रै छ
and
यार यो
really
कपमा
turn the match around,
लाइक अब
especially in the
लापु
late
फिट
game
भयो
when
भने
they
त्यसलाई
are
मार्न गाह्रै छ
winning
क्या
on
अभियसली
both teams. You can see the items.
कि त अब
They're
20
really
मिनटै पुग्नु
still
पर्यो
lacking some
त्यहाँ पुग्न
damage for the side of Larry, but still with the armor fended, perfect armor fender into 3 or 4 people, they still have a chance to make a
लड
comeback.
डिफेन्ड हाल्दै केटा हो
What do you think?
गाह्रै छ यार
Closing up the lane
रोमकम
there, synchronizing the
रोमकमले
lane
अल्टाने
with
माइनरले नअल्टाने
so what a scum is coming in.
डिफेन्स त
Luna
भइरहेको छ
Fury on
बिस्तारै
the
खालिदको
screen,
फिगर
but
अल्ट
Sandstrom comes up.
ना
Almost
यार
with the
लेन्सर
contest,
मर्यो
but there you go,
ग्रान्जलले
shut
वाइप
down
हान्छ
the
होला
lane. The look
ग्रान्जलले
at
प्युरिफाई हान्यो
it is from Fate of God, and
डिफेन्ड
now
होला र
finds the Rhapsody onto the hand,
माइनरले
but shots
फ्लिकर
are too high. And can he go for
बेस
a
हान्ने
double?
चाहिँ
It's
यिनीहरूले
quite a lot of hindrance
जिजी
being
होला
done
जस्तो
with the latter player. They're locking down the base. Double has been secured, and
ओ
with this,
माई
Simple
गड ब्रो
goes down. Not only that,
इन्डियनको
the
टिम
base
त
twin
फायर
goes
छ त
down
यार
as well. The crown popped up, and a
अन साइड नै
victory
हान्दा यार
comes to the side of Sakrishine. Team India
सेक्रेट श्राइन
started
कोडे
the
टिम
BO3 with a lead
लास्ट स्ट्रङ
1-0
छ यो
beautifully.
टिम
Sakrishine the
अहिले
winner
इन्डियाको
for the first
प्रोबाब्ली
game, but
टप
there is
3
a
टिम
chance for a reverse sweep at this point. But
मेबी
what a
प्रोबाब्ली
game it
1 पनि
was!
हुनसक्छ
Fully dominated game, my friend Apocalypse. What do you want to say? Like, is this because the early game
कस्तो अलि
was
डोमिनेट हान्ने
into the
ब्रो
hands of
यिनीहरूले
Sakrishine, or is it because
यतिको
the
डोमिनेट त नहान्नु
pickups,
पर्ने थियो
combo, which were
यिनीहरूको
not
जर्सीहरू
working
सबै
for
रहेछ त
Larry?
My goodness, what a
ल
game.
डोमिनेट
Sakrishine
हानेर
did
अगाडिदेखि
not
नै
let Larry breathe. I was honestly expecting Larry to have a chance at least, but look at the scoreboard.
कास्टरहरू
It's
सुत्त
7
भन्ने
to 20. I think the Sukshin pick played a really huge
जुक्सिन
factor
र खालिद
in
मिड
this
कम थियो
match.
मिड कम लास्ट म्याच
Because
हुन्छ
since
मिड
the
कम
early
जित्नु
game,
पर्ने थियो
usually you see a Kimi playing really aggressively, but the Khalid and Sukshin combo just
कुन
was
टुर्नामेन्ट
shutting
गाइस
him
साउथ
down.
एसियामा टुर्नामेन्ट
He was
भइरहेको
still
रहेछ
level
त्यही हो
1
गाइस
when the time was for the first turtle fight. The Sukshin, man, I hate to
ल्यारीमा
play
को
Sukshin.
ल्यारीमा
It's
गाइस
such an annoying
सिरोहरू
pick
हो
to go against.
सिरोहरू
You can see how
जेटसिम्बाहरू
much space this mage is able to provide for
फेटको
his team.
एमबिपी
You can
अभियसली कति
see
किल
the
उठायो त
MVP of the game
80 स्ट्याक थियो यसको अलरेडी
80%
नै
teamfight participation. The
धेरै
first
नै
one
हाल्यो
was
यसको त
into a Sky Piercer. That's really not a good sign when you're facing a Granger. You can see 81,000
25मा रहेछ
damage
ग्रान्ड त
dealt on this
त्यसपछि
Granger. Just
मार्न
rather
सक्ने त
tough,
लेन्स सर्ट
snowballing
हो
from right the get-go. What do you think about
केटाहरूले के बााउन्स
the
ब्याक
play
हाल्न
style
त
of
गाइस नेक्स्ट
Sakrishine?
गेम के लाग्छ
This is absolutely aggressive one from the side of Sakrishine. They really played
त्यस्तै
a little
गाह्रै छ
bit
यार गाइस
slow in
सेकेन्ड
the
साइन त
first
स्ट्रङै
game,
छ
but tonight they need to grab up a 2-0. That was the reason they started it so well. And with a, I mean, you already seen that
केटाहरू किन
Larry's mid
पार्टिसिपेट
laner
नगर गाइस हाम्रो अब
just
आइएसएफ
got the
आउँदैछ
chance
सो
to be level
आइएसएफमा
4
हल्का
even in the first turtle.
फोकस
I
हान्नु
mean,
हो
that was the two
अनि
times he
आइएसएफ
got
भ्याउँदैन
recalled.
भ्याउँदैन यो
He
टुर्नामेन्ट खेल्न
literally,
त्यही
Arturio literally standed at the mid lane. He didn't go anywhere. He just stand at the mid lane and give a
के भयो
lot
त यार
of
सुरुमा यिनीहरूले कसरी डोमिनेट
backlash
हान्ने
to the
गाइस
Kimi,
फर्स्टदेखि हेरौँ है
not
त
given him the chance to get
हल्का एउटा फर्स्टको हेरौँ है त 20 सेकेन्ड
Kings of Nepal.
20 सेकेन्ड भन्दा नि ल गाइस
Kings
स्टार्ट
might
गर्ने
have
बित्तिकै
known
पोक खाइरहेको
the
देखिरहेको
really
थियो क्या मैले
anticipated match of the day.
हेर केटा हो
It's Larry versus Sakrishine.
किमी हो कि को
Whoever
लो
loses
भइसक्यो
this
यार
match
गेम
will
स्टार्ट
go
हुनु
home, we need to remind you. And yes, Ash, how do you feel about these two games that we will witness?
So good. This is the game
किमी
where
हेर न किमीलाई
unbeatable
लो
Kings of
पारिसक्यो क्या
Nepal, Larry Esports
अब
versus
किमीको
the
मिनट मिस
reigning
हुन्छ
Prince of India, that is Sakrishine. And the game is on,
1
guys,
एचपी छ
with
किमी
the
त
first match We're seeing a lot of skirmish, a lot of
Still
brawling
अझै
happening in the
फेज
mid
गरेर
lane
रहेछ
so
यिनीहरू
far, and it is the Kimmy, of course, winning out the early phase of the laning. But
अनि यो
just to
भ्यान
recall
सातो
back
रेल
in the
पाएन
meantime,
यो
the
यो
fierce
इनबिल्ड पनि
initialization
भयो
being
गाइस
served
यो
by
बफ
Lancetoro, trying to take out that
त्यहाँदेखि
golem
त
gun there, but
इनबिल्ड
Lancetoro
भएको भाइ भएको
optioned
भाइ
it out. Go back into the safer zone right
सेलेक्ट
now.
भएछ
He's gonna
एकचोटि
take
हेर्नु
out
पर्यो
that.
Even Immortals going against Onyx.
प्याराडक्स भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री फर्स्टमा छ भनेपछि अभियसली भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री सेलेक्ट नै भयो अन्त सेक्टर साइड फोर्थमा चाहिँ कसरी हो यो ग्रुप स्टेज चल्दैछ अझै भनेपछि टप 2 मात्रै सेलेक्ट हुन्छ प्लेअफ खोजिरहेको त भनेपछि सेक्रेट साइनले जित्यो भने कति पोइन्ट हुन्छ तिनीहरूको 11 पोइन्ट हुन्छ होइन पर्फेक्ट चान्स हो त यार सेक्रेट साइनले आउट ल्यारीले आउट पार्न मिल्छ यार सेक्रेट साइनलाई प्लेअफमा पुग्नै नदिनु पाराले अनि यता सेप्टेम्बर 9 सेप्टेम्बर 9 सेलेक्ट हुन त गाह्रै रहेछ त यार 2 पोइन्टको ग्याप रहेछ अझ भिन्टेज भिक्ट्रीको 12 पोइन्ट छ त what the fuck भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री त्यस्तो बवाल छ त्यति के हो भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री अप्पर ब्याकेट रे के हो यसो मैले बुझिन कसरी मिलाएको यिनीहरूले ए भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री क्वालिफाई भइसक्यो भनेर हो ओके अनि 4 टिम लोवर ब्याकग्राउन्ड 2टा टिम भएपछि ग्रुपबाट 3टा टिम जाने रहेछ ए ग्रुपबाट 3टा टिम जाने रहेछ अनि थर्ड हुने टिम चाहिँ लोवर ब्याकेट खेल्ने रहेछ टप 2 टिम चाहिँ अप्पर ब्याकेट रहेछ के भनेपछि टप 3 टिमलाई चान्स रहेछ होइन गाइज एकछिन अब त्यति बेलासम्म एकछिन ब्रेक हुन्छ अब हामी अगाडिको गेम हेरौँ न त एकछिनको लागि के लाग्छ होइन
Yeah, of course. But Tennyson seems like he's in a bit of trouble there again.
यो त्यहीतिर बङ्गलादेशको टिमले नै बङ्गलादेशको टिम कसरी बङ्गलादेशको टिमले हान्यो रिटेड ठाउँमा बङ्गलादेशको टिम स्ट्रङ भइरहेछ क्या केटा
flying lady.
भिभीका हाइपर चाहिँ बवाल छ यार भिभीका हाइपर अभियसली केटा हो मजा आउँछ त्यस्तो गेम प्ले होइन यो चाहिँ गाइज भुटानबाट चाहिँ पाकिस्तान
He comes in to give the spares, but not for now. Owner is gonna miss that.
Onyx Paradox भुटानको टिमहरू नि मलाई राम्रै लाग्छ तर यस्तो हेर्दा सेक्रेट साइनहरू नै फर्स्ट हुनुपर्ने जस्तो लाग्यो ग्रुपको थर्डमा चाहिँ कसरी छ सेक्रेट साइन भिभीले उडाउँछ क्या भिभीलाई गाइज अब भिभीलाई जित्नु छ भने तिनीहरूले सेक्रेट साइनलाई हराउनुपर्छ किनकि सेक्रेट साइन स्ट्रङ देखिरहेको छ वाइल्ड आइडन तिनीहरू ग्रुपको थर्डमा कसरी छ प्रोभाइडली लोवर ब्याकेटबाट पनि जित्न सक्छ सेक्रेट साइनले त मलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो लाग्छ सेक्रेट साइन फर्स्ट हुनुपर्ने ल्यारीको रोम हल्का टुर्नामेन्टतिर त देखेको थिएन उसलाई नि मैले त्यस्तोतिर टुर्नामेन्टमा नोटिस त गरेको भर्खर लाइक टुर्नामेन्टहरू जोइन गर्यो होला प्रोबेबली गाइस मलाई चाहिँ थाहा भएन अरूहरू चाहिँ चिन्छु म यता ठुलो इन्लिम सिम्लिम किन देखाएर खोइ गाइस यो टुर्नामेन्टको हल्का डिफरेन्ट रहेछ यो नदेखाएकै राम्रो है स्क्रिनै कस्तो ढाकिरहेको छ क्या
but he gets knocked up by the tech charge coming in from Peridot. But he's gonna be the kill for Aronski. Takes him down.
Zawaru थियो उसको नाम
Go for a 1-for-1 trade on both sides. But then again,
Zawaru
it's
चिन्छ
going
गाइस
to
म
be an Aronski living. By the end of the day, it's gonna go to the side of Onyx Paradox.
युजमा ब्रेभ स्मार्ट युज हान्दैछ आइ एम नोटिसिङ लेटली म चाहिँ क्वान्टम नै युज गर्छु खेल्यो भने त I haven't tried Brave Smite. केटा यो टुर्नामेन्ट कसले जित्ला त केटा प्रेडिका हार्नुमा यो टुर्नामेन्ट सेक्रेट साइन छ राम्रो टिम सेक्रेट साइन हाम्रो ल्यारी छ नेपालबाट सेप्टेम्बर 9 छ राम्रो टिम अनि को छ अर्को भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री छ गाइस अनि अर्को बङ्गलादेशको टिम वी आर बट कसले जित्ला त केटा यो टुर्नामेन्ट केटा प्रेडिका हार्नु कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा
Erensky did not have the flicker, so they were able to take that kill. Crimson having the kill already onto Erensky, so that's why they're down on this actually. The bit down.
फाइनली हेर्न पाए मजा आउँथ्यो तर फाइनललाई त अस्ति लास्ट टाइम जस्तो तर पाकिस्तानको टिमले त्यस्तो राम्रो पर्फर्म गरेको देखेको छैन मैले चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म पाकिस्तानको टिमले नै हान्नु पर्यो ओ माय गॉड ब्रो बीबी छ टप बीबी त गाइस बीबी टपमा छ तर बीबीले जित्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन मलाई
get to safety, but Peridot on the other hand, look at him. That guy, he wants to troll actually, but look at the replay so far. What can we see here?
लापु धेरैले पिक गरेर रहेछ एक्सपी तिर एक्सपी गोल्ड
The damage coming through from the stream because of the nerf that he's hit with. But hey, there was an amazing set from Gazanski, man. It would have been a very
भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री अस्ति हराएको होइन एक्चुअली गाइस अस्ति हाम्रै फाइनलमा परेको थियो भिन्टेज भिक्ट्री त्यति बेला हराएको थियो हामीले प्रोबाब्ली अझै प्र्याक्टिस हान्दैछ कि भिन्टेजले नि
But this time around, I feel like Big Ben has to be careful on where the positioning is going to be because we can see how much damage Hey can.
तर फाइनलमा अब भिन्टेजले वान पनि हान्छ जस्तो लागेको थियो खोजेर खान्छ जस्तो सोचेको थिएन नर्भस पनि भयो कि
Triple knockout coming in from the
गेम टु स्टार्ट भएको छैन गाइस अहिलेसम्म गेम टु
Look at the beats coming in from owner.
Wow.
Takes out Tennyson.
ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट भएछ त ओके ओके माय ब्याड
10 minutes. Even the holy blessings was goes
Okay,
off
let's go.
before the Lord
Game 2,
can come.
draft, start.
This is the reason
ल अब
why
ड्राफ्ट
this
पुरै
is
प्रेडिक्ट गर्छु है म
what I was
अब गाइस
talking about.
पुरै स्ट्रिममा
Blue
फोकस
Sea converted into the Red Sea.
Masarapp, who
Map
do you
control
think is
was
the best
so
player
clear.
in
The
BB?
zoning
I
was
guess
so
their
perfect from
jungler, guys.
Sakrishine. That was the
Their
reason
jungler is the
the
best player
100% gameplay
in Vintage
make
Victory.
their way into the 1-0
Obviously,
victory.
guys, their
As I
jungler.
mentioned, the Joy might be the option. It will be taken out as well from the side of Sakrishine. Jushin will be
Guys,
taken
let's predict the draft है त.
Kimmy,
Let's predict the
can
draft.
Kimmy get banned from the side of
Ban
Kimmy, or
Joy
are they
है
going to
किनकि
ban
जोय
the
obviously
Hilda?
हाम्रो सिरो
Because
ब्रोले
they
धेरै
banned
खेलेको
out
थियो
2 roamers
त्यही
here.
भएर जोय
They
ब्यान हाम्रो छ
literally
रेस्पेक्ट
concentrated
ब्यान
onto the Artorios hero
एउटा
pool.
स्पेरल ब्यान
It will be the Esmeralda, sorry. They are really wanted to go for the Lapu Lapu. Here are the most
गाटक फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी
top
गर्दो
priority
रहेछ
heroes
obviously
in the
93%
Valley. The
छ
Gathok
गाटकको पिक रेट
the
होइन यो
Grok, and
obviously
the
गाटक जस्तो हिरो त यार ब्रान्डेड हिरो यार
Kumi
खेलिहाल्छ नि
and
obviously
Xbox. Currently, all these options
फर्स्ट
are
पिक के
open.
खोला त
Xbox is
फर्स्ट पिक
there,
के लिएला त
CC is there. You can go with the
त्यही सिसी छ
Grok as well.
गाटक ब्यान हो
Let's
गाटक
see
ब्यान
what
होला
Sakrishine
ग्रक
is
पनि
actually
त्यही
pulling
ग्रक
out
नि
in the
स्लो
first
ओपन
pick.
छ
They can go
नभए
with the
फेरि
Kimmy as
जुक्सिन
well. Best.
जुक्सिन नि ब्यान रहेछ
Love
केटा
to
हो
play Kimmy. But if they're
फर्स्ट
going with
पिक
the
हिल्डा
I would suggest
What
you
the
should go with
fuck?
the Eve. But no, as I told you,
इभ र
a little
ग्रकले
bit
यताबाट उताबाट
whispering
लापु
way that he can go for the Hilda. He went for it
इसमै
as
ब्यान
well.
हानेपछि त obviously लापु
From the
लिइहाल्छ नि
side
यार
of Team Malari,
किनकि
they don't
इसमेले
want
मात्रै
to miss
काउन्टर
the
गर्न
chance.
सक्छ नि
They
त
will
लापु
go
लापुलाई
for
त
the Grok. So with the Eve this time,
तिमी
pick
लियो
off
भने
combo is
यताबाट
there.
जङ्गल पिक छ
RWM
जङ्गल
with
फेरि
the
लेन्स स्लट
tech
लिन
charge.
सक्छ
They
वाइएसएस
go
नि
with the
स्टिल
CC
ओपन छ
Gold. It will be a cherry
किनभने
on the top
फाइटर लिने
because
भए
you know that with the curtain call,
युजङ
you
स्टिल
are going
ओपन
to binding
अब
perfectly two
युरानस पनि
people.
छ फेरि
The
लिने
tech
भए
charge will be knocking them up. Let's see what will be the
प्रोबेबली
options for the Lapu
गाइस
Lapu. As you ban the
वाइएसएस लिन्छ कि
Esmeralda, you open the chance for the Lapu
वाइएसएस कि
Lapu.
लेन्स
This
स्लट
time I'm not sure. The fate is onto the Lapu Lapu or Romcom. It is the flex coming out from
नभए
the side of
एक्सपर्ट
Team Sakrishine with the
जङ्गल
Kimmy
लिने भए चाहिँ
into
त्यही
the
हो
mix.
गाइस तीनटा
As I
अप्सन
mentioned before. I mean,
हाया
throwing
ब्यान
out
छ जोय
Grok
ब्यान
and
छ
letting the Hilda into the
वाइएसएस र
mark
उ त्यो त
and
खुला छ
letting the
त
Kimmy into
वाइएसएस
your
र
hand and Lapu Lapu. If the Romcom
वाइएसएस
get
र
the
लेन्स स्लट
Yuzong here, it will be the perfect scene for him because there is the Eve
ड्राफ्ट
and
रेडी
Eve
गर्ने
is
गाह्रो क्या
vulnerable to the Black Dragon.
के
Black
खेलिन्छ
Dragon can
केटाहरू
easily
होइन
reach out to the back line. So the last
एलियस
picks. Oh my goodness. This is something big, something
कसरी
huge
प्रिडिक्ट गर्ने यार
from the
यस्तो
side
ड्राफ्ट
of
ब्रो
Larry. They're going with the Alice pick here. This is
ब्यान
going to be a
प्रोबेबली लेन्स
like
स्लट
team
ब्यान
fight composition type
एउटै
of
मिल्दैन
pick.
जस्तो लाग्यो मेरो
Like
ड्राफ्ट
Grok,
प्रेडिक्सन
I
थियो
was expecting the CC cut and call. White to grab up 2 people with a cut and call, where you can grab up
लेन्स स्लट
4
कि त
to 5
गुनिबर
people
गुनिबर
with
नि
the
ब्यान हान्न
last
सक्छ
win. The
साँच्चै
ultimate of
इभलाई झ्याउ
Alice
हान्छ नि त
can grab up 5 people, and the tech charge can absolutely a maniac position.
कतिको
Will
स्ट्रङ हो
pick up a maniac
उताको टिम
position.
स्ट्रङ छ यार गाइस
Then
प्रोबेबली यो
naturally
टुर्नामेन्ट
finishes
जित्ने
off with
टिम
the Franny or might be going for the
जस्तो देख्छ है
Lancelot.
म
The
चाहिँ सेक्रेट
second
स्ट्रङ
banning phase is coming in as well, guys. And first ban from the second banning
लामो
phase
मिटअप कति
from the
बजेको
side of
छ
Team
भनेर चाहिँ
Larry,
इग्नोर
but
हान्छ
it
इग्नोर
could
हाने
be
गाइस कमेन्ट सेक्सन
okay.
देखेन
Yuzong, it's
मिटअप
only
गाइस
like
5 बजे
might be the
स्टार्ट
option
हुन्छ
here.
भल्ट
So you can go with
रेस्टुरेन्ट
the Yuzong
छेउ
and
नाम
target down the
बसन्तपुरमा
mid
रहेछ
laner,
गाइस
the backline
को को
love.
नजिक छ गाइस को
So
को
they
फ्री छ
banned
आउँदा
the
हुन्छ
Yuzong
जोइन गर्दा
here.
हुन्छ मिटअपमा
And from the side of Team Sakrishine, They need to pull out something.
आमा
I
लापु
think they
चाहिँ
will
पिक्ने
go
हाल्नु
for
पर्ने थियो
the
यसमै
big
ब्यान
win
गरेर
0-4.
ल्यारीले त्यही त हो गाइस
Fanny.
यसमै ब्यान
Last
गर्ने
time they went
रिजन
for the Fanny
लापु
ban.
लिनु
This
थियो
time as well,
किनकि
they
लापु
might go for the Fanny ban.
लापु
Or
लिएको भए
maybe
राम्रै
Xbox
हुन्थ्यो
ban as well. Xbox might
अभियसली
be a good option into the jungle.
किनकि हिल्ला
For the
लिइसक्यो
ban
हिँड्नाले
of
हिल्ला
Fanny at this
रोम कि
moment.
एक्सपीमा
They
जानु
can reach, but no. This is the Fanny ban, as I mentioned before.
अब ब्रक
This
र
guy
इफ
is out of
कम्फर्ट पिक होला नि त
bums.
केटा हो
I do read bums as
बुझ्दैन
well,
होइन
so you can call
युजङ
me
ब्यान
out and
हानेको छ
come
यताबाट
me out
डबल
if
फाइटर
you
कम
really want to
सोचे
know your
जस्तो
future.
होइन
Just
फेरि
kidding,
यिनीहरूले
guys. And let's go to the side
यताबाट
for
फ्यानी ब्यान
Team Larry here, the last ban.
फ्यानी
A lot of options are open at this
ए
moment.
नदेखाओ
Arlott
मोस्ट
could
ब्यान
be
हिरो
the
ए
one
मोस्ट
here.
ब्यान पो हो
There you go, the most
गार्टक
picked
त मोस्ट
Lancelot,
मोस्ट
CC,
ब्यानमा नि
most
छ
fan
मोस्ट
heroes,
पिकमा नि छ यार यो
Lancelot,
हेरेर रोग है
Gatot Kacha, Jushin, CC, Grog. This time Gatot Kacha was banned. Lancelot is open, CC is
तर
open,
पिक
Jushin is
ग्रेन्जर
banned. Grog is always
ग्रेन्जर
looking awkward on
ब्रक
the side of Team Larry.
ग्रेन्जर
The
रोम यिनीहरू
statistics is saying
भइहाल्छ नि
so
गाइस
correctly, but a lot of things are open
भइहाल्छ नि
from the
ग्रेन्जर रोम
statistics.
कि त
They've
अरू के
already
रोम
been
हान्नुपर्छ
wrapped up
भन न
by the side of
अभियसली
Larry.
केटा हानिदिइहाल्छ
But
लेला
still
रोम
the
हान्नु
case,
पर्ला
like
यस्तो
CC was open all this time and nobody was literally prioritizing it. For the
लेला
whole
लेला रोम कस्तो होला त केटा
this
लेला
will be
रोम
last day. It was
आइएसएफमा
all from the side of Vintage Victory. Not
के हो त्यो
Vintage Victory,
कास्टर
it
अर्को
was,
कास्टर त हरायो त यार
if I'm not wrong, it was We Are Bot.
र एकछिन है फ्यान अन आउनु पर्यो
MS Hyper Yvonne. We went for those CC picks straight onto the 2 times. But today, no CC picks. Nobody's interested onto the CC. Let's see. Sacrishine. Need to grab up the last 2 picks. And what it could be. This is the biggest question here. But before that, they will ban out the last ban after the Fanny. Might be the jungler or might be a goal laner. Not sure about it.
ए सक्दिनँ है म
The
ड्राफ्ट रेडी गर्ने यस्तो
goal
ड्राफ्टहरू
laner
गाइस
option is open. So are you going to ban the? I mean, Ruby?
रुबी ब्यान छ
not the
अब
Ruby.
I don't know
It will
यताबाट
be
चाहिँ फेरि
hero, another hero.
चारवटा
banning
असिस्टेन्ट
the
ब्यान हानेको छ गाइस
late, that is the
जिरोको
Lancelot
चारवटा
here.
असिस्टेन्ट ब्यान हाएको
Coming
छ
out from
प्यानी
the side of team
जोरो लेन्सलट
Sacrishine. They have
ट्याङ्की जङ्गलै झर्छ क्या
banned out all those
तर
slots
हिल्डा लिएर
which
सबै
could have
असिस्टेन्ट
been
ब्यान हान्ने चाहिँ
taken by
इन्ट्रेस्टिङ
Winmin.
किनकि
So
हिल्डाले चाहिँ
now,
असिस्टेन्ट
Winmin,
हल्का
are
ल्याङ
you
नै
going
हान्छ
to
त
go
इन्भाइट
for
गरेर
this Suyu or something else?
बिहानको
Double up
5 कि बेलुकाको
some
अभियसली
of
केटा बिहानको
Lucas,
5 बजे को
Martis,
मिटअपमा जान्छ क्या
Balmond.
बेलुकाको हो नि
Yesterday I saw a Balmond here, so I'll not get amazed if I'll see a Balmond.
बेस्ट अफ लक
But
ब्रो
I
आएछ थ्याङ्क यू
believe
गाइस थ्याङ्क यू
Martis or Lucas might be a good option, or you can go with the Xbox
भोइड खोइ
here as
मसरा
well.
भोइड त
This
केटा
is
हो
a
अब
great
खेल्दै होला
rate
नि
to
ऱ्याङ्क
lose. A lot of lose rate there.
अँ
Win rate is 52.9
भोइड
per
ऱ्याङ्क
person,
खेल्दै
and
होला
this time
गाइस
Team
आई
Larry
डोन्ट
is
नो
going with the Granger. Last time it was Fate, and this time it will be the
Aside
Granger
from
of
Hora,
Larry.
who do you think is the
And
strong from Nepal?
I think my friends joined here.
Hey guys,
Hello.
मलाई त
Yep. Go on.
अहिले टुर्नामेन्ट पनि नभएर होला टिमहरू त्यस्तो बनेको छैन नेपालमा
Now, what did
अब
what are we
पाण्डाहरू
seeing?
थियो
6
पाण्डाहरूले
times
नि
for
लेफ्ट
most
गरिसक्यो
team
स्क्वाड
heroes. That's definitely amazing.
आई एम नट श्योर
But
अबाउट
back to
सेप्टेम्बर 9 र
they are all
सेप्टेम्बर 9
semi-finalists.
र
Oh my
ल्यारी
goodness, this is the reason why
किनकि
we wanted
भर्खरको
to
टिम
go
हो त
away with
सेप्टेम्बर 9
this
त
draft.
पहिलेकै हो
Oh, look at that! It's gonna be Van Satoru
र
yet
स्टिल
again to
तिनीहरूले
take it.
टुर्नामेन्टहरू
20
जित्नुपर्छ
huh?
Boy,
So,
boy. Arlott.
अस्तिको बेला सेप्टेम्बर 9 राम्रै खेल्थ्यो तर पछि फेरि नेक्स्ट
wow.
टोर सोडाउनमा त्यस्तो राम्रो पर्फर्म
What a
गरेन
start.
किनकि अफसेट टुर्नामेन्टमा म्याटर
Going
गर्छ
for
नि त
his
लास्टै
comfort, and this is
त्यति
the
बेला हो
game
आफ्नो
Yeah.
टिमलाई प्रुफ हान्ने
the night,
So
because
still नेपाली
like,
अरू
if
टिमहरूले
it is
त
losing by the
स्टिल
Sacrishine,
प्रुफ
they are
हान्नु
not
भएको छ यार
qualifying for playoffs. If
र
Larry
अहिले
gonna lose
टुर्नामेन्टहरू
this
आए
game, they were not
टुर्नामेन्टहरू
going
आयो
to
भने
go for
चाहिँ
the playoffs.
टिमहरू बन्छ होला राम्रो राम्रो
Going for qualified. And with this, Suyu is coming in. Debbie, new patch, haven't gone through it though, me yet, but as an analyst, what do you feel
ल्यारीको
like
प्लेयर
this
कहिले
Suyu gonna
नदेखेको
work
छ त
here?
ल्यारीको गाइस मैले चिनेको भने चाहिँ यो हाम्रो जङ्गलर चाहिँ पहिला हाम्रो टिममा थियो ईशानको बेला हाम्रो टिममा थियो काउ भन्ने थियो काउ सिरो नाम चाहिँ भइरहन्छ उसको अनि यो उसको एक्सपी ल्यारीको एक्सपी आइएसएफको फाइनलमा पुगेको थियो त नेपाल क्वालिफायरमा जेड जेड सिम्बा भन्ने अरू त हल्का नयाँ भनौँ न भोइड नट इन हो र भोइड छैन गाइज हो रमा पाण्डाहरूले छोडेको पाण्डाहरूले गाइज ऱ्याङ्क मात्र खेल्छ अहिले टुर्नामेन्टहरू खेलेको छैन जोइन गरेको छैन कम्फर्ट पिक्स यो प्रोबेबली गाइज असिस्टेन्ट सबै ब्यान छ अनि अब फेरि त्यही भएर सुयो खेल्यो होला अब सबै हेरेर ब्यान भएपछि त अभियसली नर्मेटै हेरेर खेल्नुपर्छ So guys, let's go game 2. Let's support our Nepali team, Larry. ल्यारी भर्सेस सेक्रेट साइन ले चाहिँ एक हानिसक्यो है केटा अब बेस्ट अफ 3 भयो बेस्ट अफ 3 भए चाहिँ अब हान्नै पर्छ रिभर्सिभ केटाहरूले लेट्स गो टिम नेपाल ओए इन्भेट भइसक्यो यार मास
Let's see, we'll be having it, but oh my goodness, what just happened? Invasion, early game, first blood for Artorio.
Bro, game start भइरहेछ यार भर्खर गेम स्टार्ट भएको कति सेकेन्ड भइरहेछ यार Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. What the fuck? केही छैन गाइस केही छैन तर हेर नि त्यो गुनिभरहरू हेर न यार इन्भाइट गरिसक्यो तिनीहरू ग्रान्ड नि मर्यो ओ माय लर्ड नाइस वान फेरि हान्यो मिडमा मारेर के हो यो आर्लोट गोल इन्ट्रेस्टिङ यो पायो भने 4 पुग्छ होला हाम्रो जङ्गलर 4 पुग्यो नाइस वान प्रोबेबली अब टोटल उयो गर्न सक्छ कि टोटल कन्टेस्ट अच्छा गोल्ड लिड गाइस त्यस्तो धेरै छैन इन्भेट हान्दैछ गुनिभर स्टिल 3 छ 4 पुग्छ होला रेड खाएर 4 पुग्यो ओइ लाग्यो भने मर्यो
Oh, beautifully comes over with the Valor as well, and the juggler from the side of Team Larry falls down with a total uncontested going into the hand of Team Sakashania.
टोटल पायो टिम सेक्रेट साइनले माथि मोर्लाएर त्यो फेट ब्रो यसले क्लच हाल्नु नभने थ्याङ्क गॉड नाइस ओ मर्या ओ माय गॉड युला मार्दै फेरि लेट्स सी कमब्याक हान्ला कि केटाले तर ग्रान्डजला मारे यार कस्तो डाइभ हान्न खोजेको मर्या ग्रकको फ्लिकर गयो
Wow, that was a great engagement. Every initiation coming through from the side of SS. That was actually amazing to say the least, but late.
Another special
nice.
Comes up there
oh, nice. Double kill by
Fate onto the mark. And Simba
Bob
will be securing a kill with the blood. Oh,
हिल्दा नि मजा ला टिकट सिक्स नि हिल्दाको
here, but there you go. He might fall down.
ए यो हिल्दालाई रोके कोही रोक यसलाई यो पागललाई रोके मर्नु शान्तिले मर्नु नि मान्दैन यार एकजना मारेर मर पाचे नाइस ठिक छ कमब्याक हुन्छ त कमब्याक हान्नु पर्यो नि हुन्छ हैन हन्नै पर्छ केटाहरुले फेरि गाह्रो पर्छ केटाहरुलाई लोअर ब्र्याकेटबाट खेल्नु पर्छ त्यही भएर कमब्याक हान्नै पर्छ केटा हो गोल्ड लिड कतिको छ गोल्ड लिड 6-7 सयको छ गोल्ड लिड चाहिँ कमब्याक त हान्छ होला केटा फार्म चाहियो केटाहरूलाई तर यस्तो अब फार्म गर्न नदेखेपछि झ्याउने हुन्छ भन्न पायो ठिक छ त्यहाँ माथि फेरि ल्याङ हान्न रहेछ छुट्टै ओ माय गॉड ग्रकलाई लो हाने यार यसले त्यसलाई मार अल छैन ग्रकको 1 HP यार 1 HP भएको थियो टोटल गयो नि त यार
He goes back in the safer side now. The blood will use Vansatoro.
Grandzer को flicker गयो.
Continuous burst coming out from mid. He's going for the skirmish there into the
mid.
Simba is getting a lot of damages.
सुयो किन लेको भने केटा 4 वटा असिस्टेन्ट ब्यान हानेको थियो सेक्रेट साइनले सबै मेटा असिस्टेन्ट ब्यान थियो त्यही भएर सुयो रोमको फ्लिकर हाने भ्याउँदैन ल भ्याउँदैन यार
Okay, now on to the goal though. That stand up from Fate and he goes in with a slash. Finds the kill onto Runar. Not a single time. Oh, missed out the special migration. He thought he might grab it up onto the dominated, but beautiful dodge comes up from him. Richie falls down here, slowing down Simba. Now a lot of damage being comes up in the
Simba. Oh, nice engage. Oh, Bob Ball. Double kill by फेरि एलिसले
a
माथि
double.
ग्रान्जर ग्रान्जर थाहा भयो ग्रान्जर थाहा
He
भयो
finds 2
बाँच्यो
kills,
बाँच्यो
goes
सुयो नि
back.
बाँच्यो
Now it's time for
रोमको फ्लिकर छ नि त साँच्ची मर्छ कि
himself of the skill 1, but
मर्दैन होला
Romcom
त्यो
is
त्यो
getting
नाइस ट्राई नाइस ट्राई नाइस ट्राई
poked.
He's getting poked, but he's still gonna be okay. But still in favor of Classic this one.
Nice shot, not bad, not bad.
Able to lose out.
हिल्लालाई हिल्लालाई हेर न एकड हो हिल्लालाई ग्रान्जर मोर त स्लायर किन हो ओ देखि 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 नाइस है अल्टी हान्ने भिजन खोल्यो मर्दैन यो हिल्डा फ्लिकर छ नि त यसको
Yeah, beautifully.
बब्बाल वाल बब्बाल
But
अल्टी
comes up the tech
बब्बाल
charge as well.
बब्बाल
The knockoff happened. Runars will be the one giving out the
Oi,
first dog
बब्बाल
to Turio. In the meantime, the
ओइ
slash
वान
comes
एचपी
up.
बाचा यार
Charge from the Syrio. Win-win.
बब्बाल पकडिदियो
What a
तर
stun with the second skill.
ठिक छ नाइस ट्राई नाइस ट्राई नाइस ट्राई
Combination and good damage as well, but the bottom lane is what they are going to be focusing on. Simba trying to get a little bit of a HP onto that minion so that they will not be able to lose it out, but he will not be able to defend. So this is actually an objective taken away from the side of the side. Even though they are losing out members here and there, they are actually trading it with lives of the turrets here.
अहिलेसम्म त ठिक त त्यस्तो गेम वान जस्तो त भएको छैन
Because honestly,
नाइस हान्ने छ केटाहरूले
one half and
नट ब्याड
exactly what Secret Shadow are doing, but
इभलाई 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 ग्लापो कल गयो ठिक छ
Romcom went for this zone here
एलिस
with the previous
एलिस
fight
लो रहेछ
round.
यार बटमा
Really don't
अल्ट
want to
हाने
go for the
एलिसले
tussle. They're really interested into the 8-minute
नहीं,
round.
नहीं,
Before
एलिस
that,
बाँच्छ
Simba is getting
बाँच्छ होला
cornered
फर्स्ट
out
किल छ
there. 4 members trying to trap him down. Blood Ogre on
अनि
heal.
यसले
He goes
आलोटे
down,
अल्टी
but
लगाइन
down to 3 people. What a way out of
ओइ
it.
मर्छ आलोट मर्छ ओइ ड्रक राम्रो अल्टी यार भर्खरको
Simba with the one securing the kill on defeat. And
नाइस नाइस इन्गेजमेन्ट लेट्स गो टोटल पाएर केटाहरूले बल्ल
coming out by
बल्ल
Runar.
एउटा टोटल पाउँछ केटाहरूले
Victory
होइन
is online.
बब्बालाई
Nepal coming back at this point.
त्यो हिल्लालाई हेर
Revolution
न
is happening. And again, Atorio getting zoned out. This
त्यो
third
छ अब
turtle,
टरेटहरू
what's
नि
gonna
केटाहरूले
happen
प्रायः हान्नु
with
पर्यो
Bit
टरल
trying
त
to take
पायो होला
out the turtle. And he might steal it
नाइस
out. Let's see what
नाइस
happens. No, retreat popped up. Easy one for win.
ओइ हल्काले भएन प्लिज है नट यति बेला होइन है यति बेला होइन है यति बेला होइन है के भयो हो यो
And he might steal it out. Let's see what happens. No, retreat popped up.
सरी गाइस
Easy one
my
for
bad my
win-win.
bad कुन नेट हो मेरो यार यस्तो कुन नेट हो यस्तो यार
And he might steal it out. Let's
फेरि
see what
त्यति
happens.
बेला
No,
अड्किन्छ
retreat
क्या हो
popped up. Easy one for win-win.
गेममा कस्तो ल कस्तो बेला चाहिँ अड्कियो यार
And he might steal it out. Let's see
ओ
what
माई
happens. No,
गड फेरि
retreat
त्यति
popped
बेला
up.
अड्किन्छ क्या
Easy one
कस्टम
for win-win.
के हो बग हो कि के हो यो च्याटमा के भनेर च्याटमा त के लेख्दैन नि ओ माई एकचोटि फोनबाट हेर्छु के भइरहेको के हो त्यही भाँच्छ गाइस स्ट्रिमै भाँच्छ किनकि यहाँ कमेन्ट हेरेर गाइस स्ट्रिम लाइक म त मेरो होला सोचेको यार सरी यार मैले त मेरो नेटलाई गाली गर्दा आफ्नो नेटलाई गाली गरेको थिएँ म चाहिँ त्यो उताको म त मेरो प्रब्लम हो सोचेको यार केटा हो के गर्ने त हो अब यस्तो अड्किरहेको बेला चाहिँ मुख मुख केटाहरू हेरेर नेपाली भइसक्यो हेर मुख मुख त छाडिहाल्छ नि अभियसली है कमेन्ट पढौँ न त है कमेन्ट पढौँ त्यहाँ भिस एन्ड के हो आरएनटिक्स पिएक्सको बारेमा कुरा गर्दैछ Tekasa is not even top 5 team in India yet they dominating this whole tournament. जेनी भने टप 5 टिम होइन अरे इन्डियाको कुल भइस ब्रो के गर्ने त गाइस यो त भएन नि यस्तो त ठिकै चल्ला त्यो
He
चाहिँ
might steal it out. Let's
फेरि
see what
त्यही
happens.
बेला
Oh,
अड्किन्छ
Red
है
Tree popped
कसम.
up. Easy one for win-win.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. विचहरूको गेम भइरहेको यो के आगो हो यो चलेको जस्तो लाग्यो कि होइन होला है चलेको हो र ले अड्क्यो के भयो विचहरूको गेम हेरिदिनु न त तपाईँको केटा हो
A lot of damage, but was healing up even more. Shot residue keeping alive, but Haruka.
खै विचहरू र किमीहरू रहेछ नि त गाइस यो म्याच पनि राम्रो हुन्छ ल एकछिन त्यो ब्रेक हुने बिचमा यो हेरिदिउँ
Look at that though, Mirio coming in from the backside.
विचहरू हार्दै हो
Damage.
Oh my
Haruka
lord
obviously
man
on
what
that
the fuck
Alice.
विचहरू हार्दैछ
Look at that though, we've got right now Sarar Moon trying to do some damage on the
Oh
Witch,
my
but
god,
he's able
Kyle.
to escape. And that jetpack is gonna keep, Witch alive for a bit longer. Alice, he's trying to find his way to
Australia
get the
flicker
kill on
हान्यो
Afraid, but Afraid's gonna use
विचले त राम्रै छ त 4-1-2 छ के अरे
It's not gonna be taken out this time.
And with that being said, so far, Joseph
गाइस यो डुबा
is
भने चाहिँ
managed to
किमी
take
हो
the
गाइस
level
किमी
in
र
a
पहिला
very
यो
short run.
जोसेफ
Despite the
सेम टिममा थियो
disadvantage that they're facing in
किमी
terms of
जोसेफ र
objectives,
कायल कायल सेम
Joseph
टिममा
is
थियो
having
टाटरस
a
भन्ने
much better experience in terms of how active he is in that jungle. Along, you can see in terms of level ranking, finally Saramon did catch up.
अहिले
but
उताको
still
गेम
not
स्टार्ट
far
भने
behind.
भएपछि भन न मलाई
All the
म
way
त्यही
until
गेम
the
लगाउँछु
end,
नि
it's a
Oh, look at that
level
though.
11 in the fight. Shadow, you
के
up nothing
गेम
comes
1 हो यो
from
गेम
it
1 होला है
instead,
प्रोबेबली
and that's a big resource you for that lord is that's one way of retribution that you're gonna be having, you're gonna be on another
Fred?
disadvantage of.
तर
And
जॉय लिएको
looking
रहेछ
at
यार
Afraid
जॉय
going in with the
आई डोन्ट नो
unstoppable
अबाउट जॉय
force.
गाइस
Lord both
लॉर्ड
down very low.
रिच
There's three
इभले
will
बाइ
be
इभ
placed
कसरी
in
ओ
it.
माय गॉड
Who will cause
एनएससी
the
ले पायो नि
bell
त
for Noctura once again bailing out first turtle and first lord. It's always faded. Diving in with the quad shadow, but there is
नाइस
Witch
नाइस पिकअप विसले क्यारी हान्दै रहेछ यार 5-1-2
unstoppable.
छ
Chemist
द
not
गोटेड
denied.
गोटेड प्लेयर
Gold.
इन इन्डिया
With that being said, despite losing out the Lord, the tempo completely in favor of RNTX, they're collapsing turret after turret, trying to hold on to this Nyx turret. Gonna happen just yet. Afraid uses
त
up
चलिसक्यो केटा हो
defensively. Bit of two.
चलिरहेछ है रोकेर त
As there is OG shadow kill,
No way.
which up the monster kill for himself.
I think RTN,
But there goes Witch.
RTNX it seems. RNTX really have a standing chance there.
There you go, another storm is going in at the bot side. Runa finds a kill onto Artorio for the overextension.
के भइरहेछ
Comes up as well. Monster being secured by Ben. And Ben is
के भयो यार एकछिन ल्याग भएको त यार
Can even triple the Sky Piercer is piercing out with a triple onto win-win. Team sacrifice.
मै पर्न थियो कि क्या यार हेर्ने बित्तिकै ट्रिपल किल खाए त यार
Three members from the side of Team
Huh?
Larry before the Lord, and it will be an uncontested
Hey,
Lord
okay, get
coming
out.
into the side of Sacred Shine for sure.
Wow, amazingly
Kunin
well
malagay mo
done
yun.
coming through from the side of Sacred Shrine. They found a
Ano
way
guys,
to
excellent.
decide to go in most of the time, even if they lose that. Oh, look at that!
Okay, goes in with the killing spree. Rom-com started away with the previous fight.
OBS
Now
में
the
किन हाल्छ नि
minions
एकछिन
standing
guys.
at the hallway of the base. Inhibitor forced down from the top. The bots one will
Well,
be taken out
now.
as well.
एकछिन गाइस एकछिन From games. One sec केटा हो गाइस स्टार्ट भयो
Racing for the team. If he's able to join away a bit extra,
लामो
that could
81
really
के भयो के
become
भयो
that could become a very, very best case for them. A still great moment for them all too well. But hey, the Lord is
ल गाइस चल्यो नि त अब ठिक छ नि त चल्यो होला प्रोले अब लर्ड डिफेन्ड हान्न गाह्रो छ
Affecting
यार
the Lord's way at this point. Tech charge comes up. 3-man knockup
Hey,
happens. WM pops
bhai
over.
क्या
Blood Rain will be
किन
coming
मोर
out
राको
of
छैन
the
यो
They're knocking
सेक्रेट
them
साइनको
off. They're still standing strong, but there you go.
ब्रो ड्यामेज भयो नै के हो यार
Defending it away from the wave
फेड
from
फेड फेड
Sacred
फेड
Shine.
मोर्छ होला
Look at the damage
नाइस
coming up
नाइस
from
नाइस
Freddy.
ओ
He's
डिफेन्ड
got
हान्यो
the
डिफेन्ड
win.
हान्यो
But there you go. be taking
Lovely
out Fate
defense.
from the Land of Dawn, and it will be a defense come out from the side of Team Larry at last. What a way to defend it out.
Damn, actually amazing to say the least. Because it could have been a very good even.
Lovely
And
defense हाने यार म त
especially
डिफेन्ड
there
हुँदैन
was
सोचेको
also set coming through from
लङ
Fate,
गेम
right?
भइरहेको छ लामो
And
गेम
that
मजा आउँछ है
EMP from
मजा
Simba
आउँछ है
there,
लामो गेम
kind of know that they're going to be trying to distract out the
हान्नै पर्छ कि केटाहरूले कस्तो रिभरसिप हान्छ जस्तो फिलिङ आइरहेछ तर टरेट एउटै पाएको छैन रहेछ केटाहरूले फेरि हिल्डालाई हेर नि त्यो हिल्डालाई के हो त्यो पागललाई रोके यसलाई रोक
He got the perfect timing onto the ultimate. He wasn't reached out. But then again,
स्टार्ट भयो नि त केटा अब ठिक छ भने त्यस
he will be hurting. You know what now? It's just that he
So, and the guys, like पनि हानु guys, like the stream guys. कसैले like हान्छ like हानु.
is really not reaching.
ओइ हिल्डा पछाडिबाट आयो यार. हिल्डाले गिद्दी हान्ने भयो. हिल्डा र लापु पछाडिबाट आयो. लापुला रोके, लापुला रोक. Oh my god, ग्रान्डजलाई मारे क्या.
It's a special migration as well. Bloodwind being used.
जेटसीमा नि मर्यो होला.
Cornered there. He might goes back, but in the mid, Artorio falls.
जेटसीमा बाजिरहेको छ र अझ म.
Look at the chase being done.
बाच्छ क्या हो?
Comes up there.
ओइ
It's a
माछिको
knockoff
कस्तो
happen
सक्छ
onto
नि.
Simba,
त
but
मर्यो
it's
यार
still
अब.
sustaining out.
Nice try, nice try,
Oh,
nice try.
no, Bid with the penetration. Penetrated
Zero
out
animated.
and send him into the
फ्लिकर
heavens,
छैन लापुको फ्लिकर
slaughtering
छैन.
Simba
डिफेन्ड हान्नुपर्छ,
down there
डिफेन्ड
in the
हान्नुपर्छ.
jungle
ब्याक
area.
ब्याक ब्याक.
Just the two members standing out there, and the flow is too high
डिफेन्ड
on the medians.
हान्नुपर्छ.
Can they defend it out? Let's see what
Alert call गयो.
Last missed.
वान एचपी रोमकम. नाइभलाई पक्ड्यो. नाइ यार.
Oh, special migration used. Eve goes down there. It is a legendary onto
This
the
is our guys,
Rocket.
this is-
With this double big happen on the win, and with this, Team Sacrifice, the Raising Tyrant, will be taking on the unbeatable Kings from Nepal. Team Larry will be losing their
This is
first
guys.
game at SAGA South Asia Grand Arena in the group stage.
First-
and not only this
first
lose
चोटि हार्यो,
will affect
Larry.
them in the points table, but will be affecting them into getting their slot into the playoffs. And with this team
This is our guys, this is-
punching their ticket to the
Nice try, nice try.
with a 2-0 dominative win against Team Larry from
अब विचहरुको गेम हेर्नु न केटा.
You know, flinching for a
यो
second.
विचहरुको गेम त
Even
फर्स्ट
though
कै
the
हेर्नु पर्छ
flicker
यार.
was used up, I'll be honest with you, that homing missile that we know as the Ogi Shadow Kill.
गाइस विचहरुको गेम हेर केटा फर्स्ट कै हेरौँ कसरी विचहरुले
He's
कुडाएर
also in
यार.
the backup. Claude can't really do much in this state of the game.
Draw head
But look
picks
at that,
है गाइस.
shot right now.
नाइस ट्राई ल्यारी केटा हो केही छैन अब प्लेअफ स्टिल सके छैन हैन.
A ton of damage from which
प्लेअफमा
certain
केटाहरु
dominance
पुगिसक्यो
will be
पुग्छ होला त्यही पनि लोअर ब्याकेट भयो नि
Oh,
पुग्छ होला.
it's Duba going to the top side of the map.
अझै पछि
Taking
गेमहरु हुन्छ केटा हो.
down
सपोर्ट हान्ने
Joseph
मलाई
in
हैन.
his own, you know,
हारे नि केही
in his
छैन.
safe zone. I think nobody's going to stop Duba. He's waiting out for the ejector to actually pass out. Look at that.
Wow.
He
Okay.
does not
Duba,
give a kill
Duba,
to
let's
the
go.
enemies. He goes and sacrifices himself. Beautiful play from Duba.
हल्का अर्ली देखि नै
He got the
हल्का
kill
मिस्टेक
and
भयो
he
भने
got
न
the
अर्लीमा
kill.
इन्भेट खायो धेरै अब इन्भेटलाई रोक्न त गाह्रै
What
छ
else would you
अभियसली
want?
त्यस्तो
He,
कमको
you know,
अगेन्स्टमा
he is gonna slow down his
सेकेन्ड साइनको
teammates
अर्गनाइजेसनले
against what
पर्फेक्ट
it
सिनर्जी
is.
र
The
डिरेक्सन
two
दिएछ
have slowed down Joseph.
सेकेन्ड
and
साइनको
that's
त्यही
exactly
टिम
what
पनि
he
बाबाले
needs.
छ गाइस
The tempo is gonna help
Put out.
out Sararmun a lot, but Sararmun still stuck at level 3 for now and afraid with a beautiful
अब
ejected
एकछिनमा
kill
फेरि
will
सेप्टेम्बर
punish
9 को गेम
Duba
छ त्यही भएर एकछिन
committing
गाइस
that
अब
folly
वाच
this
पार्टी
time.
गरौँ होला
He
त्यति
won't get
बेलासम्म
away
हैन
with it every single time.
त्यसपछि म
And
फेरि
Duba
सेप्टेम्बर 9 को
will
गेम
pay that
लगाउँछु
price.
सेप्टेम्बर
And
9 ले
with
चाहिँ
that
जित
being said,
लागि केटा हो
folks, that
लेट्स
first
सी
hurdle is up. Who do you think is gonna get it?
Oh, but you know, I'm gonna be very honest with you.
सेक्रेट साइनले बबाले खेल्यो यार
That
गाइस
Alice
सेक्रेट
used
साइन
up on
अभियसली
Flicker.
नो
I
डाउट
believe that's
हाम्रो
the
केटाहरूले नि
crucial
बबाले खेल्यो
outcome. Look at that, the RWM has
फर्स्ट
just
टोटल
found it.
इभले
We've got
पायो
Maiden securing the turtle for the
Interesting,
side of
yeah.
Team Noctura, and we've got a big team fight here. We've got the Quad Shadow and the Yogi Shadow kill, but it's going to be Tuba finding a way to get the kill on Mario. We've got
तर
no
विचको मिट
big
मलाई
possible
मलाई राम्रो लाग्छ यार गाइस एज अ
possibilities
टिम
for
प्लेयर
engage right
विचको
now,
मिट
but I
राम्रै
think
छ
it kind of like
लाइक
went to the side of Noctura
टिम
with no
प्लेयर छ
doubts
भने न
there.
विच
Look at that,
धेरै
we've
नै
got Duba on level 4 so early
टिम
on.
प्लेयर
I
छ
think
विच
that's like a
अनि
big
जोसेफले
problem
क्यारी
for
हुन्छ
Joseph.
सो पर्फेक्ट सिनर्जी
And
आरएनटीएक्सलाई
despite Joseph, you know, getting taken down at the top side, you know, Sararmun
इन्डियामा
is
कम्पिटिसन
still trailing
धेरै रहेछ है
behind because of
आरएनटीएक्सलाई
XP.
गाह्रो
He's
परिरहेछ
finally hit his
भनेपछि
level 5. And there
यो टिम
is
पनि
that
राम्रै हो
beautiful
एनएससी
death of
भने
the
नि
4
अभियसली
Wanderer. 3v2
आराम
each.
चाहिँ होइन राम्रै हुन्छ
Joseph get the play. Sararmun goes in, blazing
हामी
to
सबै
quickly
टिम
come
इन्डियन
onto
टिमहरूसँग
the
स्ट्रिम
trade.
गरेर
Nothing
हाल्छु
comes out of this fight just yet. Will
इन्डियन
off
टिमहरू राम्रै खेल्छ गाइस
Kyle that battle mirror image. But as we speak, there is the engage coming
Kyle?
from the Yuzong.
ओइ पर्फेक्ट
Dragon
इन्गेजमेन्ट
Claw.
बाई युजङ यार
That beautiful
तर
dragon
जङ
blade.
मर्यो
Take the kill onto Kyle. And will be taken down by Duba.
यो
This is
इन्डियनहरूको
right now.
फोबियस त लास्टै झ्याउ हुन्छ क्या
And
कसम
every
भनेको नि
single
स्क्रिममा
kill
सबभन्दा
from
झ्याउ
our
हान्यो भने
players.
इन्डियन टिमको
3
अगेन्स्टमा
kills for the
इन्डियनको
side of
फोबियस हो क्या
NOC.
केटा
All of them the hands of
यस्तो
Duba.
ल्याङ लाग्छ नि इन्डियनको 4vs.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was okay. Look at that. Duba's gonna get ejected.
Which mid
but
अहिले
it's not gonna
which
actually
mid
lead to any
खेल्दैछ
kills
केटा
on
हो?
the side of Team
Which mid
RNTX.
खेल्दैछ?
But one thing that I want to mention is the fact that both Kyle and also Aaron both
Fade
got
in.
taken out. Look at that. We've got Yogi Shadow.
DT राम्रो
He's
टिममा
gonna
केटा
find
हो
his way now to
obviously
get the kill, but
राम्रै
he
खेल्छ DT
escaped
टिमले
from that
भन्नु.
whole ordeal. Look at that. Alice is trying to find his way to actually find the kill on Witch, but Witch
सेप्टेम्बर
is
9 को
really
गेम
smart.
कहिलेदेखि
Look
स्टार्ट
at
हुन्छ
that,
हेर्छु है
though.
त म
We've
केटा हो.
got Hilda, Duba jumping in, getting the kill on Witch inside enemy territory. No hesitation whatsoever
अझै
from this dude.
probably
He's
20 मिनेट जति
absolutely
लाग्ला कि
relentless. He is fearless, and I think there's gonna be a
यो त यो
possible
टुर्नामेन्टहरू
turtle
केटा हो यो
mission
नि
here
अब
from
अभियसली
the side of Team
टक्करकै गेम
Masarapp.
हुन्छ यो इन्डियाको सबभन्दा ठुलो
So
टुर्नामेन्ट
at
केटा
this
हो
point, I would
अहिलेसम्मको
not be surprised if
4K
Duba
आइनर
Squad
प्राइज
is gonna
पुल
get the
प्लस
first
डायमन्ड टर्ने
victory
छ
of this series.
अनि सबै ठुल्ठुलो अर्गनाइजेसनले
The way he's been
जोइन
playing so
गरेको छ यो
far, he's
टुर्नामेन्ट
actually a
आरएनटिएक्स
4-2
सोलहरू
and 0 in his favor.
त्यही भएर
Of
कम्पिटिसन
course,
वाइल्ड
Servers
हुन्छ यो
is
टुर्नामेन्टमा
not going to be assisting any of the
प्रोबाब्ली
last
5-6
players.
टिम राम्रो छ यार लास्ट टाइम हाम्रो छ यता
Speaking of that
टुर्नामेन्टमा
turtle, Serard Moon is going to pick up that
टक्कर
second
के हुन्छ
turret for himself. Both the turtles so far
तर प्रोबाब्ली
in favor
सोलले
of
जित्न सक्छ
NTX.
जस्तो लाग्छ
Duba
मलाई
opting
अब
to try
सोल
tribal sneaking.
एपेक्स छ नि त सोलमा
It's not
अब
going to happen.
एपेक्सको
The
रोम
protected for
एपेक्सको
now.
रोम जस्तो अरू रोमले
Serard
खेल्न
will
सक्दैन यता इन्डियामा
enough, last him throughout.
एक्सप्लोसिभको लाइभमा हेरेको थिएँ आरएनटिएक्सको स्ट्रिम होरासँग होराले धोस्दै हान्नु
Sure,
थियो त
man. And look at that. Duba
तिनीहरूको
got
सर्भरमा हुन्छ
himself
केटा
an
हो
anti
बुट क्याम्प हुन्छ
cuirass just to make sure
अभियसली
the enemy's
आरएनटिएक्सले
getting
राम्रै
stuff and
खेल्छ
actually
गाइस
keep him in his toes. He's gonna make sure he can actually take all the damage and deal
बुट
even
क्याम्पमा
more.
छ
Look at that. He's
आरएनटिएक्स
stacking
केटाहरू
up on the jawhead. And I think right now, Aaron is actually gonna use the big black dragon for him, but it's not gonna
हाम्रो
stop him
हल्का
from
धेरै
being
हाम्रो नि हल्का धेरै नै
taken
मिस्टेक
out.
भइरहेछ
Kyle's
त्यही
gonna
भएर
find the kill
इन्डियन
on that
टिमहरूलाई
one.
नि जित्न
And
गाह्रै
we've
भइरहेछ
got
हल्का
one more. He's gonna be taken out. It's gonna be Aaron getting taken out. But look at that. Sarar Moon in the enemy side of the map was taken out by none other than
राम्रै छ केटा हो
Witch.
इन्डियन टिमहरू नि सोलमा
And
कुन कुन
Kyle
छ
right now showing
सोलमा
off
गाइज
his flair. That was a
एपेक्स
perfect
छ
side
रेडियम
step
छ
onto
गोल्डमा
that Black
एपेक्स
Dragon.
रोम भइहाल्यो
And
मेजमा
it
अस्तुना
completely got jumped out
जङ्गलमा
for it. With that, the
जे छ
scoreboard has
अनि
completely
को बाँकी
shifted
भयो
the tempo with 6 kills in favor of Noctura right now.
अनि
Both the
त्यति त हो
turtles with
5 जना
Maiden and Serad eating up one for themselves. Afraid they're looking for a
अफ्रेड
set
Oh, look at that.
up the
हिल्ला
ejector. There
मरेन
is
है
Mirio with the jump, which uses
ल ल
the
ल ल
ultimate. Not gonna be enough. Dupa just too hot to handle. A little too
के भयो मेरो
tanky to take
कुकुरलाई
down.
बिचरा
With that,
पक्क
it
गरिरहेछ
is
यार बिराम छ यार
4
मेरो
in
कुकुर नि
scoreboard in favor of Noctura. No turrets fallen on either side just yet.
सोल
Oh man, I
धेरै
think
स्ट्रङ
right
छ
now
क्या
this
आई
stuff
बिन
it feels
सेइङ
like
दिस इभन द
salty
हेड
rain, you know, like
अगेन्स्ट देम
medium
इज
rare
वाइल्ड
and
हियर
just dropping salt. I feel like that's what he
हल्का
feels like. Look at
टक्सिक
that.
अब
He's
टक्सिक
doing
भएपछि
so
हेड
much damage
गरिहाल्छ
to
नि त्यही
Afraid,
बेला
making sure that he knows what he's
तर
supposed to
सोल
be
त्यही
afraid
स्ट्रङ छ
of.
सबैभन्दा
Very turtle
इन्डियाको
match
स्ट्रङ
coming
टिम नै
up, and
लाग्छ
I
मलाई
think Sarar Moon has the
एपेक्स
advantage.
एपेक्स
I
जबसम्म
believe
छ
that even though
सोल स्ट्रङ छ
Doja
है केटा
you know, is still on the same level
एपेक्स
as
जुन
him,
टिममा हुन्छ
with
सोल
the way that
त्यो
Team
जुन
Noctura are
त्यही टिम
playing, I
स्ट्रङ
think
हुन्छ इन्डियामा
RNTX really have a hard time
त्यही
even
अब
taking
इन्डियामा
any
रोमको
single
हल्का
team
कमी छ
fight.
नि
Look
त
at that. Their positioning
त्यही
is
भएर नि हो
absolutely
नेपालको
crucial.
जस्तो सेम
Chosen
रोम प्लेयरै
being
छैन
spotted out. Hilda,
I don't know
Duba
मगिन
making
रोम
sure
खेल्दैछ
he's running for his life, dude. He's absolutely afraid of engaging against that Hilda. She is super tanky, especially with that anti-cuirass. Baits out 4 of them,
नाइ टडल
and he's
लग्यो
gonna make
तिनीहरूले यार
sure the enemies are
हिल्डाले
distracted while
हिल्डा
he's
के
stealing
हो
against the
मेटा
turtle.
पिक हो
But
कि
look at
यार
that.
जसले
Watch
नि
shadow
हिल्डा
being
खेल्छ त
placed up. I believe that there's gonna be a possible steal,
जोसेफ
but they're
पाएन
gonna
यार
land. And Sarar Moon's
मर्यो यार
resolution
मिरियो
scores the
मर्यो
fourth
अफ्रेड
turtle.
नि
And
मर्यो
look at
आरो
that
नि
right now.
मर्यो
Sarar Moon getting the kill. Okay, look at that. He's
त्यही
getting a
भएर
double kill. Aaron getting taken out by
कस्तो
Sarar
पर्फेक्ट
Moon,
खेलेको
and
थियो
Kyle finding a way to
एनएससीले
get the kill on Afraid. Dude, this is absolutely critical.
कपाल कहिले
If they
काट्ने
actually
कपाल
end up
काटिसक्यो
losing
गाइस
any more team fights,
कपाल
they
आज
might
भर्खर
lose up
काटेको
on
थियो
more
नोटिस भएको नि
objectives, and it's not gonna look good for them.
काटेको हेर मैले कपाल
And right now, it's
त्यो
not
दिएन त
looking good for the side of RNTX.
हल्का
They
साह्रै
need to
दिइरहेछ
pick
त
up the
कपाल
tempo and they need to do it quick. Because, now
किन
Kyle
दिइरहेछ
has got his corrosion Demon Hunter sword and he's gonna be edging himself towards
रहेछ
that,
नि केटा हो साह्रै छ त कपाल
Trinity. I have to phrase
साइड
that
साइडको
correctly
काट्यो
next
त्यही
time.
भएर हेडफोन लगाएर दिएन होला साइड
Now he's
साइडको
not the way to
पछाडिको
phrase
अनि
it.
अगाडिको
But
हल्का
yep,
ट्रिम हान्यो
Serrar Moon looking at
मेरो
the
चाहिँ त्यही
advantage
एउटा
position right now. The
अगाडिको
ward
ट्रिम
has
हान्ने
been
साइड
picked
साइडको
up by
ट्रिम हान्ने
Serrar Moon.
अनि
Might be
पछाडिको
moving
ट्रिम
in
हान्ने
for a brute force right now. Looking at the other side, Alice going in for standard. But the
You know,
melee
like this stream, guys. कसले लाइक हान्नु छैन लाइक हान्नु guys, सब्सक्राइब नि हान्नु 100 लाइक कुन लागिसक्यो हाम्रो अलरेडी लेट्स गो
build and get those anti-heals before side of RNTX
कपाल
gets a
काटेको रे
little too
काटेको
hot.
आज भर काटेको यार guys
Surprising,
साइड साइडको काटेको
there's a
हेडफोन
lot
लगाएर
of
देखेको छैन
damage
त्यस्तो नोटिस
built from
भएको
the
छैन
side of RNTX because Jawhead has pick
कताबाट हो हजुर म
first
गाइस
item.
ललितपुर
So
ललितपुरबाट
Shade of Hepta first item on the jaw head with the focusing mark.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that he's trying to go for what Hilda is doing. I think Afraid is trying to pull up one of those Natalia plays. I don't believe it's
भोलि
actually
मिटअपमा
working
को को
for him
आउने हो
though.
त
It's kind of
गाइस
sad to see.
मिटअपमा नि
I
आइदिउँ न
feel
यस्तो
like
होइन
Pepsi's is
म
gonna
नि
actually
आउँछु
build
होला
enough damage
एकछिनको
to
लागि
take out one target
केटाहरू नि
apiece,
आइदिउँ
but it's going to shine in the later stages of the game because as of right now, there is no shining on that blade of Pepsi's, or not even
विचहरूलाई त
Afraid.
कस्तो
Nobody's afraid
हानेको
of
त
him.
यार
And
अर्लीदेखि
I
नै
think the engage and invade in the enemy side of the map is going to be
हरुका
crucial here. But
जोसुको
Hayabusa,
ड्यामेज त
oh, really
लागिरहेछ
good
हल्का
damage. Shadow King
अझै आइटम चाहिन्छ
forces
तर
out the ultimate from the Alice, but
एलिसको
look at
फ्लिकर
that. He's
गयो
going to force out the flicker too. And look
मेरो
at that.
मर्यो होला फेरि
Beautiful, beautiful
सेरार मुन
placement
ब्याकलाइनमा
there.
गएको सिधै
But Mirio is going to
झङले
get
अल्ट
caught.
हान्यो
He's not going to actually have an escape route from
झङ
pulling
झङ झङ झङ
in his
नै
face. And I
इङ्गेज
think
गरेन
the big
ओइ
black
झङले
dragon is
पेट्री
going to
मिस
decide on
पेट्री
falling
हानेछ रहेछ
back. He's not going to actually engage
यो
on
के
this
हो
one.
लेन
Look at
सोटलाई
that. He's
मार्दा
not going to actually find a
ओइ
way to,
मरे क्या
disrupt
वान
the
एचपी
enemies.
वान एचपी
But
वान
look,
एचपी
it's going to be Sarara
विच
Moon
विच
becoming the
नाइस
Oh
sculpture, which
no!
shows like hell no,
ओ
you're
नो
not escaping.
कास्टर
No,
कास्टर कस्तो
no,
सपोर्ट भयो
he takes
एनएससीको
him out. Look at that though. We've
विच
got Duba
मिस
trying to find a way to get the kill on enemies, but
मारे
look, it's
त्यसलाई
going to be
मार
Protector and also the ultimate, the unstoppable force. But again, Hilda's too tanky. Duba is absolutely just taunting them at this point.
हारुका
Alice too is
ओइ
pretty tanky
जोसेफले
though.
मारे यार
The
जोसेफ
OE Shadow
नाइस
kill is going to
वान
find a way to make sure Haruka is going to
जोसेफको
be taken
जङ्गल
out. Look at
खै
that.
मलाई त
First
राम्रै
kill
लाग्छ
from
है गाइस
him
इन्डियामा चाहिँ
does not actually lead to any more kills, but
कता
I
मिटअप
believe
मिटअप
that the
गाइस
side
उता
of
हो
Team RNTX might just turn it around. Sarar Moon
मिटअप उता
spawned in
कता
just
अरे
now, so I
मिटअप
think they
मिटअप
actually want to
बसन्तपुर
keep,
बसन्तपुर
themselves
भनेपछि
safe. They don't
मसरापले
want to
आज
actually
नआएको
just risk it
अभियसली
with
गाइस
the
कपाल
towards the
काटेपछि नहुनु
enemies.
परिहाल्यो नि
I think Baldu, right now it's going to be a little too tricky for RNTX to make a comeback in this,
अन्त के
state of
डिस्टोको
game.
राखे भए
No,
बेलुकाको त
they
काम छ मेरो
actually gone for that Radiant rather than
बेलुका
playing
गाइस
Radiant
5
Bomb,
बजेदेखि
and
जति
he
बजीसम्म नै आउँदा हुन्छ
respects
भनौँ
the
न अब
damage which is
रातिसम्म
putting
हुन्छ
on
होला
the table. But
आउँदा
so
हुन्छ नि
far has
गाइस
been the only damage he has to watch out for.
केटिएममै
Because
हो गाइस
Ace,
केटिएममै हो
having
गाइस
a heads
केटिएम
up on him
बसन्तपुर
is not doing
आउँदा हुन्छ
enough
गाइस को
to
नजिक छ
really,
हल्ट
warrant
रेस्टुरेन्ट
that much
गुगलमा
caution in
सर्च
terms of
हानेर
build.
म्याप
I
हेर्दै
think so far Haruka doing a great job, just constantly
Caster
checking
चाहिँ
in
how
a
are
lot
the
of
caster bro in your
villages.
opinion
And the Lord being taken down very low. Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Kain with the
yeah
distribution.
guys little bit
Engage.
अँ
Black Dragon form.
एक
The
साउथ एसियामा
Patriot
त यस्तो क्या
edge with
हल्का
that ace
कास्टरहरू
poet
इन्टरनेसनल
complete
कास्टरहरू मात्र राम्रो हुन्छ
before
इन्टरनेसनल भने
Winch gets
साउथ
a
एसिया
shot.
बाहिर
Double
अफिसियल
kill
टुर्नामेन्टतिर
onto
भनौँ
Duba.
आइएसएफतिर
Terror Moon.
भनौँ
The Millie will
त्यहाँतिर
be
चाहिँ
taken
कास्टर राम्रो
down.
हुन्छ
And
किनकि
finally,
प्रोफेसनल
Aryan
कास्टरहरू हुन्छ नि
showing
त
some in this fight. Use out the Lord.
बसन्तपुर कता
Ultimate fight
बसन्तपुर
back
एक्ज्याक्ट
with
डिटेल थाहा छैन
Protectorate.
हल्ट रेस्टुरेन्ट हो गाइस
I
सर्च
believe
हाल्नु
that
न
it's not
गुगलमा
actually looking good for the side of Team RNTX, but they are well known for being good on the defensive end of things. They know how to actually keep the high ground safe and use that to their advantage, especially in the 11-minute mark. The Lord's not going to actually connect and
गाइस हाम्रो
deal
सेप्टेम्बरको
significant
गेम चाहिँ
amount of
20 मिनट
damage to
पछि
the
सुरु
two
हुन्छ है
V's.
20 मिनट
So
20 मिनट 40
it's
एकछिन
safe to assume that Team RNTX still have a fighting chance, but it's looking pretty grim. The situation is looking pretty dire for the side of Team RNTX. They are losing up on most of the objectives that they actually engage in, and I don't think it's actually
म
possible.
केटिएममा भएको
Oh,
भए
look at
भने
that. We
ए
got
केटिएममा
Joseph
होइन
getting shut
कहाँबाट
down
हो
on
र केटा
Kyle on
हो
the mid side. And I think that off-camera kill was
काठमाडौँ
absolutely
ललितपुर
necessary,
भक्तपुरको त
especially
आउँदा नि
with,
हुन्छ होला
Kyle
नजिकै
having the
पर्छ
Demon Hunter sword, the Trinity. I think it's actually
पोखरामा
gonna,
छैन पोखरामा त
keep him under
खै गाइस
check and
पोखराको
harass. So I think it's actually
पोखरामा
a
नि
good
गराइरहेको
idea
हुन्छ
for him to
मिटअप
actually, be the
नगर
one
नि त होइन
person there to
गराइरहेको हुन्छ
actually make sure
पोखरामा
he
नि
finds a kill here and there
अब
while his
यसपालि
teammates
चाहिँ
defend the
लाइक
Lord and everything else. I think
काठमाडौँ
it's
भनौँ
actually
न
a good strategy,
पालिको मिटअप
but it's only 1 second away from
त्यही
Joseph
आइएसएफको
getting
अगाडि
caught.
त्यही मिटअप
He
राखेको छ
is
केटा हो
being
त्यही
taken
भएर
out. Look at that.
इन्भाइटेड छ
Duba
हेर्नु न
was
हामीलाई
trying to actually make
सबै
an
होराको
impact,
टिमलाई
but I think the big black
आइएसएफ
dragon is
रिप्रेजेन्ट
keeping his
गर्ने
team away
प्लेयरहरू
from him. And I think Duba is going to be
रुगा ल्याएर
forced to,
गाइस मैले चाहिँ रुगा
retreat.
ल्याएर चाहिँ
Look at that. The
छोडेको छैन है
immortality on him is going to keep him alive, but the immortality being popped off. Joseph low in HP. He's going to be forced back. Look at
म
the big black
सकेसम्म आउँछु
dragon finding his way
रिमेम्बर
up the
है
front
याद
line of 3
गरिराख्न
enemies,
म
and he's
बोल्न
taking
आउँछु
up a lot of damage,
अभियसली
but he's
स्योर
healing up even
भेट्यो
more.
भने
Shot
तर म
resonating
धेरै
from
बेर
that, but
बस्दिनँ
Haruka
गाइज
making sure everything is
प्रोबाब्ली म्याक्स
absolutely,
बसे
shut down there. He's
एक
not
दुई
going to
घन्टा
actually have that much. He's not going to have more fun. Look at that though.
Oh,
Mirio
oh.
coming in from the backside, but he's not going to, out damage
लाइक कहिले
Haruka,
फ्लाइट
obviously, on
डिसेम्बर
that
फर्स्टमा हो गाइज
Alice.
हाम्रो
Look at
डिसेम्बर
that though. We've
फर्स्टमा
got right
फ्लाइट
now
छ
Sarar Moon trying to do some damage
र
on the Lich,
प्रोबाब्ली
but he's able to
मलेसियामा
escape. And that jetpack is
इन
going
रियल
to
लाइफ
keep
स्ट्रिम
putting the
गर्छु होला
Lich
केटा हो
alive for a bit
यस्तो
longer.
जोइन हान्नु न युट्युबमै
Alice is
हान्छु
trying to find a
युट्युबमा
way to
कि
get the kill
इन्स्टाग्राममा
on
हान्छु त्यही भएर
Afraid, but
इन्स्टाग्राममा नि
Afraid
फलो
is
गरेर
going
राख
to steal roam and run away. way he's not gonna be taken out this
IRL
time.
stream haल्छु IRL.
And with that being said, you know, so far
Kawasakiबाट हो
Joseph
म
did
नाम नि
manage to
सुनेको
hit
थिएन
that
होला.
level 15
सुनेको
before
थिएन यार गाइस
Sunarman
नाम
did.
त.
Despite the disadvantage
क्रिस्टल
he's
डान्स
facing in
हान्छ
terms of
भन्ने त
projections,
एउटाले हो र.
Joseph is having a much better
खै
experience in
थाहा
terms
भएन
of
त्यो
how
त
active
मलाई.
he is in that jungle. Along, you can see in terms of level ranking, finally Saramon did catch up, still not far behind.
मसरहरूले भिउरहरूलाई स्पोन्सर हान्न लागेको के त्यस्तो केही होइन है गाइस त्यस्तो केही होइन मिटअपमा रमाइलो गरौँ भन्नु मात्र हो आउने भए आउँदा हुन्छ
And that's a big reason
म नि
for
मिटअप त
Suit
धेरै जान्न तर
to
अब
know that Lord is that's one
सबजना
way
गयो भने
of
चाहिँ जान्छु ल
preparation
हो
and you're gonna be having, you're gonna be on another disadvantage.
ल गाइस लर्ड फाइट हेरिदिउँ केटा
Instead of
गेममा
all
फोकस
going
गाइस
in,
कमेन्ट
wasting
छोडिदिउँ
unstoppable
आरएनटीएक्स भर्सेस
force.
एनओसी हो
Lord
बिटे
put down very
बेस्ट
low.
टिम
There's real world
इन्डियाको
manipulation ended.
इभले लर्ड कसरी भयो यार
Call the bell.
एरोन
To
एरोन
wipe the
एरोनको
campaign
जङ
out.
मिठो छ कि क्या हो पाँचचोटि मर्सिरहेछ केटो अलरेडी
Diving in with the quad shadow.
कतिलाई थाहा छैन होला एरोन भनेको नेपाली हो गाइस एरोन र हाम्रो विच विच चाहिँ हाफ नेपाली आयरन फुल नेपाली होला आसामतिर कहाँ बस्छ उसलाई नेपाली नै बोल्छ प्योर दुईजना नेपाली छ भनौँ आरएनटीएक्समा त्यही भएर आरएनटीएक्सलाई सपोर्ट हान्दैमा केटा हो आफ्नै केटाहरू जस्तो भने नि हुन्छ सेररमुन ओइ मारे 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 सेररमुन मारे नाइस वान नाइस वान नाइस वान लर्ड आउँदैछ लर्ड डिफेन्ड हान्नुपर्छ आरएनटीएक्स तर एक कास्टरको साउन्ड
I think
सानो
RTNX, it seems.
सानै दुख्छ त
RNTX really have a standing chance. They are making
Headphone
sure
लगाएर
they
होला
can actually defend. They're cutting out most of their most important enemies.
लर्ड डिफेन्ड हान्नुपर्छ केटा
making
लर्ड
sure they
डिफेन्ड
don't actually make an impact on the game. Look at Duba though. He's trying to make sure the enemies don't overextend.
मुस्ताङ
from
छैन
their,
बोर्डमा कहिले
line
मिट
of defense. They have to make
मुस्ताङमा
sure
को
they
को
put
बस्छ
them
केटा
out
हो
of
यार
bounds. They
मलाई नि
have to
यस्तो बोलाउनु
defend. Look
मुस्ताङ
at that with Kyle
मलाई नि मुस्ताङ
being,
जान मन छ
invisible on the map. He's not actually visible.
मलाई नि
So I
मुस्ताङ
believe
जान
that
मन
it's
छ है
going to be
केटा
a very,
एकचोटि नि
very
मुस्ताङ गएको
risky
छैन
for him to
अहिलेसम्म
actually just
म
make a play. I think Joseph
पोखरा
knows
मात्रै
what
गएको
he's
छ
going to
यार
actually
केटा
do.
हो
He's trying to scout out for Kyle, make sure that he actually finds an opening, make sure he gets a kill. But Kyle does have the
म
win
आउँछ
nature.
आउँदा हुन्छ
He's
गाइस
going to make
टिकट
sure
छ
that
कि
he can
टिकट
actually
त्यस्तो केही
survive
पर्दैन
that.
होला
He
गाइस
did not
जस्ट
use it
आउँदा
previously. I
हुन्छ
believe that right now he's going to actually, have it available if at all Joseph
को आउँछ दाइ
pops out of
मिटअपमा
the bush and makes sure,
यहीँको आउँछ
he wants to get a kill. I
विकास
think it's going to be
विकास
very,
भने
very
बब
important
बब
for
आउँछ कि थाहा
Kyle
भएन
to
बब
actually not use the
बब
winning
मिटअपहरू
nature.
त्यस्तो
So
आउँदैन
I think
बबको
it's
त
all
फिक्स छैन
looking good for the side of Team
हाइब्रिड र
Masarapp. I
गन चाहिँ आउँछ
believe
होला
that
गाइस
they do have the advantage still.
यहीँको चाहिँ फिक्स नै आउँछ
RNTX though,
उसलाई
they're slowly gaining up. They actually are making a good change here and there in their, strategy. I believe that with the placement of Jawhead, I don't
केटा
think he's
भोलि
actually
यहीँको
wrong.
आफ्नो गर्लफ्रेन्डसँग
Team
आउँछ
log.
उसलाई
There comes the ultimate for the
गर्लफ्रेन्ड हो कि
Buffalo
खै
though,
को
but
गाइस
he's
अब
gonna
गर्लफ्रेन्ड नै
just
होला नि
force
होइन
the flicker out on him so he can stay alive.
गर्लफ्रेन्डसँग आउँछ जस्तै
We
यहीँको
got Hayabusa
यहीँको अब कोही
camping in that
केटीसँग देख्यो कि
Masarapp.
गर्लफ्रेन्ड हो
He's actually
सोचिहाल है
gonna
केटा
be
हो
trying to be
दर्शन भाउजू
more,
हानिहाल है
invisible here and there, but it's all going good, no?
Yup, and so far
कता
the
मिटअप
game
मिटअप गाइस
is
बसन्तपुर
finally in.
बसन्तपुरमा
Wuzong pick up.
बसन्तपुरमा मिटअप हो पाटन
Having a
आऊ
crazy
म
up pick. He
लस्ती
picks up
खुवाउँछु
Queen Wings for himself.
पाटनमा त
He
आउनु त
does
आइरहन्छु
have
म बेला बेला
He's a lot more
मेरो
dangerous as we speak.
कलेज चाहिँ
So
कुमारीबाटीमा
far,
थियो
the
12
only
पढ्दाखेरि
significant goal lead has been in favor of Kyle. He has a massive 2.2
तपाईँ आयो भने
goal
आउँछु भोलि
advantage.
मिटअपमा नत्र आउँदिनँ
Kimi is trying to do his
मिटअपमा
best
गाइस
and
फिक्स छैन म
Nick
आउँछु होला
is
गाइस
fighting.
आउन होइन
And with the
तिमीहरू पनि
Titans
यस्तो
being
रमाइलो
spoken
हानौँ
of, there's only one Sky Pacer in this game, and it's gonna
आयो
be
भने
in the
रमाइलो
hands of
हान्नुपर्छ
Kimi.
होइन
Sorry, in hands of yeah, the Kimi.
तर
Which
भन्ने
which
मात्रै हो म
Kimi the
त्यस्तो
player
रियल लाइफमा
who's
त्यस्तो
that
बोला
is
हल्का
confusing
बोल्न
is
लाज
which
लाग्छ
we're gonna call him which because
इन्ट्रोभर्ट
he has earned
स्ट्रिममा
himself
मात्रै
that
गाइस
accolade.
वाउ
To have his
गर्लफ्रेन्ड
IGN cause
गाइस
rather
केटीसँग
than
आयो भने के हो
the
गर्लफ्रेन्ड
hero
होला
he's
को
playing.
होला त
So
गाइस
yup, which with the Sky Piercer, 6 kills
गर्लफ्रेन्ड नै
for his
होला
team.
नि त के लाग्छ केटाहरूलाई
Kyle is absolutely
कन्सिल प्ले
shredding that Lord down.
जहेडको
Members of R&D
तर भिजन
circling
खोल्दै जङले
around.
अल्टाने ओइ फोर बिजले
Overhead
मिठो
and is
पकड्यो
going
यार
away afraid. But despite
नाइ
that, the
लर्ड
Lord
लेन्स
has
सर्टे पायो
on his
ग्याङ पे होला र केटाहरूले विच
for
विच
his
विच
team.
विच
It's
विच
another kill on Aaron.
विचले हान्न पायो भने त
And he
भ्याउँछ होला
will not be leaving a mark in this game.
विच त फ्री हान्नु पाएको छैन राम्ररी
Call on Mirio. Members down from the side.
यहीकोले मलाई रियल लाइफमा
Looking
रिट्रिब्युसन हान्यो
like money for knockdown.
शिट यार
Taken down two. God the Lord. All they need to do
यसलाई मार जोसेफ
is hold on.
फ्री जाने त्यसले मार त्यसलाई मारेन आइसे पप्पाल पप्पाल
That's going to be a force winter crown and one death
ओए
for the side of team.
पर्फेक्ट गेम भइरहेको रहेछ 18 मिनट हुने रहेछ गाइस लङ गेम लर्ड डिफेन्स त हुन्छ होला प्रोबेबली किनकि इफ डाउन छ फोर्स गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ म्याक्स पाए तिनीहरूले बटको इनिप पाउँछ हामी बटको इनिप पनि नदिनु पनि प्युरिफाई हान्यो प्युरिफाई विन हान्यो क्लडले क्लड मर्दैन नाइस नाइ विच ओ माई गड विचले पप्पाल हाने बाँचिरहेछ द गोट अफ इन्डिया द गोट अफ इन्डिया गिभ मी मेनियाक ब्रो गिभ मी मेनियाक
but I don't think
Oi,
that's
Maniac
gonna
Day,
be
oi.
these guys too ticky. But the Sky
Well,
Piercer
hey.
comes in clutch,
Goat
making
है
sure he gets a
India को चाहिँ
maniac and absolutely wiping out any hope of
10 kill मा छ
winning
10
in
kill
this
सोलो क्यारी
this
हान्दैछ
game that
RNTX लाई
don't really have an opportunity at all to end the game.
कुन रेस्टुरेन्ट हो दाइ
Think right now,
भल्ट
RNTX,
रेस्टुरेन्ट हो गाइस
they have
भल्ट
an
रेस्टो
opportunity to end the game
भल्ट
right
रेस्टुरेन्ट
now.
होला गाइस
Now.
Yup, and with
या
that
इकोले
said,
शेयर हान्थ्यो त
now
स्टोरीतिर
over.
हो
Masarapp with
RNTX
the
पो या
shadow.
गोट
Gonna take this game.
नाइस गेम है नाइस गेम
The start they
ल
need.
गाइस सेकेन्ड गेम पनि स्टार्ट
And I
भइसक्यो
think
रहेछ यो चाहिँ लाइभ हो है लाइभ हेरौँ
I'm
लाइभ
afraid. I mean, it
फर्स्ट गेम
could have
RNTX
been a
जित्दैछ
kill. He left with like
इन्डियामा
less than 30
पो हो कि क्या हो
HP. So I
सबै
think that's
टिमहरू
just
त
bad luck.
बब्बल बब्बल आउँदैछ त
And I think that's
बिस्तारै
a very tilting moment for the other side because they committed a lot expecting a trade back and they did not get it.
जानु पर्ला जस्तो
So
आउनु
it
आउनु
should have been
केटाहरू
a
आऊ
roam for a roam of
मसरबको जिएफ छ
Duba
कि
was
नआए
the only one to fall.
हो गाइस मेरो गर्लफ्रेन्ड
And with that being
Oh.
said, folks, we will be heading
म नि
into
भोलि आयो
the
भने त अभियसली
pause
गर्लफ्रेन्डसँगै आउँछु
to troubleshoot some issues.
गर्लफ्रेन्ड गर्लफ्रेन्ड गयो भने मात्रै आउँछु गाइस नभए आउँदिनँ
There's no technical issues per se, but one thing that I want to talk about is the fact that Alice there in that loading screen here, dude, absolutely
ओ माई
beautiful,
गड
dude.
फेरि
The way that
अड्क्यो
Lunton has reworked and or reimagined Alice as a hero, crazy.
ब्रो अड्क्यो क्या
I remember the time when Alice actually had
के
curly hair. It
के
was
कारणले पज
long
हानेपछि
ago,
हाल्यो
and now
Yup.
Alice finally gets what she deserves. And
वेट
oh,
ल्यारी के भयो हरायो ल्यारी हाल्यो यार गाइस
I'm not gonna go forward with this
एमएलबी
one.
अनब्यान हुन
This
लाग्यो
is
र
not
I have no
गाइस
idea,
एमएलबी
Baba. It's
अनब्यान
like how
यो
long
अनब्यान भएको
before
छैन
Crucifix
अनब्यान
will
भएको छैन
hesitate?
गाइस छुट्टै गेम छ
Finally
इन्डियामा
has.
लाइक
And
इन्डियामा
I mean,
पब्जीको
look,
बिजिएमआई
trying
जस्तो
to
एमएलबीमा नि मोबा गेम्स त
yeah,
just trying to
when
keep
I'm
up with
looking
it.
at the situation now,
It's मेरो
they
भाइ सबै
have
ठिक छ यार
a
डक्टर
very
बेस्ट
high
हाउ टु
HP
मेक
based
गर्लफ्रेन्ड टिप प्लिज
lineup that RNTX is running.
मलाई
And
त्यस्तो
they've also
बारेमा चाहिँ
stolen
छैन है
away
अब
some
म
of the
चाहिँ
only
त्यही हो गाइस
counters that can
लोयल छु नि त
legitimately
लास्टै
reach out
फेस
and
पनि
kind of
हेर
hold
न
it down
लोयल
for the Claude
लोयल
has
जस्तो
been
देख्छु क्या
has been picked
फेस
up
नि
by
हेर न
themselves. They have banned out that
ल
point. So the
त्यही भएर
only
होला गाइस
thing left is
रुल नम्बर 1
Faden on that eve.
लोयल बस्ने
So do you think Faden alone on that eve is going to be
यदि
enough
लोयल बस्यो भने
to
केटाहरूलाई
let
चिट
Suyo
हान्ने
actually
पागल
make
हुन्छ होला
sense
होइन
in that draft?
See, look, the second kill of Suyu allows him to do
गाइस अब
base damage based on the
हल्का
enemy
नन साइलेन्ट
safety.
एक्ट पनि
So I
हान्नुपर्छ
feel like
बेला
it
बेला
could be a good execution tool, but that's about it. You can engage with the stun. You can actually do a
इसीमा
bit
छ
of
के हो
damage
एक्लै
to
हान्दा
enemies
गाइस अहिले त
with
डिस्कर्न
that,
बस्दैन नि
hold second skill. But other than that, you're
त्यस्तो चाहिँ भएन है
practically
दाइ भाउ
just
चाहिँ आयो भने
I
आउने
don't know,
नत्र नआउने
scratching the enemies. It's like a cat
केटाहरूलाई भेट्न
trying to
आउँछु नि
scratch
गाइस
something.
छिट्टै होइन
It's just basically
अर्को
that.
नेक्स्ट मिटअपमा
You're not
यो
looking at
मिटअप पनि आउँछु
Suyu
गाइस
hitting
आउनु त
very impactful
आउँछु होला
shots,
भाउजू नि
but you could expect Suyu to jump in, maybe get a turtle,
मेरो
stun
गर्लफ्रेन्डलाई
him, or
प्र्याङ्क
maybe
कल
a
गर्नु
crit.
ए ए ए
This
यस्तो
guy
यस्तो काम चाहिँ
does
हुँदैन
not
है
have anyone
यस्तो
that can
काम चाहिँ
actually
हुँदैन
lock him down for a long period of time.
के भनेर
So
प्र्याङ्क
if
हान्ने हो
he has
फेरि
a first,
प्र्याङ्क
if
चाहिँ
he
के
has
हान्नु
enough
पर्यो
first skill, the press first
लोयल्टी
skill,
टेस्ट हो
sorry,
कि
the
क्या हो
first skill. So I think he could weave in and out of fights. He could just
हान्नुपर्छ
do
क्या हो
bursts
के
his
भनेर
way in and
प्र्याङ्क
just
हान्ने
walk
भन नि
out
त
without
यस्तो एकछिन
taking
ब्रेक भए
major
बेला नभए गर्न
damage
नि
or
मिल्छ
anything. I feel like that's a good possibility. But
जेपिटी
again,
चाहिँ केही भन्यो ल गाइस
RNTX,
गेम स्टार्ट
they
भयो
have
गेम
that
स्टार्ट भयो
great
लेट्स गो
lineup.
फोकस
They
हान्यौँ
are
गेममा
capable of soaking
स्टार्ट
up a
भएर
lot of
फर्स्ट टाइम
damage,
देखाएर त
especially from the side of Team NOC.
ट्रबल
We
सुटिङ
just
देखाएर
saw that
चाहिँ
with
गाइस
mid
अझै
lane. I
3
think,
मिनट जस्तो
Afraid with the revitalize.
कहिले
It
मिटअप
kind of
फेरि
makes
मिटअप गाइस
sense.
भोलि हो
But
भोलि
Lunox here
5
is the
बजे
one I'm actually worried
बसन्तपुरमा
about.
बसन्तपुर
Baxia, is going to be a natural counter to Uranus. Lunox, though, is
ल
going to
गाइस
make
लेट्स
sure,
गो गेम स्टार्ट
they're
भइसक्यो
fully
अलरेडी लेट्स
shredded
फोकस
down
इन
before they
गेम है
have a
त
chance to think about what they want to do next. I feel
गेममा
like
फोकस
Lunox
हानौँ
here
केटा
is going to
गेममा
be
फोकस
the,
हानौँ अब यस्तो गेम हेरिदिउँ
playmaker. I feel like that's
आरएनटिएक्स
going to be
भर्सेस
the most,
एनओसी
viable
आरएनटिएक्सले एक
outcome.
गेम कमब्याक हानेको छ मिठो
Yep, and that's the whole scene that I'm really confused about. Like, what was Noctura thinking while they were
अरूको केटीलाई
drafting
हान्दै
this
बस
comp?
ओए
Because
ओए ओए त्यस
Suyo,
त्यस्तो
like you
होइन
said,
है
winning
ओ
all
माई
the
गड
fights
ब्रो
would make sense. But this is the
ए
broken
भने
wall comp. So
उसले
there's not
कल
much
हान्नु प्र्याङ्क
weaving
कल हो क्या
across
प्र्याङ्क
map
कल
that you
भन्दैन
actually
यार
win
केटा
because
कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा
the Bakshi
म
can just
लोयल छु
walk
क्या केटा
behind you. So I would rather actually see the Julian. I mean, I
न
would rather take
लोयल
the
ओ
Julian. You
माई
could bait
गड
out
ब्रो
a few more skills. You could be a little more annoying in terms of your lineup. But yeah, in fact,
कस्तो मान्छे लोयल
the
लोयल
time
त
will
म
make sense.
कस्तो
But on the top side,
भित्रैबाट हो
what's
लोयल त
happening over there? Okay, a lot of damage being put onto Aaron right now. The Claude poked down, but he is not gonna be
dealing all that damage without trading back.
Aaron
little
को लग die
to
भए जस्तो
Kyle.
Aaron मर्छ क्या यार
Both the gold
बाक्सिया
winners
त
right
आयो ए
now have been stopped
बाक्सिया
in
जङ्गल
their
रहेछ नि
pathway.
त
There is a Kengage coming
बाक्सिया
in.
त लास्ट
Joseph
स्ट्रङ
losing
छ
out
यार
the
अर्ली
first
गेम
croissants. The
रोटेट पनि
ultimate
छिटो हुन्छ
being
बाक्सियाको
used up before that turtle, which is spawning in the next 10 seconds. Okay. In the mid, another engage.
घाटक
Nova
घाटक घाटक घाटक
Q can use
घाटक हिरो कस्तो हेर त्यत्रो डाइ भन्यो नि बाँचे क्या अल्टी हान्नु ओ माई गॉड ब्रो
will keep the life of Duba alive for some time as
है
he goes
रोटेट
back
हान्नु
to base to
टटल
get a
टटल
little
आयो
of that HP for himself. And with that being said, folks, there is
यस्तै
the
र
second
मिटअप
turtle that's up. The first taken away by Joseph.
मिटअपमा केटा
So
आउँछु होला है म
Samurai
केटा हो
team will be looking for securing this objective for themselves. But not for long.
दाइलाई
There is the
फसाए
silver
कुन चाहिँ
meditation being used up.
अति
Someone
नमिठो फसाए
will be
मैले चाहिँ
securing good on that promise. Gets the
अब
retribution.
केटा हो
There
गाह्रो
is
पो
a
हुन्छ
hard
त
push.
स्ट्रिम
This
सकेपछि
time,
कलमा पो गाह्रो
the
हुन्छ त
Mirio
यार
forced to back off, but the chase is still going on.
हारुका वान
going in,
ल
the
20 लाई मार्यो नि त यार
onto his natural counter, which will fall.
यो एनएसटीले
And
कस्तो राम्रो
this
खेलेछ यार
fight will
आरएनडी एक्स्ट्रा टक्कर
finally
दिइरहेछ
come
अघि
to
फर्स्ट
an
गेम पनि राम्रो
end.
खेल्यो
I feel like that team fight just ended pretty bad. I feel the the way that Joseph decided on taking the blue buff to actually increase his level before the turtle fight, absolutely unnecessary, especially with his team just being
बरु
there
छ
fighting for
हाम्रो
his own.
आयरन ब्रोको
I felt like that was the best course of action. Just take the
सुयो
turtle, and
लिइरहेको रहेछ है टन्डेले
Joseph
सुयो
just
लिइरहेको रहेछ आजकल
through that fight. I don't know why, but look at
काइल
that. We've
काइल
got the blazing
आयरनको
blazing
अर्को त
man
ड्यामेज
pushing
छ
the
नि
top
त
side, and I think
आयरन होला
Kyle is
आयरन
taking
भन्ने
a little too much damage for his
मानेको
own,
छैन हेरेको
uh,
त गोली
his own
गोली
good
400
just
को मात्र छ केटा हो
realized. Claude had his mana
विसले यो गेम
removed.
लुनक्स खेलेछ बबबाट इन्सपायर्ड
How
भएछ है
was it?
विस
It's
पनि
so
लुनक्समा
silly. It happened so long ago, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, man.
एनएसटीको नेपाल जस्तो छ त दुई तिनजना अरे
I'm kind of happy that
नर्थ इस्टहरूको त्यस्तै देख्छ उता आरएनटिएक्समा चाहिँ दुईजना नेपाल छ गोल्डेन र विच
heroes anymore, or go in for
हाफ
those
नेपाली भनौँ विच त
Oh, speaking of a regen, there
काटोको
is
अल्ट ओइ पर्फेक्ट अल्ट हान्छ काटोकले
use a heavy AOG.
तर मेल भयो नाइस 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 ठिक छ ठिक छ ठिक छ अफरेड अफरेड
But it's not enough. The
बाँचे अरे हालेस् ए म
Kyle is
बिच
too
पनि
much
मरेको
to
ओ
handle.
माई गॉड
Maiden inside with Kyle get 2 kills. Afraid and which will fall. The mid duo
ब्लू लक यार
will be
आरएनटिएक्समा त
sent
गाह्रै
back to the
परेन
base
यार
against their wishes as Haruka trying to put down a little damage on that mid turret. Not much really happening yet, and it looks like NOC picking up the
गाह्रो
tempo
पऱ्यो
for that
केटालाई
Lord.
गाह्रो पऱ्यो टोटल आउँदैछ
At least
टोटल
the
पनि
turtle
पाउँछु
has
होला फ्री
respawned. They're not gonna delay and go for the Lord. They're just gonna go
अर्ली
and
गेम
clean
कसरी
up
हारेर छ
this
केटाहरू
third turtle for
800 हुँदा
themselves.
I mean, it is a 1 minute 30-second wait for the lore to spawn
1-0
in. I feel like it's
1-0
better to
गाइस
just take the turtle. So the
आरएनटिएक्स
second
ले एक
turtle
गेम हान्छ
that
अलरेडी
Team Nocturna is
आक्स
actually going to
मसरप
secure
फर
is going to
फ्लाइट
be the
मनी
third
रे
turtle of the match.
को कहाँ
They
जाला रे
are going
फेरि
to secure everything other than the first turtle. Obviously,
ए
Team
मिटअपमा हो
RNTX
न
really have to, switch up their game style. They need to make sure they are playing a little more aggressive, especially with their composition right now. They've got a lot of tankiness.
हजुर
They've got a lot of damage.
अह
And
केही
they've
नहाने
got Kyle, Aaron to deal with the Kyle. With Kyle, I believe Kyle though
वाटर
is
राइड
going to
त
be a
फुट्यो
big
होला
threat. I completely agree with you. Harrieth with that first item, the Calamity Reaper, I feel like that's going to be a big threat for the side of Team RNTX. But look at that. He's not stopped, being stopped. Nobody's interested in taking him down. Everyone's on the top side of the game,
हजुर
making sure they actually secure one
अँ
tower for one. And I think, with the way that things are going in the mid side, we're going to see a big fight. But Joseph is
एकछिनमा
really
बोल्छु म
taking a ton of damage. He's going to be locked in with that RWM,
एकछिनमा
that beautiful, shield unity. He's going,
ल
look
ल
at
ल
that, the ultimate from the Alice, securing a kill
अहिले
for
म आउने बोलेर
Witch,
है
making sure Sarar Moon's
एकछिन
taken out. Kyle's going to be taken out too by Afraid. Surprisingly, I think I do not
आरएनटिएक्सले
believe he had enough
पर्फेक्ट हाने
damage, but look
यो
at
पालि
that.
चाहिँ पर्फेक्ट
Witch finds a way to get a
पर्फेक्ट
double kill.
इन्गेजमेन्ट हाने यार
They're going to find this
एलिस
way to make
कस्तो
sure Duba
ब्रेन्डेड छ है
goes
अहिले
back to the base.
यस्तै
And that's going to be a
अल्टीको
push
रेन्ज
in
पनि
mid
लास्टै लामो छ
lane.
एलिसको
And that's also probably going to lead to another, a push in the bot side. Yeah, it's most
Masarapp, who is real good career card is if
And I think it's the
or
same
me Ray
thing I was talking about.
obviously guys
It is
card is
only
the
so
goat
long that NOC can kind of take fights
good this सबैजना
this
मिलेर
quick.
प्लिज रे के
So,
लुट्दियो भन्छ
because
केटा
at
मसँग
one
पैसा
point,
छैन
like you said,
यार
RNTX is getting a little too tanky to actually take down
I
so
am
quick,
broke है guys broke
and they're
cluster
spreading
broke
their damage across all these people. There's Mario, Afraid, Joseph, Witch, and Aaron, who are surprisingly being
Lord
a
of
lot,
the Lord
quite
Joseph
annoying to
माथिछ
take down because they're healing up
Joseph
pretty
the
less on the
damage
top.
खाँदैन यार यो
And
बाक्सेहरू लास्टै
you
छ
can't afford to do that
लाइक
because
लाइफस्टाइल पनि
Witch,
हुन
on the
दिँदैन
other hand, even if he
ओपोनेन्टहरूलाई
splits his damage, he's gonna
पर्फेक्ट
melt
पर्फेक्ट हिरो
these guys down
रोटेसन पनि
pretty quick
फास्ट छ
because he also has Aaron with him. And that is exactly what we're seeing. Haruka being poked out right now, and NOC losing the tempo that they built for themselves once again.
सर अब गीत गाउन त आउँदैन है
Despite being
केटा मलाई
5-3, I feel like right now RNTX have the lead going on for them, especially
केटाहरूको
after
गेम
that
त
first
अझै
team
एक्सटेन्ड
fight
गरे
with
त यार
INTX,
टाइम
which is
ओ
important
माई
for
गड ब्रो
their rankings
अझै
right now.
20
Look at
मिनट
that.
देखाएर
They've
त
got
अझै फेरि
Joseph on level
ओइ
12,
टडल
and I don't
ए
see
लर्ड
Sarar Moon having any opportunities, which is
लर्ड
going
त
to
पायो
secure
ठिक
the
छ नाइस नाइस
reward for the
नाइस
first load of the match.
भ्याउँछ होला
Hero's
केटाले
going to get
जुत्न
a secured killing spree there,
अरू
and
त
they might
मर्दैन
get
होला
into it.
मर्नु
Obviously, I think they're going to go for more.
त
RNTX
ठिक
going
छ नाइस
on
ट्राई
the
लर्ड
enemy
पाइसक्यो
side of the
अलरेडी
map, making sure they actually
अब त्यही
certain objectives
साइलेन्टहरू
and
पुसार्ने हुन्छ
allowing
केटाले
themselves to get a free pass on any objective that they want. They actually are trying to push and pressure the enemies, making
उनीहरूसँग कुरा
sure they
हुन्छ कि
don't
नै
actually, overextend on
सिआरसिएम
any
हराउँदैछ बोल
opening
रहा
that
नहीं
they
हुन्छ
actually
गाइज
leave behind. But look at that.
आइएसएलको बारेमा
Sarar
सोध्नु
Moon
भइरहेको थियो
was
अस्ति
looking in for maybe the push on the top side, but he's not going to find a way to get the push going on for him. Kyle, though, he's able to defend the bot lane without much problem. Lord marching in on the top side is going to take at least 20 seconds for it to actually connect to the inhibitor on the enemy's tier 3.
And the goal lead, surprisingly, it is not as
अनि
much
सेप्टेम्बर
as we
9हरूको नि गेम
expected
हेऱ्यो त
because
केटा 20 मिनट
we
कुरेर
have
के गर्ने
goal
गाइज
lead is
भन है
just 2k, and I think that is a very
अब यो गेम
negligible
सकेर
amount.
स्ट्रिमिङ
But
हाल्नु
the
पर्ला
main issue is how annoying these
अलरेडी
guys are
11
playing with.
बज्न
But there
आइसक्यो
it is, Afraid using up the glorious pathway preemptively for the mid
सेप्टेम्बरको
lane,
गेम
but it
अझै
still
20
holds
मिनट छ
strong
20 मिनट
as Witch
कुर्नुपर्छ
will
रे केटा हो
collapse the bot side. But the Claude, Aaron has
इन्डियनसँग छ
picked
सेप्टेम्बर
up
9को
that
पनि
trinity for
गेम
himself, and we can see the results of those as Afraid will get that kill onto Duba, and you've
ओ
lost that
जोसेफ त
turtle
रिसायो त यार
before the
रिकलै
game
हान्न थाल्यो
has
यसले त
even begun, before the Lord has even marched down the top side. The mid turret being cleaned up, the shields
पिट
have been
पाएर पिट्यो
exposed,
यार
and it looks like NOC are finding themselves in a
के
bit of
पिट्ने कुरा
trouble.
गर्छ
They did defend the Lord out
लिम्बे
though,
दाइसँग
so
नि
I mean it's not
लिम्बे
all
दाइसँग त
bad
बोल्दैन
news
यार
for
गाइस
NOC.
लिम्बेको कन्ट्याक्ट छैन मसँग
Yeah,
रोयली
dude, they will be able to keep up with,
लिम्बेसँग नि खेल्नु
obviously
पर्ने
the
थियो
whole last.
सँगै
Your tier threes are completely open though. I don't think there's going to
यो
be a
मलाई
problem.
चार्ली
So,
चाहिँ होइन
the
चार्ली
whole
हेरे
other
गाइस
side of the
चार्ली
equation,
म्यानेजर हो
he
हामीले
can
अस्ति यतिकै कोच
contribute.
राखिदिएको
Look at this, a man fourth, which is going to
कोच
find
त
a way to get
सिङ्गापुरबाट
the kill
छ
on
ओइ
Duba.
नाइस
He's going to
इन्गेजमेन्ट
also,
यार
oh
एलिसको इन्गेजमेन्ट
no.
के हो यो ओ
Backtrack
माई
back to the
लर्ड ब्रो
enemies. But look at Joseph getting this kill on Sarar Moon inside the
ब्रो
enemy's,
के हो यो एलिस
tier 3
हिरो
area. I don't think he's actually
त्यत्रो
taking the
रेन्ज
fight,
यार
but he
फ्लिकर बिना
is
त्यत्रो
taunting the
पकडिरहेको
enemies,
छ
making them, a little more
लाइक
susceptible
जोसेफले
to his
किन रिकल हाने
engagements. And I
जोसेफको
think right
एक्स
now
स्क्वाड
that's
मेटहरू
basically
के यो
what's going to happen.
रोम र
Kyle
यो
jumping in
ह्यारिस
with his man force trying to get the kill
यो
on
उत्यो
Joseph,
र
but
त्यो
he's able to use the
त्यही भएर
Boxia
रिकल हान्न
shield
होला
unity
प्रोभाइड
to escape from that whole
20 मिनट
ordeal.
यस गाइस
He
20
was,
मिनट
taunting the
20
enemies. So I
मिनटपछि
think
सेप्टेम्बर
right now
9हरूको गेम स्टार्ट हुन्छ
Team
अहिले
NOC
त हल्का टाइम लाग्ने
practically
भयो
going to be a little more, aggressive. I feel like that's what's going to happen. They're going to be a little more
तिमी
aggressive
नाच्दै
than
हेर्नु
they need to
म
be,
कहाँ
and I
गाइस
think that will
नाचेको
be
कहाँ
their
आज देखेँ
downfall.
मलाई नाच्नै आउँदैन
And the damage coming in
नाच्नु
from
त एक्लै
that
हुँदा मात्रै कहिले काहीँ
duo, man.
त्यस्तो
Aaron and Witch, just too much to handle. You cannot expect any self-respecting,
कमब्याक हाने
even
अति
frontliner
दुई
to
गेमै
sustain
कमब्याक
that
हाने है
kind of
केटाहरूले
damage. No
मिठो
matter
यसले
what
त
Duba does, no matter how many items he's gonna
कमब्याक
build,
चाहिँ
he has to build
सही
two
सही हो
completely different sets for both of these
यस्तो
guys.
बुट क्याम्पमा भएपछि यस्तो बबाल त
So
हान्नै पर्यो नि
it's not a
केटाहरूले
fun experience for either either Haruka or Duba right now. Do I go magic defense? Oh shit! Wait, Aaron is melting me. Do I go for physical defense? No, wait, Lunox is
डुबा
hurting right
डुबा
now. And look at
यो
that.
हाइलेस
Needs
भर्सेस
to
गाटो
hit
यो
off
हाइलेस
the
पनि स्ट्रङ छ
passive,
है गाइस
forcing
रोममा
out the AOG defensively.
स्लो
And they
पनि
haven't
हान्छ
even started that
गेम
Lord.
कहिले छ गेम गाइस 20
Duba
मिनट
sent
पछि
back to
छ
base already.
फेरि एकछिन हाने तिनीहरूले
This
टाइम
is
Intermission, they
this
did
is not
start the
looking
whole.
good.
अघि 15 मिनट
This
अगाडि
is
20
not
मिनट
looking
देखाएर
good.
थियो
And
अहिले
that
पनि
Lord
20 मिनट
gets
देखाइरहेको
melted down
थियो एकछिन
very
हानेको फेरि
quickly. All the work being done, which is gonna be the one who secures himself that
एकछिन
objective.
हान्न केटा एकछिन
And I
कुद्नुपर्छ
feel like Joseph at this point has forgotten that he has the retribution. He's just like, nah, bro, I'm just gonna walk around, take a bunch of
फ्यान कति
damage,
अफ भयो
and
फ्यान अफ
just
भयो कि
wait
गर्मी
for
हुन्छ
Aaron
एकछिन
and
केटा
Witch to cook. Because he's just focusing on being that role player, trying to absorb a lot of damage
Oh,
for
look at the
Kyle.
damage, though.
Okay, look at that damage. I mean, the only hope for our NOC right now is Kyle right now. Kyle is the only one with the DPS to take down Aaron before he melts the rest of NOC.
True, but I completely agree with you. But one thing that I want to talk about is the fact that Aaron actually does not have enough, burst damage like Kyle does. I think Harry always has that upper hand in terms of a team fight. I think he's got a lot more burst damage, especially with that first skill. But look at that, the Lord has connected onto the nexus of the enemies. NOC are hurriedly trying to make sure the Lord is out of the picture, and they are able to actually, take down the Lord. They are trying to make sure all the lanes are, completely clear of all minions. They're trying to take away all the pests, make sure they actually, have a standing chance of defending. But look at that. I feel like there's not going to be much of a team fight anymore. NOC deciding on playing it safe, not making any unnecessary mistakes. Haruka, though, I think.
Oh, there is an engage.
भाई
Haruka getting
मॉम ने
knocked
बोला
down
दे रहा है
very
guys
low. Mirio's there with the stun,
क्या
but
भाई
he
गेम पे
is forced to back off with a defensive flicker. Haruka will back off for now. The damage coming
sorry guys
in.
हल्का
There
मॉम ने
is
बोला
the
रहा
revitalize also used up by Duba. Oh, Mirio with the 4-man catch. It might just be over. There's the blazing
मस्त
duet.
आने का यार
There
तेरे
is Witch. But no, this looks like it might just turn around. Iron is the only one left alive along with Witch and Joseph. Mirio and
त्यो
Afraid both
टर्नर हुन्छ
fall.
दुईटा यिनी
But it
पाइसक्यो
took
तीनटा
too
पायो भनौँ
long
अब
to fall as
ओइ विच कसरी
Witch.
मर्यो
No, he's also taken
कति
down.
रेन्ज है यार
And this
इभको
is not a good look for either side. Faden and Kyle versus Aaron and Joseph both stay alive. And despite that
कति लामो
gorgeous
रेन्ज छ
set
त
coming in from Mario, RNTX failed to capitalize.
I mean, hey, it's all a part of the game. I think right now, Team
मेरो
RNTX did
कुकुरलाई
have a
के
good
भयो खोकी
opportunity.
खोकी
They
छ यार
lost it
साइडमा
though,
बसेर
where
माया लाग्छ
Kyle was able to cut out all the damage dealers and
पहिला
also the
के
frontliners, especially, obviously Mirio and Afraid. Both of them were, taken out pretty quick. They were very prematurely taken out of the team fight. But again, I think NOC are trying to make a comeback. They have started a fight again. They've got the man force, but I don't think it's actually a good idea to use that up on Afraid. I think that all the damage he's still alive. He's still not being taken out. I think a lot of resources were wasted, but again, it does not really matter, dude. The Lord spawning in as a man force is going to be coming up pretty soon. NOC still have the opportunity. Oh, but
What?
look at that. We've got Haruka getting taken out by.
Okay guys
Oh, damn. I didn't notice that. But Aaron taking out Haruka before the team fight even occurs.
तिमीहरूको
Well,
गेम
they've
कहिले
got
बाँड्छ
the
गेम
advantage.
गाइस हाम्रो
They've got everything under their pockets.
डिसेम्बर
They've
3rd
got an
हाम्रो
opportunity
फ्लाइट
to kill
डिसेम्बर
the
1st मा
Lord,
छ
but
है
they've
गाइस
also got an opportunity to push. But Kyle is the biggest threat. I feel like Mirio
मम्मीले
would
बोलाउनु
like
भयो
to
कि
lock up
मम्मीले
Kyle. I
के
think he
यार
needs
त
Aaron to
चेप्पाइदिन
actually
भन
team
न
up
यार गाइस
with him to make sure Kyle is out of the picture. But again, is he gonna stay alive
तिमीहरूको
for longer
आन्टीले
than
बोलाउनु भयो नि
obviously whatever damage that Kyle is
ए
gonna deal? I don't think so. I think Aaron has to
केही
play
खाऊ
safe
भनेछ क्या
more
भर खाना आएको भोकै
calculated.
लागेको छैन
Yup, and with the situation right now, which has also picked up the
लाइभ त
bully
गाइस
pistol for
आइएसएफ
himself,
च्यानलमै
so
हुन्छ
it's just
होला
going to be a
आइएसएफ
lot,
च्यानल
lot
हेर्नु म
harder to
लिङ्कहरू
play
हालिदिएर
this
हुन्छ
game.
केटा
On the
युट्युबमा
other end,
कि
Kyle
त
does have his
इन्स्टाग्राममा
going. He has
चेक
his
हान्नु
going,
हुन्छ
he has his divine
गेमहरूको
gift. He's used up that Zaman
जहाँ
force,
हुन्छ
and there
त्यता
you
लिङ्क
said it.
हालिदिउँला नि
The damage coming in, Afraid using up the defensive Zaman
त्यही भएर
force.
फलो
Kyle
हान्नु
backing
इन्स्टाग्राम
off,
नि
forced to use up the defensive
केटाहरूले
flicker.
अब
Mirio
सक्नुहुन्छ
coming in with the
ओ
engage,
माई
catches
गड
on two, makes it.
इन्गेजमेन्ट
Kyle
हेर त
backing
यिनीहरूको
off, forced to use the
लाइक
damage
एलिस
coming
र
in.
क्लडलाई
Afraid
हेर है
using up
एलिस
the
र क्लडलाई
defensive
मात्रै
Zaman force. Kyle backing off, forced to use
एलिसलाई
up the defensive
क्लडलाई
flicker. Mirio coming in with the engage, catches on
नाइस
two,
फलो
makes
बाई
it
क्लड
three.
यार
Kyle is down,
पर्फेक्ट
and
सिनर्जी
this is game over. It's only Sarar Mun and
पर्फेक्ट
Haruka,
सिनर्जी है
but can they
पर्फेक्ट
manage to clear a Lord, hold down a minion? Just the light form of the Lunox, too much to handle. Killing spree. Duba will get the shutdown on Aaron, but it is all for naught. Folks, we have a clean sweep at hand, and this is game for RNTX. Revenant X Spark with the match,
RNTX
with the set, securing
ल
a
गाइस
clean sweep
14
for
मिनट बाँकी
themselves.
छ स्टार्ट हुन
Three
हाम्रो
really,
उनीहरूको
really
गेम चाहिँ
beautiful
सेप्टेम्बर
points
9 को
that
गेम
they much needed to secure that land slot.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you.
नाइस
Haruka
गेम
didn't
बाई
last that long. I actually was surprised.
आरएनटिएक्स
Bro
स्ट्रङ नै
was
छ
on the
अभियसली
verge of death and
जित्छ
just
त
pulled up
जसलाई
the
चाहिँ मजाले नै तर
reverse. I'm
वान
like,
साइड
God,
भएन
I'm not going
कमब्याक
down
होइन नाइस
anymore.
केही
And
छैन
well, I mean, he didn't
एलिस
really
लस्ट
kill
स्ट्रङ
anybody, but
देखिरहेको छ अहिले
damn, dude, that guy's a sandbag. But again, Muriel is a bigger sandbag than Haruka, obviously. With how he was engaging, bro, CC Master, I bet that was
जिसी
At the
'Master'
base, 3 was the worst set he gave this game. Just
14 मिनट
crazy.
के
I
गर्नु त
know,
केटा
right?
14
Dude, this
मिनट
guy's crazy.
Yeah, and even the 3-man catch that he gave, it was on to Faden and Kyle. So That last set caught out 3, and we could say, like, yeah, bro, that was the
Come
worst
on.
set you've given this game. But that was the
एक
most
rank हान्नुपर्छ क्या
impactful set.
guys?
If
Rank
you
की त
stop
classic.
Kyle from dashing
Bro
around,
अहिले एक brawl
the
हान्दिउँ न
second
त.
you stop
हैन
Kyle,
guys, म phone connect
Aaron
गर्छु.
walked in, Witch walked in, cleaned these guys out, and it was game over. That's all. That's
So
all
guys
you needed, and that's all
एक
she
rank
brought.
हानौँ है त.
And speaking of game over, it is Aaron, man.
एक rank भन्दा नि brawl okay guys. One minute guys, म phone connect गर्छु यता. के हो त्यो भन्दा. Let's go. Video capture एकछिनको लागि. जस्तो स्क्रिन हल्का मिलाउनु. हल्का ग्याप हुन्छ है गाइस किनकि मैले मिलाएको छु राम्ररी. एउटा ब्रल त हो त्यसपछि एउटा ब्रल खेल्दिउँ. अनि त्यसपछि फेरि विल ब्याक टु त्यो सेप्टेम्बर 9 को गेमहरु. Let's go. एक गेम ब्रल गाइस, एक गेम ब्रल. लुनक्स कतिको गाह्रो छ हेरी त लुनक्स. हेरी त गाह्रो होला लुनक्स भनेर त. त्यसैलाई बोलाएर गीत गाउन लाउनु न डिसिममा त्यति बेलासम्म. आउन त तिमी नै गीत गाउन. यस्तो गीत गाउने मान्छे नै चिन्दैन है गाइस म. नभए हुन्थ्यो. गीत गाउन सिक्नुपर्छ क्या अब. कोड लबी कोड एक सोलो गाइस, एकछिन सोलो खेल्दिउँ न त. जन्सन गाडी चलाउँदै बसौँ. लेट्स गो. ड्यामेज हो क्या, फुल ड्यामेज हो जन्सन. फाइटल गेम छ गाइस. एक गेम खेलौँ अनि त्यसपछि विल डु अगेन वाच पार्टी है. एकछिन गरौँ त्यही भएर. गीत गाउन आउने भयो गाइस. आउनु त आऊ डिस्कर्ड आऊ गीत गाउन. डिस्कर्डमा बसिरहेको छु म. कस्तो साउन्ड आएको है जन्सनको स्क्रिनमा. मैले यो स्क्रिन निकालेको थिएँ यार साँच्चै बाइ द वे. त्यो खै के 200 पुगाएर. लेट्स गो विथ द लेट्स गो मारे. नेपालीहरूको नाम त बबल हुन्छ. अर्को स्किन हाल्यो रे. यही स्किन फेरि यस्तो हल्का महँगो स्किन. कहाँ चाहिँ स्काइपर्स हो. एकजना चाहिँ गाडीमा केटा हो. ए जोइन आन न. ए जोइन आन भित्र छिर गयो. छिरी छैन त ठिक छ. वो अति रिफ्लेक्स छ त नोलानको. यसलाई मार, यसलाई मार. नाइस नाइस नाइस. अल डाउन लाग्छ 7 सेकेन्ड केटा हो. एकजना आइज फेरि केटा हो. यसलाई ठोक मार तलेलाई. ठिक छ. दाइको एउटा स्ट्याक ट्रिगर भइसक्यो. एउटा स्काइप पेसर.
An enemy has been slain.
暗闇の中で我が光は生まれ変わった
guys. Guys, यो एक गेम हो त्यसपछि फेरि हाम्रो वाच पार्टी स्टार्ट हुन्छ एउटा ब्रल हान्दिहालौँ भने त्यसपछि त्यो ब्रेकमा हैन कस्तो बब्बाल गाडी चलाउँछु त यार म त सिधै ठोक्छु त फलो अप भएन क्या मिठो हानेर यार मैले फलो अप त हल्का भएन ए सब्स्क्राइब लाइक नि हानौँ केटा लाइक सब्स्क्राइब हानौँ ओए हेरी दैट नाइस एक्सन गाडीमा ए म एक्लै छु ओ माय गॉड कोही आउँदैन मेरो स्टैकिङ ट्रिगर हुँदैन चारवटा स्काई छ यार टिममा किन ट्रिगर हुँदैन भन्छु त म्याच साला चारवटा स्काई रहेछ ओके म्यान मेरो टिम के हो यार यसरी त किलै पाउँदैन नि त मैले त ब्रलमा चाहिँ यस्तै हो क्या जसले नि स्काई बनाउँछ टोटल कतिवटा स्काई छ काउन्ट हाल्नु त केटा चारवटा हाम्रो साइडबाट तीनटा अपोनेन्टको साइडबाट के ल गेम स्टार्ट भएको छैन अरे देख्नु भइरहेछ दुई हानिन्छ यो त सकिन्छ त्यसले हाल्यो नि मेरियर द गोल Can I rock my face when I'm like a bobber bowler phone of you? Rank then I team around. Dinner rank. Yes, on now. Mom, September 9 game in live match this rank again. Our Bismillah. Bismillah, na? 10 minute now.
Cool. Watch this cool.
September 9 ro एउटा इन्डियन टिम छ सेक्रेट साइनले ल्यारीलाई हान्दिसके त
को इन्डियन टिम चाहिँ
त्यो इन्डियन टिम त कहिले जस्तो थाहा होइन ऱ्यान्डम के थाहा भएन ऱ्यान्डम नै होला प्रोबेबली नाम त सुनेको छैन हाल्नु भनेको यार भोलि मिटअपमा आउँछ तिमी
म आज मेरो भाइ आउँदैछ मेरो भाइ
को भ्याम्पायर बोय
ब्याड बोय आउँदैछ म आउनु परेन
परिहाल्नु नि त्यसको ओ कस्तो ड्यान्स हुन्छ
मिट अप विथ ब्याम्स बोय मेरो चाहिँ भोलि
बब्बाल है बब्बाल
तिमी कति जाउँछ
खै हेर्नै पर्छ यार फिक्स छैन मेरो गाडी चढ्न हो गाडी चढ्ने भन्नु
आयो भने सबैजना सँगै आउनु त होला नि
होइन होला
के हो होइन के एक्लै एक्लै पो जान्छ हौ
खै अब के हो याइगला
याइगोला भन के भन्यो याइगोला चाहिँ त्यो भनेपछि छुट्टै छुट्टै पो जाने कुरा गराएको तिमीहरू
सँगै जाने भए हुन्छ
एक्लै एक्लै
सँगै बसौँ न त के छ र मिटअप हो गाइस बसन्तपुरमा मिटअप छ के थियो रेस्टुरेन्टको नाम बिर्सेँ मैले भल्ट रेस्टुरेन्ट
सपोज म गएर अनि ल म एक्लै गएर चाहिँ के गर्ने हो त्यहाँ अनि
किशोर र गर्न आउँछु त अनि म नै आउँछु म आउँछु कि आउँदिनँ चाहिँ फिक्स छैन कि आयो भने त अस्ति नानीसँगै
मिटअप रे अनि
छुट्टै छुट्टै गर्ने
छुट्टै छुट्टै आउने रे
यहीँको हल्का भोलि बिजी हुन्छ नाइन आठ ठोक्यो On time petrified. Let's go, easy win. भोलि बबको बडी हेरेपछि हेर गाइस भोलि बबको बडी के हेर्नु छ भोलि पक्कै हाफमा आउँछ होला बब
त्यही काम छ मेरो
भोलि भेटौँ है त म एकछिन वाच पार्टी हान्नु सक्छु
वाचपाटी गर न हामी हेरौँ न
ए डिस्कर्डमै तिमीहरू ऱ्याङ्क खेल्दैन
म खाँदैछु
ओके ओके 1 मिनट बाँकी छ स्टार्ट गर्नु
भर्खरै हारे थिएँ नि डुओ नहेर्ने
हारे रे हारिहाल्छ है अब क्यारी हान्ने प्लेयर चाहियो भने सिधै त्यही भएर बोलाएर
क्यारी हान्ने प्लेयर के चाहिँ होइन फिड नहान्ने प्लेयर चाहिएको एउटा
त्यही त क्यारी क्यारी しないだろうが。
暗黒神への供物がまた増えたか。内から解放できるのは骨を裂く痛みのみ。
चिनेको प्लेयर त जस्तो त लागेन हो यो इन्डियनको
चिनेको प्लेयर छैन चाहिँ हेर्दिनँ म
ओ यो कुन टिम हो यार नाम त भर्खर सुनेको
के छ नाम
नाम भन्दा नि पेस भयो अब एक्सपिरियन्स स्क्वाडमा
तिनीहरू
को यिनीहरू चिन्छ को यिनीहरू
ए नेपालको प्लेयरहरू रहेछ यार
के नेपालको भन्छ यो इन्डियनको छ हौ
यता होइन लेफ्टपट्टिको नेपालको प्लेयरहरू पो रहेछ क्या
सेप्टेम्बर 9 हो नि
त्यही त होइन कहाँ देखा जस्तो लागिरहेको हो यो नेपालको प्लेयर हो क्या
प्रोफाइलमा त बब्बाल देख्छ अरे नि त बबलाई प्रोफाइलमा त बब्बाल देख्छ अरे नि त बबलाई यस्तै कुराको लागि राखेको क्या हो दिपी सेम टाइमबाट ओ माई गड म हेर्दिनँ अरे भर्खर 1 मिनट थियो यार के
यिनीहरूको हो यार
भर्खर 1 मिनट थियो एउटा ऱ्याङ्क हान्नुपर्छ क्या
ऱ्याङ्क हान्ने हो Rank गर्ने अब गेम मेरो सकिन्न
स्क्याम यो स्क्याम हो कि एक गेम हान्नु
हानिम न त
गाइस एक गेम र्याङ्क हान्नु यसो हल्का बुझ्दैन यस्तो साथीहरू सब भने पनि यार
एक गेम हान्ने हो हान्दिउँ म
अब के गर्ने 10 मिनेट त
10 मिनेटपछि स्टार्ट हुँदैन हौ ढुक्कले भनिदिन्छु म
एक्ज्याक्ट टाइममा स्टार्ट गर्नु पर्यो क्या यो टाइमर
म
यस्तो राख
म 10 मिनेट सकाइदिन्छु ल
ल इन्भाइट हान्नु ल मेन आइडी खेल्नु भनिहाल्यो अब हेरौँ है
उता चाहिँ बोलायो मलाई रोग म तिमीलाई इन्भाइट गर्छु हाम्रो माइक्रोको इन्डिया रोल
माइट्रो
तिमी के खेल्ने हो मासरप
तिमीहरूलाई के खेल क्यारियर भनौँ
हो जङ्गल खेल नि त
ओइ कस्तो ल्याग भइरहेछ है केटा छ लेट्स गो
भ्याम्सोकोमा गोल्ड छ हौ
विन्डो लस के राखिरहेको विन्डो लस एकछिन एक गेम हामी ऱ्याङ्क खेल्छौँ त्यसपछि गरौँला टाइम एक्सटेन्ड गरेन भने
तिमीमा चाहिँ किन गोल्ड छ हो ओइ एउटा हटो गोल्ड रोम्ला
बिचारा भ्याम्पायर भयो
के भन्छ रोल मिलाउ न हाम्रोमा के छ
के हाल्नु म गोल हटाउनु
गोल्ड हटाउ न
गोल हटाएर के रोम
गोल्ड हटाएर मिड कि रोम राख न
ल
जङ्गलै हटायो यो मान्छेले
जङ्गल हटायो ल एक लट ऱ्याङ्क हान्छौँ केटा हो एक लट
तिमीको नट फास्ट गर
यो जुक्सिना नट पनि पनि क्या हो भने
जुक्सिनलाई यो हो भने त बढी नर्फ गऱ्यो भने जुक्सिन अनप्लेएबल हुन्छ
त्यही गर्नु पनि
जुक्सिन भनेको 1-1 जस्तै हो क्या सरी नर्फ गऱ्यो मेटामा आउने नर्फ गऱ्यो मेटामा
जुक्सिना लास्टै झ्याउला जुक्सिन जस्तै हेरेर
ल तिमी वाच पार्टी के भयो
सेप्टेम्बरसम्म खेल्छ नि त अनि हाम्रो सुपर सिल्भर कति खेल्दा थिएन मैले हाल्छु तर कमेन हल्का हेरेको छैन अहिले हात त लास्ट मेरो त के भएन
अरू के बफ खोलेको थियो हिल्ला के बफ खोल्यो यार
Your team is banning.
Indian basic attack could damage the Q to 130% of total physical attack.
एनएच भनेको फर्स्ट किलको ड्यामेज होइन
बेसिक ड्यामेज
के हो अहिले अर्को प्यासिभ बनाएको छ हिल्लाको
हेर न त यो गेम पछि गाइस वाचपार्टी स्टार्ट भयो भने स्टार्टै भएको छैन 10 मिनट भनेर बढे छ
इन्भेट गर्ने हो
M6 स्किन
त्यो नो इन्भेट मेरो अलरेडी
M6 स्किन कति धेरै आयो मेरो जङ्गलमा इन्भेट
मेरो नि हेर न
सायद किमी जङ्गल चाहिँ केही आयो ल तिम्रो 90% को विन रेट छ देखाउ ल 90%.
90
अच्छा मेरो 90% को विन रेट.
जिके 90
यो ल 91% विन रेट को देखाउ 91%.
93
108 मैचेस मा छ है फेरि 108 मैचेस.
108 म्याचमा पुग्दा त मेरो कति हुन्छ त 97 सम्म पुग्छ मेरो विन रेट.
को भाइ वस्ता. बबले जंगल दियो न बबले जंगल खेल्न सक्दैन त्यही भएर नि.
देऊ मलाई. अति भन्दै हात लखेर किमी खेल त एकदिन.
एउटा जोइ खेला भन्दै जोइ खेला.
अब जोइलेको छ जोइ खेल.
त्यही भएर जोइ सब्स्क्राइब गर्ने भने
गरिना पनि खेल्न आउँछ
म जङ्गल मेन दियो भाइ त. तिमी क्लास अफ प्लान किन्ने हो
Clash of Clans.
टेबल रन खेल्ने बेलामा.
Yo, hi Busta Gufun. Let's go get a game and the especially exchange by and say much a good night, right? I'm mixing.
त्यसपछि म गर्छु स्ट्रिम.
वाचपार्टी सेप्टेम्बर 9 भएपछि इन्डियन टिम
ओइ बुस्टिङ हो क्या तातो पानी खाऊ रे ओइ.
तातो पानी
तातो पानी खाऊ त अस्ति कहाँ देखेथ्यो
कहाँ देख्यो
तातो पानी गर्लफ्रेन्डले भन्यो होला म कहाँ देख्यो भन्छ.
केटीहरुको फाइलमा
तातो पानी खोला हान्दैन र अब
पनि खाउला कि म सिसी खेलेछ
सिधै ल्याङ हान्छ.
रेड बफ स्टार्ट गरेर दम दम दम
देखाउन ब्लूमा देखाउन भिजन.
ब्लू स्टार्ट छ.
ओके
यसरी हातेन
Oh my god.
यसरी अस्ति 3 सेकेन्ड
lovely invade.
रिसर्च गरिदिनु न यसको.
Retrition
ए पिन हान त.
टाउन खाले
बाबाले
र रिभाइटाइज गरेर मतलब
not bubble. हाम्रो
दिदी गर्दा छ
मोरेन त
जाऊ ल वास्तवमा
स्पिड हाने के फेरि.
यो सीसी गोल्ड रहेछ यार. दिदी गर्दा छ त्यसको टिमले क्यारी गर्नुपर्छ.
जहिले गरेर
तिम्रो फेभरमा खेलेछ यार हामी.
तेरो सीसीमा मार्नु पर्यो रियलले अर्कै गरे.
मैले भाबिदिएँ
के हो यार यो.
तातो पानी खाऊ.
ए लिजर्ड नछ हो यो.
आउँदैछु म. रिट्रेसन है मेरो. चाडा मलाई लागेछ. गुड बोय.
बिटर
जाम माथि त्यो के खादै होला नि.
अर्को के गरौँ न पहिला. भ्याउँछ
आयो फोर पुगेछ नि मैले पाएँ. टोटल हान्नु स्याडो छ नि त ओए.
हान
हेल्थ नि त मलाई.
जाम होला ब्लूमा.
टोटल म पाम हान्छ एकछिन अब.
म तातो पानी खाऊ. ओइ हेर त यो
ओइ मरे त्यो बब्बाल टोन. ओइ यार जल्दी भयो रे. आउटप्ले हेर्ने केटा.
ओइ के हो
कति बबाल खेल्छु कि म चाहिँ फेरि जङ्गल.
कसरी मर्यो तिमी चाहिँ.
आउट खाइरहेको छ मैले 3 शट खाएर आउने.
आनन्दले आन
सबै भन न त्यो रहेछ त. भूषणको पेट्रिफाई छैन.
बेचो आयो
आउटप्ले सहज कसरी आयो एक्सपी को मान्छे
अरे यो त के हो
यो रिकल हान्छ यार एकचोटि के बब्बाल रोडेर हाने हुने खोज्छ त्यो त आइजा जेले
टिकल छैन त्यसको टिकल छैन
अल्ट हाने त यार यसले अझै ब्याक गयो है बात त
त जुदिन्छ फर्केर
मेरो अल्ट छैन
यिनीहरू मर्छ
बब्बाल भ्याम्पायर बोय स्याडो छैन होला यसको नाइस अझै भ्याउँछु नाइस वान गडो
पाइन्छ मेरो माना छ मेरो माना छ
हो कति भन्नु न
माना सकिन्छ काय भेट्यो भाइ अब
वो अति हान्दो रहेछ यार यो त ओइ के हो यो
चाली रिकल हान्छ हैन यसलाई हान्नु न
यसको बियर जाऊ न
हान ठोक केटा ठोक यता छ यता खाँदैछ हाइबुस मुनिको
कुन चाहिँ मुनिको भने रेड भन न
रेड हैन हो त्यो अर्को ए ओइ के गर्यो कुसले कति बवाल हेर्छ त
ए नगर भन्दै अल्ट हानेर बसिरहेको
अब अल झोला फेरि ब्लुमा जानु ल त
आउ न
आउँदिन म आउँछ जाऊ सिसिर चाउते
भाइ हान्दैछ हो टर्टल हान्दैछ
ओइ रिट्री ग्याप रिट्री छैन रहेछ यार भन्यो रिसेल भयो रिट्री ग्याप हो क्या हामी तर बटम फोर्स हान्ने भाइ
ल
पापा
यो चौको फ्लिकर छैन है
अल्ट हान्यो दुसल्ने
तातो पानी खाऊ
खाइदिइहाल्नु त
तातो पानी खाँदै हो
माथि हेरिदिन्छु
ओइ 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 यो त केटी पक्कै केटी हो यार यो रिकल दिएको थियो हैन हैन रिकल देखाएको थियो
हल्का नुक खेलेर भनिसकेको
मरे पनि रिकल देखाइसक्यो
अल्ट भन्दा सुरुमा रिकल छिच्छ होला क्या फेक स्टाइल देखाउँछ
यस्तो हुँदै हुँदैन जे पाइदे
क्या हो के हो भनेको आएको छैन के जुतेको केटा
ओइ आएपछि किन आएको
के कुरा हुँदैछ कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा छुट्टै छ यो चाहिँ लभ स्टोरी चल्दैछ कमेन्ट
अहिले तिम्रो अघि कमेन्टमा के चल्दै थियो नि एकजनाले खै के एक्सले किटक्याट दियो भन्दै थियो त
ए अँ त यार एक्सले किटक्याट दिएर अनि कसरी एक्सले चाहिँ किटक्याट कसरी दिन्छ
बर्थडे थियो हो
बबको जस्तो बर्थडे दिएछ किटक्याट दिनु ए ल हिजो 12 बजे
ए अरे कुशल न हिलेर न यसको आम्मा फेरि मर्यो क्या ओ भाइ
तातो पानी खाऊ ओ नाइ नाइ नाइ
तातो पानी
मिठो ओ माय गॉड
ओए बब्बा ट्याङ्किङ है बब्बा ट्याङ्किङ हिल पनि हान्थ्यो यार
अति मिठो अति मिठो अति मिठो गाटो चाहिँ बब्बाल खेल्छु है हल्ट हाने सिसीले लेट्स गो
10 मिनेट लगाइदिएन हौ मैले तिम्रो
चेक हान्छ यस्तो
सकिन
रुपियाँ
होला।
भएन
Victory!
ए 100 रुपियाँ ड्रप भयो ल
हो
म चाहिँ
हेरिदिउँ
लागिदिन्छु के तिमी नि हेर्ने
स्ट्रिम हान न हो
ए
हामी नि हेर्ने हो टाइमपास
अरू
पनि नखेल्ने रे अनि
यसो हेर्दा त ऱ्यान्डमहरू त्यसो यार
स्ट्रिम हान त
स्ट्रिममा आउने रहेछ यो हल्का प्रोडक्सन के हल्का जिप्पै छ कि एकछिन
हो
गरिदिनु
यिनीहरू त ऱ्यान्डम हो यार
यस्तो भनेको त
कोही नै चिन्दिनँ म त ट्विन फ्लेम रे
भन्छु नि कसरी आयो सेक्रेट साइन चाहिँ के हो कसरी आयो त्यो दुनियाँमा
त्यो सेक्रेट साइनले मलाई टेक्स्ट गर्दै थियो किन चाहिँ यो टुर्नामेन्टमा छैन भनेर द इन्टरनेसनल भन्दै थियो टु इन्टरनेसनल फर्स्ट पिक त गडबड गर्दैछ
गरेको राम्रै हो
त्यो एक्सबक्स ब्यान हानेको छ यताबाट सेप्टेम्बर अहिले
खै किन
कसले
गेम
के गर्यो यिनीहरूलाई एक्सबक्सले कुन चाहिँ एक्सबक्सले के गरेछ
अघि यस्तो हान्यो नि यार हाम्रो त्यो ल्यारीको केटाहरूलाई सेक्रेट साइन
देखेँ मैले हल्का हेरेको थिएँ
अरे It's on and check it out.
Because you don't want to give it to their side, you know, the Ishinshin and the Lancelots are already banned. So, picking an Hayabusa is also showing the confidence from the jungler of September 9 and also showing that they are really ready to take on the
I've stuck next patch कहिले आउँछ
but,
next patch
there is a chance
आज
they
एउटा
will go
प्याच
with
आयो
the picks that
आज
will
आएन नि
counter the
next patch
Hayabusa or some picks that will
ल
not give them
guys
the chance to
आइसक्यो हाम्रो
actually blow them
Masarapp
out.
ब्रोको गेम प्ले
Because, you know, like with the Hayabusa, you really know that
Masarapp
if you
लाई
want
लास्ट
to
हेड
go
गर्छ
for
है
this
मेरो
back
कमेन्ट
line,
सेक्सनमा
you can hunt out the mages, you can hunt out the mid laner and the goal laner.
तिमीलाई
But
कस्तो लाग्छ
at the same
Masarappको
time,
जङ्गलर
if the
बब
goal laner is
राम्रो
currently
छ
into the
राम्रो
fighter
छ
scene, then it is not easy to
राम्रो
burst
छ
him out. So not sure
Masarapp
like what
नेपालको
their
कति टप जङ्गलरमा होला
strategy is,
त
but
त्यसो
there
भए
you go. The Kimi is coming
टप
on with the Bakshia
टप
out
5 त
there,
होला नि
and this
टप
Bakshia
5
is a
भित्र
jungler Bakshia.
भनेपछि
As I
टप 3
mentioned
होइन
before, banning out the Jushin, opening all these utility
टप 3
chances
ढोकै
for the
सोच्नु
side of
थियो
Armageddon. They're
अँ
going for it as well. Now you can
अन्डा यहीको
actually,
भइहाल्यो
I'll say like this Hayabusa pick might be a curse pick because you could have gone for a
टप
Joy
4
and
भनेपछि
त्यसो भए
replaced the
टप
Bakshia.
4 होला त्यसो भए
Could have got
4
that Kimi out there as well with a Joy.
Yep, indeed, because a Joy is, I think, more flexible
टप
when
4 है
you are
गाइस
up against a
Kahi पनि छ
Bakshia.
त दाइ
But
काहीँ
ए
पनि आयो फेरि
September
काहीँ
also
पनि छ
has
त
the response as they have already
फेरि
picked up
टप
that
5 मै गयो
Lunox
क्या हो
and yep, she is really good if she has the
टप
proper
5 नै होला यार
items
फेरि
and you know
Oh,
if she starts to
shit.
snowball it's really going to be tough for the side of Armageddon because she can
ए
dish out
भर्खरको
a lot of
हायाबुसा पो रहेछ
damage to
भन न
those utility picks
को
out there.
को
Baxia as well as the
यो
Katot. And yeah, Kimi, it's
हर्मिजी के
kind of
भन्ने छ नि
hard
के त
to catch,
ए
but
त्यो पो हो
सुने सुने
तेत्सुया क्या तेत्सुया
Masarapp, who is on that Hayabusa, catches Kimi out there.
टेक्स्ट गर्दैछ
It's going to be tough for Kimi as well because either you gotta waste your Purify or the Flicker, and it is going to be a huge resource.
ललेज केटा हो हेरिदिउँ अब
being
केटाहरूले
wasted.
चाहिँ हान्छ कि
Yeah,
भिन्टेज
looking at
भिटी
the builds,
टपमा
it's
छ
September 9
यिनीहरूको
who are
ब्राकेटको
going with that Moscow, which
सेप्टेम्बर 9 नै हानेको थियो
which is
भिन्टेजले
you know quite I don't know like unreasonable for now, and there is a Yuzhong being banned from the side of Armageddon Esports. So Yuzhong, yep, he
हर ट्रम
is
गेममा चाहिँ
pretty
के
good
भएछ
in this
कहिलेदेखि हो
meta as
प्लेअफ
well,
त्यो
and
टुर्नामेन्टको
the Black Dragon, come on, man, he is just too good with the zoning and the
त्यो
sustain. Whereas
विसहरूको
the
भर्खर
damage is
खेलेको होला
also there, and yeah,
होइन
we have seen a lot of
त्यो
Yuzhong
विसहरूको
music
टुर्नामेन्टमा
in this
कहिले पर्छ
series,
सोल
this
र
tournament.
आरएनटिएक्स
Yep.
त्यो पर्छ होला
Let's see
छिटो अब
like this Yuzhong, but this
प्लेअफ नै भएको
Lunox,
छैन
let's talk about this
कति धेरै
Lunox
टिम हो
pick.
यार इन्डियामा
You have
बबाल
a
खेल्छ
Hayabusa, you went for the Lunox, you want to go for
तिनीहरूले
that
टक्करै दिइरहेको थियो त्यो
more
किमीको टिमले
damage kind
विचहरूलाई
of output kind of gameplay.
तिमीहरूको
This
राम्रै
is
छ
the
त
most picks
कहिले
heroes so
दिइरहेको दुइटै
far
गेम
in
कमब्याक
this
हान्यो
tournament.
तिनीहरूले
This is the Kimi, Lapu Lapu, Granger, Gatot Kacha, and Yuzhong.
भिन्टेजको
अहिले क्यारी
जङ्गलर
Now
लास्ट
the
डेन्जर
Gatot
अब
Kacha
भिन्टेजको
Kimi
जङ्गलर
combo,
राम्रै छ
they're into the side
अरू
for Armageddon Esports.
भन्दा राम्रो
Now it's
भिन्टेजको
time for
जङ्गलर
the
नै होला
Granger to fall into the hand of Ito as well. He too played the Granger. He's so good with the Granger. So let's see if he can actually pull it out for himself, or he'll go for something else because the Lapu Lapu is currently, I mean, into the side for September 9. My goodness, they're going
मेगा
for
नेपालको
the Alice
टप
as
कति
well.
पर्छ
There's so much crowd
ओमेको
control for them at this point. Alice, Lapu
टप 3 मा
Lapu,
होला
they have the Lunox for the finishing. They have Hayabusa for the finishing as well. The last two picks.
Army is the
Obvious.
Omega.
Okay. This is something new in this SAGA.
Nepal को राम्रो खेल्यो भने Omega Flow, Lilim भयो.
Obvious, and not only that, the man with shots.
दुईजनालाई चाहिँ बढेको.
Being sighted in the darkness. It is Brody into the land of dawn, guys.
Brody लिइरहेछ. Indian भन्ने बित्तिकै 4 years, let's go. 4 years त perfect हिरो guys India को लागि.
4 years को लागि कसको लागि यार.
4 years दिन reason चाहिदैन Indian.
So the 5-4-5 set is already done.
तो जाओ हुन्छ यार vengeance लिएर आउने होला चोर चाहिँ.
Whom do you think
Alice हान्छ जस्तो लाग्छ यार मलाई 4 years लाई.
So yep, looking at the banning phase or draft phase, I think like Ito was also
Hansa
going
अलग
for the Ranger,
contest
but
right?
I did not realize
Hansa
that
नै
Ito
Alice
was already
गरेको.
banned. So yeah, he went for the
Alice हान्न पर्ने हो.
his damage is quite insane out there, but let's see. And there for September 9, I think the composition for September 9
Lunox
is
किन
quite
यत्रो
good
मुनि
because
देखाएर
there is a lot
के
of
हो?
CC
अरु
from
सबै
their
हिरो
side.
माथि पनि छ त.
Super Genicuri on that Lapu
Whoa,
Lapu, a lot of
Kimiको
CC with that
Kimiको
Travis
player
Fireman,
को
Land
danger
Shaker,
छ.
Omega Flow on that Alice, a lot of CC as well with that Throne
यिनीहरु
Warden.
कहाँको प्लेयरहरु हो यार नर्थ ईस्ट को जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
as
त.
well for that, follow up is
Not just को Kimi.
the damage output, the burst coming
नर्थ
out
किमी
from
हैन
the
किमी बाहेक चाहिँ
Alice
सबैजना
Lapu,
नर्थ
so
ईस्ट को
it's
प्लेयर जस्तो
also
लाग्यो.
going to be crazy. But yeah, Armageddon Esports, they also have their
सबैको नाक हेरेन एकचोटि.
well and good because they have a lot of sustain the 4Vs, the Gadot as well as the Bakshia. But I think the
नेपालको
main thing
top
they
चाहिँ
are
Romer
lacking
right now.
is the crowd control because
Vampire Boy
if the dark
postमा.
wave misses, there is going to be a
On
lack
top.
of infernal
On
pursuit
top
coming
as
out from
always.
4Vs
Second
as
मा
well as the
second मा को होला त?
Gadot.
Second मा Lock.
With this,
म आफूले आफैले नोमिनेट गर्न
gentlemen,
चाहन्छु.
welcome back all of
होइन
you
म
to the
गर्दिन
land of dawn
nominate.
at SHEA, powered by Two International.
Second
Score
probably
sponsored
guys
with
Lock
Vista.
होला.
Here we
Third
are for
मा
the game number 1 between Team Armageddon
third मा
Esports
को छ
versus
Rome.
September 9.
ए
The
एक
game
स्पिन
for
दिएछ
Prime.
नि राम्रो
Now already the early game
अरे
skirmish is
कसरी यत्रो
happening
यात्री
here.
घटेको
There's
घटेको what?
Armageddon who is channeling out the gang. The skirmish for them and might be gonna catch up the first blood onto the high loss. Sliver of HP, it will be slain. Securing the first blood onto Sandesh. Beautifully slaying him down, and now the question
अभी
comes up. High
रोटेशन हेर न.
here, but it will be Omega
के
Flow
भयो एक्सन what the
taking
fuck?
out the lead onto
ऐसा सकाइदिन्छ क्या हो?
easily. 1-for-1 the trade is Romer for Romer.
Oh, that was a quite good follow-up coming out from both the teams. First, it was Sandesh who gets taken down out there, but yeah, the follow-up from the side of September 9 was quite out there. Masarapp with the quad shadow landing perfectly
Lapu gold.
to Twin Flame and
Lag भइरहेछ
now
क्या Brody को.
that's a 1-for-1 trade, a roamer for roamer, and it's
कस्तो ढिला
equal for now. And looking at
Brody किन लिएको यार त्यो नि?
there's going to be a
Hey
Kimmy
man,
against
Brody
Lunox,
त
but
third त्याला.
I think that's kind of an equal
Actually,
matchup
माथिको
because
खाएर.
Lunox can sustain well and good with the Kimmy
Actually,
because
हैन 4 years गएको.
with the second skill. And whereas for the side of
4 years को पुग्यो होला.
Armageddon, Kimmy, as
तर
you
यहाँ
all
यो
know,
के
it
इस
is
साइड साइड
a
किन
really
यसरी
good
देखाएर?
hero to, way to clear out those minions in
छैन.
the mid side and yeah, most of the
केटीहरु
time
सब
it is
त्यता
ready to
बाक्सेवाला
dominate.
फोर
Unless
पुग्यो.
you
पुग्यो.
have a
Four
Zushi
years
हैन
player.
हैन.
But
4
for
years
now,
नै पुग्छ.
the first turtle of
पुगिछ
the
4
game
years.
is
ओइ
already
टर्न त
on.
मिठो हाने यार.
And oh, I wish
दुईजना सँगै हारेन.
it's already being used by
यहाँ
the
मरे
side of
सन्देश.
मरे सन्देश.
सन्देश ब्रो लिलिम
and
को
that's the
फ्लिकर गर.
first one, and it is going to
4
be
years त
Sandesh
अब
getting
कसै टटल
taken down.
कन्टेस्ट गर्छ यार. बाक्सिया 4 years. ए धन्न स्याड हान्न पाए.
सन्देश सन्देश के रे? बटबाट.
सुपर जेनिक्युटी आइसक्यो. अरे नाइ यार. फ्लिकर. ओ माय गॉड ब्रो. ल सर सेरा मरे नि त. सेराले अल्ट नि हानेन हैन. लास्ट त्यही गाडा भयो यार ब्रोडीले फुल टरेटै पायो यार. फोरको.
Yep, let's look at the
Brody
extra
le-
replay out here.
Brody full पाया.
Masarapp was trying to go for the contest, but yep, the turtle was on good HP, good health, and yeah, it was not there. But
कसरी हारे यार यो
sort
ग्याङ.
of
ए लिस्टर लापुको त मिठो
that
लाग्यो त.
blood flow was
रिली
insane,
आउनु
but
भएन.
damage was lacking
रोम
from
पनि
the
आउनु
side
भएन.
of September 9. Although they got
आए
4
उसलाई अल्टी
and
हान्न
not,
दिएन.
immobilized out there, they could not manage to get the kill, and it was Masarapp who
Yes,
gets taken
कुन
down as
टिम हो
well as
इन्डियन
the
टिमहरु
turtle for
चिन्न
the
त
side
चिन्दैन है
of
हामीले.
Josie, Armageddon Esports,
केटाहरुले
and
जित्नु पर्ने हो.
looking at that, it's a
जित्न
good trade for the side of Armageddon Esports. They got a kill as well as the turtle.
ब्रोडी को पछाडे मेरो न
Sky बनाया
Now
था
the brilliance comes up.
Sky
Look at a lot
Sky
of
नहीं
the
बना
sources
दोस्ता
at this
ब्रोडी में
point. The
पता
two mid laners
हो र
just taken out their ultimate for the brawl. Before that, Brody right now onto the bot
Sky
section.
बना था
Playing
होते
very
हार
safe,
रहा
but
था हमसे और उन्हें बना
already
था
now the kill
ये
has
प्लस
been
इसके
taken out.
मेलेस्टिक
Apulafu goes back there. Was not
स्वान
expecting
देखा
inside the
फिर ही
burst.
मार
And
यार
high
oh
loss before he
my
can
god
use cast out that
तीन
glorious
चोटी
pathway.
मरिसक्यो
He will
स्वान
be
देश
taken out by Swain. What a start for Swain in this game. It's just Swain's game, I believe, because look at the KDA 4-0-0. He's on a mega kill. And he's about to take an unstoppable for him. Before that, they're just going for that early game bot rush, you can say, because they will be grabbing up that tier 1 to the bot.
टॉरेट नहीं लगे oh my god
Settling the
5
macro
मिनट
score
बाद
once
बात है ना
again for
टॉरेट
them
लगिसक्यो
and a
अलरेडी
lead against
यो इन्डियन टिम
team
हो त के
September
नसुनेको
9.
टिमले नै हान्दै छ
And yep, I think that Swain is ready to
माथि 4
release
इयर्स ल्याएर
this
नै
early
हान्थ्यो
snowball from this, and yeah, we all again have a team fight.
ओमेगा नि मरेगा यार
Who might get taken down, but
कसरी
yes,
मर्यो
it is Ito who gets the kill and a stack on his Sky Piercer as well.
He got shortlisted by the Brody
Focus on
here
where
and
game match
beautifully
निकला
been taken out with the ultimate. Now it's time for the turtle. I don't think that they will
On
go
the
for
Moria
that blue
again.
buff invasion, but glorious pathway will be used to get into the safer zone.
फिर टॉरल गाइस
Right
फिर
decision
सेकंड
though,
टॉरल
but
नहीं भाएगा
same time because Kacha got slowed down there. Bakship grabbed up the turtle
आपको
for the
लापली मार
second
थाला
time.
ब्रोडी ने
Now it is
ऑल्ट त
once again you can say the macro lead coming out from the side of Armageddon Esports, having a goal lead of
हान्नु पर्ने जस लाइल आफुले त्यतिबेला
economy wise. They are high at this point.
सेराप
And, there you go.
सेराप
They can just
टाढो
want to take
हान्यो
out the
भाग्यो
tier, change out the lane after grabbing up the tier onto the bot. Now there might be a fight coming in soon. Okay, there you go. They went for this stun here. So do the Ravish Fighter will be used.
यार ओ माय गॉड कतिको लीड
Yep,
छ
that was right call up from the
2500 जति लीड छ फेरि मर्यो होला सन्देश
Ravish Fighter right on time, but Sandesh gets
Oh
taken
my
down yet
God.
again, and
What's
it's
the more?
Josie who gets the
That's
kill,
the
and still
0-4-0
also gets
Sandesh.
steal out there. So, yep, as we can see, it's a
हाइलाइट्स त अब त्यही मोबिलिटी हुँदैन झ्याउने हुन्छ अब सुरुदेखि हार्यो भने त
see through the gold lead
गाह्रै छ अहिले सेट अब
because come on, Hylas, one of the most tankiest heroes from their lineup, is getting like melted just like a mouse out there. And we can see how ahead they
म्यालेफिक
are
गन आयो
Armageddon
स्काई पनि
Esports.
आइसक्यो यार यो
And
ब्रोडीले त
Ito
जुत्ता नि कम्प्लिट
already
हान्छ
has a Sky Piercer as well as
मिलेर इन्गेज हानु पर्यो एलिस र गाटो क्लब
It's happened. Glorious Pathway
गाटो
popped up
कल्ड
there
वेट
as well
भयो
as the AOG comes up for the save.
यो
But we see
ब्रोडी
Brody going for the shot here.
ब्रोडीले फ्री हान्दा
It will be fully up with the
कस्तो
Venus
छिरेको
भयो
लामोहरू
charge is coming in.
More
And
setup.
mega flow by
Yes.
Scout fully up 1-for-1. The trade is at this point. It was because of the overextension inside the tier. You need to take out the tier 1, otherwise the expansion
मिड पाइहाल्यो मतलब भएन
5000 गोल्ड लीड
They
भइसक्यो
does it. They does it there.
Basic
They took out the tier
PLI
1, and now all those tier 1s
कुन सर्भरमा
will be
खेला
falling
हुन्छ
down from each and every lane. Look at the
गाह्रो
replay.
पर्यो कि केटाहरूलाई
Everything was settled. They were waiting for the perfect opening
मुम्बईमै
here, and
गर्नुपर्ने
then the
हो
glorious pathway comes up. It was a retaliation, I believe, but then we saw that infernal pursuit and AOG being used for the
कस्तो
save.
नराम्रो
Even though
नि
I
खेलेछ नि
think
इन्डियन
Fem could have gone
यो
for
टिमले
that setup, it could have given a lot more kills to the side of Armageddon, but no, he just believed to go back, but it was not the call from Paulina. He literally went in and finds a kill there and goes down as well, but this time, third turtle, we're not going into the hand of Zozy, and he doesn't gonna get that turtle slayer mark because it is Swain stealing just away from him that turtle.
गाह्रै छ केटा कमब्याक गर्न
Yep,
मार्क्स
I
पनि
think
छैन
it is going to
अब
be Swain. Come on, this man
लापु
is
भन्ने
having a
अर्ली
game
गेममा
right
हो
now. He is
कम्प्लिट
getting the kills.
त्यसले
Getting
भरेर
the
डोम
turtle, he's getting
आम्मा
the
सेम आइटम छ हेर्नु नि त
kills.
त्यसको गाँठो र भोगेल
And we again have a fight out in the mid lane.
ए ड्यामेज चाहिँ पुग्दैन लङ रेन्ज पनि छैन साथी सेप्टेम 9 को
Here, the skirmish is going a little bit far, and it
मर्यो
will
मर्यो
be
केही
into
छैन
the hand of Super Jenny QT.
सबजना मर्यो
Killed,
ब्रोडीले
will
नि
be
ट्रेड
taken down as
पाइरहेछ
well,
किमीले
falling
पनि
down. It will be a double for the Brody. Ito goes in there. Omega falls down, and now the shots coming in. He does have the brilliance to go. Use the brilliance to go.
मर्यो सेराबले
He's getting shotlisted by the Brody
What
and
the
will be taken
fuck?
out with a mega kill. I thought it
टायर
should be
त
a triple
क्रेजी
for the
रहेछ
Brody, but the time was a little up for him. G1 comes up, look at that, waiting for the perfect setup. And the
यो
EOG
टुर्नामेन्टको
comes up,
प्रोडक्सन
Tunan
चाहिँ
got
ठिक रहेछ है
up there. We thought the Paulina might go for the
You know?
opening with the
अनि यो
infernal
म्याच
pursuit, but then
40 मिनेट
Paulina
कुराइरहेछ
goes down, Omega flows damage.
प्रोडक्सन होइन यो स्किन हो
Jenny QT who finds a kill there, but then Brody, this is what Ito onto the back line. He cannot catch him up.
साइड साइडमा त्यसो ठिक्लाई दिल भ्याबा
Couldn't catch him up, and that's the
हजुर
reason he's getting
साइड साइडमा
shotlisted
यो
by Brody. Ito is right now leading the last
राम्रो हो त त्यो हामीलाई त हुन्छ नि त टिका चाहिँ छैन
in this
आइटमहरु के किन्यो
for the side of Armageddon.
Because the
I
serial
think I
यतिकै
see a
देख्दैन
Skypiercer
अरू बेला
on to Masarapp, who is on that Hayabusa, and I
अरू
think
टु नाइन
एमलेम चाहिँ राख्न नपर्ने है
it's quite recommendable for now
इमलेम पनि
because
फुल इमलेम पनि हैन
you're already
के
lacking behind in terms of
केडिए चाहिँ कति सानो हो त्यो पनि
गर्नु
येल्लोमा
as
प्ले
well as your team is lacking behind. So
केडिएस
Skypiercer at
वाला
this
त
moment,
लेभल
it's I think
त्यो
quite
त
useless
नर्मलै ठिक हो
because Twin
त्यो
Flame
धेरै भयो
might get caught up there, but he uses the
लाइक
A
आधी जति त
धेरै
गेमै
नै
दिएन जस्तो लागिरहेछ मलाई
So the first lot of the
धेरै
game
नै राम्रो बनाउन
is
खोज्यो क्या
gone, and let's see to whose hand it goes. But for now, I think it's
बाक्स्या के हो
Armageddon
त्यो
Esports who have an easy lead because
यो मैले
they
बुझेको
are
अनुसार चाहिँ लाइक
already leading
मिडमा
in terms of economy as well as the map control. So let's see
कि
how it
पपुलर
goes.
किमी
But
छ
Polina,
लुनक्स लिने हो
who is
भने चाहिँ
also
खरिद
up
लिन
there in the
पर्ने
top
रहेछ
lane, might
हलिडे
get
पोकान्न
taken down because he's on the lot.
लाइक किमी लाइक
All
ट्रेड
5
इक्वल
members
ट्रेड हुन
of
के
September 9 is ready to
किमीको
kill.
अगेन्स्ट
Oh, Polina gets
होइन लुनक्स भर्सेस किमी छ भने
अन्नेस त भौतारियो त अल्टा मेरो यता
एउटा त पिको भने फोर मारे
But in the
Oh, Lord,
meantime,
Lord.
they wasted all
Morning
those
and Toy Bot
resources
वाला
to take down Polina, and that
डिफेन्ड
will
गर्ने
cost
हुँदै
him a
छैन
lot as
Sacrificial
well.
play.
They're not aware of the lot.
डिफेन्ड गर्न सक्दैन कि केटा हो गाह्रै छ यार यो यो
For
म्याचअप त अब
Armageddon Esports, and
अर्ली
there goes
हारेपछि
one
त
shot. It will be the tier 2 getting
अर्ली
destroyed.
कसरी हारे म त्यही सोच्छु
Demolished at the side of Armageddon Esports into the bot.
अर्ली पार्ट
Letting the Lord, what do you think? Lord, I think Lord will come from the mid.
Yep, I think the Lord is going to come from the mid because the Holy Shield is there, but the shortest route is what the Lord is
आज
going
त
to
यार
follow, and yes, it is coming
एउटा
from the
गेम
mid
हानेको
side,
छैन
and let's
नेपालले
see
केटा हो
how September 9
अहिले
tries
पनि
to
कुदेर
defend
आयो
and
अहिले 2-0
what
पनि
are
होइन
the
क्या
things for
लाइक
Armageddon because
प्योर वान
with
साइड
this Lord, I think the most they can do is get that second tier turret in the top as well as might be the inhibitor in the mid lane. But let's see if they pull up a good defense, the inhibitor also might be safe.
टायर क्यू
Synchronizing the lane
2-0
at this moment,
2-0 त हुँदैन होला
with
नेक्स्ट
that,
गेम हाल्नु
the
लागि
blessings, the Lord will be
सेराप मर्यो
आएको
already
साइड छैन
as easy as
अब
possible
आयो
on
अब
the
आयो
side
ल
of September 9. The other
बाटो
Ultra
बाटो
is being used with the quad shadow being
Max
used.
पनि
He
लिएर
goes
खेल्छ होला
back
नेक्स्ट गेम
there,
त
but he's getting chased by
टाइटलमा
Zozy. Not good idea, but
ओबिएस
there
हेरे
is a
त्यो
fight
मर्दै
coming
मर्दैन
down.
त्यो
AOG
ओबिएस
comes
भन्न
up by
मर्यो
Twin Flame. He can knock off 2 members, but the
ओबिएसलाई
Liam
मारेर छ
finds a
मलाई
kill there with the
लापोको
burst,
फ्लिकर
and
गयो
now the burst
के
finally
गर्छ
used
ब्रोडीले
to back.
ए त्यसलाई रोके त्यसलाई ब्रोडीलाई रोके
The shot comes by
डबल
the
किल लिएर
unstoppable
गयो यार
double
भयो के गरे
beautifully being done,
थुकेरै मारिदियो
beautifully being aggression being
और
shown
यार
by the side
फ्लिकर
of
हान्न
Armageddon.
अगाडि
This
टरेट यिनीको
inhibitor
टरेटमा
ultimate
गएको
will be falling down, opening the nexus for the side of
ब्रोडी
लेकिन ब्रोडी
जति
कसरी चल्दैछ यार तर
well. Right now, the 2 inhibitors
कहिले
are
Brody-
नस्तो लाग्यो सर
and
आइलस
lot
र
of
एलिस त
choices being
मुखमै
happening
चढ्ने
there. Zozy
त्यो नि
goes for the
फ्लिकरमा
zone
खेलेको छ
here.
त्यसले
यो
Twin Flame
लेनमा हेर न लेनमै लाग्छ हो ब्रोडीको
that one cannon minion
सक्क
standing
आयो
here
क्या
at
यार
this point. Glorious pathway popped up.
कि त
Almost
गडबड भयो
सक्यो यार
waves has been cleared
ए
out at
वे
this point.
बाइक
This mid wave might be the
ब्रोडीले
more
टरेट
vulnerable
हान्दैछ
for the side of
Fun.
September 9. It might get the chance to take out the base here. Okay, they managed to defend it up. They managed to clear out this wave. And now onto the top. Another wave
गाह्रो
coming in.
परिसक्यो हेर्नलाई
That it will get done by the side of September 9.
It for September for Armageddon Esports, the best they can do
Hold on.
is get that mid inhibitor turret as well as the. They have done it.
किमीले चाहिँ बनाएर
They
हुन्छ
might
ब्रोडीले
have
चाहिँ स्काई
for the
बनाएको
second
रहेछ
lot to really go for it.
सेरापको स्काइस
9 for now. They just need to defend
Very
and
good.
clear the
Texas.
lanes because
60
the
stack
waves
भइसक्यो होला
are coming and are forced
48
up by
जति
the
होला
side of Armageddon Esports are trying to force a fight. Glorious pathway used.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the glorious path we used their hits and
Damage
you know, like
57,000 damage by Kimi.
get the hand onto the highlights, but
आम्बामा
glorious path will help
team
him
right
to have
here.
that little bit of mobility, and for that
किन
reason,
नर्थ
he
इस्ट
finds his
होला
way back there to the base. Now,
तर त
time
किमी
is
त
long,
नर्थ
9
इस्ट कस्तो
seconds
देख्दै
away from
हुँदैन
the land of Dawn,
किमी
and
त
यो भाइ
at this point, with the goal lead
रोके
of
रोक
8.2k,
यो
do you
भाइ
believe September 9 will contest it?
Contest this lot
The
because
Brody
the
more
goal
nice.
is quite high for them. And oh, Ito gets taken
नाइस
down.
गुड सट
त्यो पिक अफ हान्यो
Kill
यार
there, shut
त्यसको
down
ट्याग
Happy
कहाँ रहेछ
Hero.
ब्रोडीको फेरि
I mean,
बप्पा
what the boy was doing
फेरि
there.
इन्गेज हान्नु
Is he
भ्याउँछ
clearing the lane solo?
यति बेला किन हान्नु पर्छ यिनीहरू इन्गेजै हान्ने होइन र
Looking at the thing, I think it
आइबुसाको
was
अल्ट
his
छ
position that cost him for now.
त्यो भोगे कति अगाडि हो
As
यो
Ito gets taken down, a shutdown, a
Movie
huge
more than
bounty
enough
for the side
speaker
of
and
September
forward.
9 as well as Oh, Glory spotted being popped out there.
My
Might
ass.
go for the kill, but
Team
Finish
feet
is
and
taking low.
John.
Josie also very
Good
low
to
and
find
gets
out.
caught up by
Kya
5
lagi?
men of September 9.
Nice
Might
one,
be
but
taken out,
some
and yes, it is Josie who gets taken
Boppal,
down by the
Boppal.
side of
That is
September
a
9.
bistari
Who
आउ
is
जाने.
going to be the jungler
अब
out
bro
of
ले
the
पकड़ने
map
सक्छ
before
होला.
the Lord
एउटा हाइले
contest?
चाहिँ अल्ट हटाए पुग्छ फ्लिकर दिन्छ.
Beautifully done once again. 13 for 9 the score is, and it is, like this time the fight literally cost something out of Armageddon Esport. It is the jungler who falls down before the Lord. There is a time for Team September 9 where they were getting backlashes, but now they took out jungler just after taking out Ito. This is the reason because they got some goal lead, some bounties
Bot
into
को
their hand,
लॉर्ड
and the
इच्छा गर्छ
goal
होला
lead of
यो
8k just
इन्डियाको
faded into
टिमले.
the 4.2k. So the economy is
सेराबले
getting
बॉट
lower
लिँदैछ.
and lower, and it will
लॉर्ड
help
छोड्न
them a
लाग्यो.
lot. Hayabusa going for the split
भ्याक्सिन
push on
बल्ल
the
आउँदैछ
bot
टिप्पो
side,
टिप्पो.
grab up a tier 1 there, but we need to be here for the Lord as well. Because this is the main game.
सेराबले
Main
बॉटै
objective
पुसार्ने
in
भयो.
the
लॉर्ड
map
डिफेन
right
हान्न
now.
सक्ला र
He's so
डिफेन
determined
हान्ने
to
हिँडेको
be
छैन.
tiers split pushing. He'll be grabbing up the
साइड को
second
दुइटै
tier
इनिप
on
जान्छ
spot as
अब
well. Nobody's there to
गेमै जान्छ जस्तो
actually
लाग्यो.
take him
डिफेन
down.
हान्ने छैन. लुना
He will
आखिर
be
डिफेन
going
हान्न
back to
सक्छ.
the safer zone with the
मार्क्स पनि
Lord
छैन.
into the hand of Armageddon Esports.
I think that that was not really a good trade, Ash, because Lord for us.
Hey.
No, I'm not taking the
Body
trade.
the
And
DHS
Lord is
बनाउँछ
already
त्यो.
marching from the mid lane, and it's a September 9 who has to
डिएचएस नि
defend it
बनाउँछ
because, yeah,
बनाउँछ?
if
बनाउँछ त डिएचएस बढी.
Masarapp was in that Lord dance, he could have, managed to
ब्लक कहिले
at
हुन्छ
least
त
win the
DHS?
contest, and who knows, because it
डिएचएस
is
त
always a
मेन आइटम हो
50-50, and yeah, you have a
Demon
high chance of
Undersword.
getting the Lord as well, but the trade, I don't really recommend that, but let's see how they pull up the
Bora.
defense though.
Let's see how they will pull up this defense. Inhibitor forced down from the bot
Defend
side.
down
And
just,
AOG comes up there, knocking off with
That
two
is a-
people. And there is the skirmish
Fun
going
this
in.
more.
Bloodwind comes up before they can cast out the Hylos Glorious
more
Ball.
than
Falls
obvious.
down in the hand of Ito.
Fuck
And
him.
now
Bagda
getting
back
chased
on
down,
this
but now
stuff.
will be taken out the Super Medicating.
गाह्रो छ
Jake
डिफेन
Grid
हान्न.
falls down. Lord
अरे
going
मा
in.
फोबियस रोकिए यसलाई फोबियस प्लेयरलाई.
Charge coming up
Oh
there.
my
Somebody falls
god.
down with the unstoppable on the Lilith.
Crazy
Still one member
handle
standing there. The minions are hitting out with there. And with the
कसरी कसरी
wipeout, it
हार्दैछ
will be
यस्तो
Team
त.
Armageddon Esports from
Draft,
India
draft.
taking on the victory, taking on the lead in this
ड्राफ्ट
series. The
अर्ली
series
त्यो
1-0
ड्राफ्ट चाहिँ
this
अर्ली
time it is.
हार्दैछ.
And what a victory
Only the
from
draft छैन नि त
Armageddon.
मिडको.
Didn't give a chance to flinch
मिडको
even
म्याचअप के थियो?
with a diminutive
लुनक्स के थियो?
statement.
Lunox,
आइलो.
He
Hylos,
Clear
that
Godrod,
rotation. They
guy
Kim.
killing me.
managed to
He
secure the
started killing me
crown
with her.
there. Standing
Godrodलाई
at
सुरुमा लो
the
बनायो
throne
नि
of
एकचोटि
September 9.
हाइलोसको अफ पोजिसनसम्म त्यसपछि
They need
मर्यो
to
हाइलोस.
retaliate. They need to show their redemption in the second game.
Nice try,
Otherwise,
nice
it
try.
will be a 2-0 clean sweep.
Whoa,
And
the
the
goated player
crown
ever.
will be taken
Kimi.
away from your hand, Nepal.
Okay, so the MVP of the game
Yo,
it is
Kimi
going to
go
be Swing.
to सुरुमा
Damn,
के
this
glowing
man
त्यसपछि
has
सिधै divine.
100% kill
Yeah.
participation.
ग्लोइङ
But
होइन
come
ग्लोइङ
on,
पछि उ
like
बना
as
त्यसले
we said, he
त्यो विङ्स
just did not
Lord Wings अनि
get all the kills.
Concentrate
डिभाइन
के last मा
त्यसरी
Participated in
कन्सिडर
all the
होइन
kills,
त्यसरी
but
कन्सिडर
also he
बनायो
got
अनि
the
डिभाइनमा
third kill.
लास्टमा
And a lot of stuff
आइटम कसो ध्यान.
from the beginning, from the start of the match, he
No,
was
Ra
going
Ra
on with
छैन guys
Kimi
यो
and
टुर्नामेन्टमा.
yeah, come on, man,
टुर्नामेन्ट
he
कहिलेदेखि
did a
स्टार्ट
good
भयो मलाई
job.
थाहा
And
पनि
the
थिएन.
damage from that Kimi is also insane, 87.3k
त्यो
damage.
आइएसएलको गोल्ड डिनरले
And yeah,
भनेदिए थाहा भयो
Armageddon
मलाई.
Esports, they really dominated this match, starting from the early phase of the game to the last minute. They
भुटानको गोल्ड
really
डिनर.
did a good job. And the last minute dark wave from Paul
कता
London,
भुटानको गोल्ड डिनर
a 3-man
त्यो कुन
Wing
छ यो
भन्नु.
टुर्नामेन्ट?
and that's the point where the
Yeah.
game ended. And Ito, man, with that Brody,
Fuck, जितेको अरे भुटानले
he really did a
पाकिस्तानलाई.
good job with that Brody. The Sky Piercer
जितिहाल्छ
stacks
नि
were,
पाकिस्तान त हल्का.
really high, as
Serap
well
need
as
to
those
lock in रे.
items. He really got those
Serap
items very fast, and yeah, he
खै
could
के
already
हो
destroy a
ड्राफ्ट पनि
lot of
हल्का
damage.
बिग्रेकै
No
छ
one
भनौँ
was
न.
safe from the side of September 9. Even
अनि
the most tankiest hero,
हल्का खै
high
अर्लीदेखि
as
हारेर
well as
छ.
the elites, they were like chunked down to half HPs with just 2 or 3 shots from that Brody.
बाक्सिया नि छ
Yeah, it was
अरे
very
ट्याङ्की
good from the
जङ्गलले
side
खेल्नु
of
पर्छ जस्तो
Armageddon
लाग्यो.
Esports. Here,
बर्ग
talking
ब्यान
about those
गरेर
junglers,
बाक्सिया दियो.
Josie and Sarab.
बर्ग
Josie, he really did a good job getting all those objectives as a jungler,
ड्राफ्ट
as a
चाहिँ
utility
ड्राफ्ट
jungler.
धेरै
That's the
इस्यु
main
भएको छ.
work you gotta do, and yeah, he did it
अर्लीमा
perfectly.
त त्यही
Whereas
अर्ली
Sarab,
म्याचअप
he
जसले
went for
जित्यो
that
त्यसले
split
जित्यो कि.
push. I think that was the point where it cost the side of September 9, because Josie, for that time, he was not out there in the map. He was, yet to be respawned, and Serap could have gone for the lot contest. Like, they could have called out for the lot contest, but yeah, he had another
कता
plans
नगएर
going
गेम
for the
सुरु न.
split
नेक्स्ट
push,
गेम त हान्नु
split
पर्ने
push,
होला अब
which was
ड्राफ्ट
not
मिल्यो भने त हान्छ
recommendable
जसलाई.
here. But Sundays, he did not have his time.
यस्तो
He did
राम्रो
not
पनि खेल्दैन
in this
यो
match
यो
because
टिम
all
नसुनेको
he
टिम हो
was doing was going into the front, getting those
Georgie
hits,
छ त
and
फेरि
yep,
मलाई
it could not sustain enough for that
कस्तो
Proto
त्यो
team,
रकम
where he was
रकम
getting taken down time and again by Ito as well as Swain.
फेरि यहाँ
Here,
ब्र्याकेटमा
Olina
फोर्थमा छ क्या
and
हामी
Omega Flow. Omega Flow,
ब्र्याकेटको
yeah, he
फोर्थमा
tried
छ
a
टप
lot. You know,
6
he did
टिममा
his best with that Throne of Ruin
के
50
लाग्छ केटा
combo.
हो
A
सेराप
lot of
सेराप
immobilization.
सेप्टेम्बर 9 ले जित्ला त
Economy
केटा हो
was
नेक्स्ट गेम
behind, like September 9 was behind in the economy,
कमेन्टमा
so the
सेराप सेराप
damage was
भनेर
not there from the side
सेरापकै
of
झुन्ड्याएको
September 9. The Course did not have the build, so yeah,
Highest
it
time
was
is
really
taken
bad for the side of
Omega
September
Flow
9. So here, looking at the
highest time
overview,
is
highest DPM goes to
तिमीको हायस्ट
Ito with
बोल्ने बढी अभियसली
842 on that Brody.
15 असिस्ट हान्यो अहिले
Damage, the carry
18
goes to Swain
किलमा
with
15 असिस्ट
87.3k, and Omega Flow was the sandbag for this game with Twin Flame with 15 assists. For now, it is Armageddon 1 and September
के
9
भएछ यार
still
अल्के
yet to get a win in this best of 3 series. And now we will be hitting soon to the game number 2, but man,
सुरुमा चाहिँ के
Armageddon
भएछ
Sports, they are,
फेरि हेर्नु पर्यो यार
they
सुरुको
really
मैले
did a good
राम्ररी
job.
हेर्दैन सुरुमै मऱ्यो जस्तो लाग्यो हाइलाइट्स त गर्नु नि
Game for
बाक्सिया
Pride.
रहेछ
Now already the early game skirmish is happening there. It is Armageddon who was channeling a game for Pride. Now already the early game skirmish is happening there.
जङ्गलले रेन्ज लिथो कन्टेस्ट हानेछ नि त
ओए यो त सेम ओए बब यो त सेम हाम्रो यार
Here we are for the game number 1 between Team Armageddon
के हो
Esports versus September
जङ्गलले
9.
सबै सबै हेर न
For the game number 1 between Team Armageddon Esports versus September 9, the game for Pride. Now already the early game skirmish is happening there. It is Armageddon who is battling out the gang.
अब हाइलाइट्स मऱ्यो
Skirmish for them and might be gonna
आएको छ त्यहाँ मुनिको खाइदियो
जङ्गलले लिदामा गएर चाहिँ के गरिरहेछ
तर धन्न किमी त किमी मर्दैन है किमी
वान वान भएको छ नि
taking out the lead onto
के भन्दैछ केटा हो कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा समवन जेलस हो रे के भयो फेरि कमेन्ट सेक्सन छुट्टै छ यार
Good follow-up coming out from
कमेन्ट पढ न के केटाहरु कमेन्ट के लेख्छ नि मैले पढ्न नि मन लाग्दैन हौ
follow-up from the side of September 9 was quite out there. Masarapp with the quad shadow landing perfectly on
That's also someone jealous.
Twin Flame, and he gets taken
Pratik
down.
right
That's,
Karki
you know, a 1-for-1 trade, a roamer for roamer, and it's equal for now.
Serap
And looking at the mid lane,
Serap को त अहिले ल्यानामिन भन्नेसँग सिचुएसनशिपमा छ रे अब के पर्ने छ
kind of an equal match because everyone's consistent.
अनि थाहा छैन र दे युज्ड टु बी इन रिलेसनशिप रे अर्कोले
And whereas for the side of Armageddon, Kimi,
तरुण
as
दाई
you all know,
नोनासँग
it
के
is
हो
a
सेराप
really
निड
good
टु
field.
लकिङ
You know, way to clear out those minions in the mid side.
सेराप को त अहिले
Most of the time, it is
लामिन
dominant unless
लानामिन
you have a Zushin in your team. But for now,
Lanamin is calling him but he ain't coming रे wow
we're seeing it fight brilliance already being used by the side of
के भन्दैन है केटा म यस्तो कमेन्ट
Armageddon Esports, and that's
घर जसरी रोटेट हानेर छ मेरो
केटाहरुलाई चाहिँ यस्तो कुरा कसरी थाहा हुन्छ हो ओ माय गॉड ब्रो
one, 2 for 1. The squad shadow being used goes back.
सेराप त जिगुरी हो कि क्या जिगुरी हो कि सबको
Will not go for the Ubi shadow kill, but before that, we're gonna see the zone coming out there. Bringers fire being used as well. A blood breed comes up. 4-man knock off there. Sundays still standing strong, but Omega goes back in the safer zone. Saraf falls down.
कसरी मर्यो यार या के भयो टडलमा मिठो भएको थियो त
यस्तो सेटमा नि त्यो टर्न खाए सेराप
सेराप अल्ट त रहेछ
हिँड्दै गरे टर्न खायो
अल्ट हान्नुपर्ने रहेछ अगाडि अनि ब्रोडीले टरेट गोल पायो 4v5 यता हार्यो ब्रोडीले टरेट पायो केटा गाह्रो छ यार यसपछि के गर्ने त केटा हो कम ब्याक अब होला त नेक्स्ट गेम ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट भइसक्यो लगाइदिइहालौँ न त
Once again, we are here for the game number 2 in this match number 3
Okay, let's hope अब यो गेम चाहिँ हान्नु पर्यो म्यान अब त 4-0 हुन्छ यार अघि दुईटा गेम पनि हार्यो 2-0 भएर अहिले 3
This might be the second last game.
एक हानिसक्यो इन्डियाले
September 9 from Nepal
Armageddon
can actually make their comeback and show us a reverse sweep in this BO3
यो
series.
सेरा भन्छ तर गेम प्ले
With this, the ban section
यो
was
आसिफ
coming out
गुरुङ
September 9
calm
going
down
for the
calm
Baksha
down
ban. Baksha was literally giving a lot of hindrances, a lot of zoning, and a lot of, you know, absorbing the damage like a sandbag in the last game.
Yep, indeed. I think that Baksha ban
ओ
is a
हल्का
respect
कमेन्ट
ban
हल्का
for the
ठिक
side
ठिक
of
को हल्का
September 9.
हालौँ
It
न
is
यार
a respect
जे
ban
पाइ
to
त्यही हाल्नु न
Josie.
कमेन्ट
And yep, we have a Lancelot being banned.
So,
Yep, the
कमेन्ट
S
हेर्नु
tier
पर्छ
jungler out there who is
कमेन्ट
getting
हेर्छु
banned.
फेरि कमेन्ट
And
देख्छु
for the
कमेन्टै
side of
पढ्नु मन लाग्दैन
Armageddon Esports, they are going for that CC as well as the Eastern Shin. So both those S tier
Hara
South
चाहिँ
Asian
नगरौँ है
heroes are
कहीँ
getting
तपाईँलाई
banned,
सुनाउनु
as well as
comment
the
section मा
CC who is banned quite
गेम हेरौँ न
you
गेम
know
हेरौँ गाइस
he's in the
नेपाल
ban
टिमलाई
list
सपोर्ट
for
हानौँ
quite a long time,
हारे
but
पनि जित्यो
yep,
पनि
it is
obviously नेपाली टिम हो
both all
यस्तो
the teams in
भनिराख्नुपर्छ
this
आएछ
series they
अझैसम्म
are going for
भाइले
that CC ban because we know that how much a CC can hurt, the true damage coming up from
यो
her
बाक्से
as well
ब्यान
as
चाहिँ
the
यताबाट
thought
सिसी ब्यान
control
वाइस
coil
ब्यान
along with that
लेन्सलट र
AoE
एलिस
keeping
ब्यान
up.
हानेको
It
छ
is
हाम्रो सेप्टेम नाइनको छ
mess
फर्स्ट
out
पिक के
this,
लिएर त
but here we can see Alice also getting
सेप्टेम नाइनको
banned
फर्स्ट पिक
because
होइन लास्टको ब्यान के हो देखेँ नि
come
त
on man,
रक ब्यान
Alice right now is really troublesome. She has a lot of
फर्स्ट पिक
sustain as well as the CC. The crowd control
सिसी
is there
ब्यान यो
from her
म्यान
side, and yeah, it
गाटो
is
गाटो
also one
नै
of
लिएला
the
कि
prior
फर्स्ट
band.
पिक प्रोबेबली
And the
और किमी
Armageddon
पनि स्टिल
esports they
ओपन छ
went for a Grok, and
जुक्सिन जुक्सिन पनि छ
Grok
खुल्लै
with the
अझै
broken walls is kind of really good because he can have those CC immune
Chapter 9 is
whenever
way
he
more
stays
scrim
near those
experience. They
walls,
won't
all
get
the
better
turrets
beating
as well
kids
as
on ranked.
the fights. He can
त्यही
pick
guys
up
scrim ले
and
चाहिँ हल्का
initiate the fights anytime
हल्का
with
होइन
those
धेरै नै
walls, and
एडभान्टेज हुन्छ
yeah, it is
अनि
really a good ban coming out from the
प्र्याक्टिस पनि
side of
गर्न मिल्छ
Armageddon esports.
ऱ्याङ्क खेल्दा त्यस्तो प्र्याक्टिस हुँदैन
And here we
अब
can
कि
see
त
the
ऱ्याङ्क
top
खेलेर
priority
प्र्याक्टिस गर्न चाहिँ अब
heroes for
फिलिपिन
Saga.
इन्डोनेसियाको
It
सर्भर नै
is
हुनु
going
पऱ्यो
to be a
नेपाल
Katot
सर्भरमा त
who
ऱ्याङ्क
is
खेलेर
picked
प्र्याक्टिस
quite
हुँदैन
who is picked very often,
त्यही
as
भएर
well
नि
as the
हामी
Grok.
स्क्रिम मात्रै हान्दा
And
हुन्छ आजकल
CC, Kimi, and Lancelot.
ऱ्याङ्क
Yep,
भन्दा नि
most of the heroes are in
ऱ्याङ्क
the
खेले
ban list
पनि
for
धेरै
now.
ऱ्याङ्क खेल्दैन
Grok
नेपाल
being
सर्भरमा
banned,
त
CC also being banned, and the
त्यही भएर स्क्रिम
Lancelot
मात्रै
as
हान्छौँ
well.
गाइस हामी त
And here we can see the first pick of the game. It is going to be a Katot because yep, if he is not banned, he is
guys
going to
like
pick
this
them.
stream guys
He
like
is
पनि
paired
हान्नु
up
केटा हो
with a Zushin. Whereas
लाइक
for the
हान्नु
side
केटा हो
of
सब्सक्राइब
Armageddon
हान्नु
esports, they are going to go for that Kimi to win out in that mid lane
हो चाहिँ
because
हान्नै केटाहरूले
Kimi and
गाडो
Zushin,
फर्स्ट पिक
it's
जुक्सिन
always
ड्राफ्ट त राम्रै
those
छ
two
ड्राफ्ट
in that
राम्रै छ
mid
अहिलेसम्म
lane who has
यसो
been
अर्को पिक
there
छ
for quite a
जङ्गल
long time. And yeah, it is going
जङ्गलमा
to
के
be
छ
a
जङ्गलमा जोइ
Lapu
आएको
as
छ
well for the side of
जङ
Armageddon esports. Whereas
ठिक
September
छ जङ
9
पनि नट
Omega
ब्याड
Pro, I think it is his comfort hero Yuzhong out there. So yo,
ब्याकग्राउन्डमा
till now, what do you think
मासुरा
about
बेसलाई
the
के
draft
भनौँ न यार
stage?
कसलाई भन्नु केटा हो
This is just a start, so I'm
सब
not
सबै त्यस्तै छ यार
much
कसलाई चाहिँ भन्नु
anything
यार
that
एभ्री
goes
वान
with
भन्छ
it.
है त
But
ल
what I can say, like,
एभ्री
I was
वान है
expecting
गाइस
this, like,
यस्तो
they're gonna
चेप्पाइ
throw
चाहिँ
out
कमेन्ट
the
हार्नु न यार
Gacha. They might even
कमेन्ट
throw
हार्ने
out
के
the
हो केटा
Katot.
लभ सबको
If
कुरा
you
के हो कमेन्ट
acquire
सेक्सनमा
the
बुझेन मैले
Kimi, then
अनि
it's good. If you acquire the
सेरेपको
Katot, they
जो
will acquire the
सेरेप
Kimi and
जोसँग नि
Lapu.
रिलेसन
If you're
बस्यो
gonna
नि
go
किन
for the
यता
Lapu
कमेन्ट
Lapu, they
डिस्कस
will
हान्नु
actually
यार
go for the Kimi and
सिचुएसनसिप भन्छ रिलेसन पनि होइन
So in
सिचुएसनसिप
anyways, Armageddon was in a good favoring with the draft because
ब्याकग्राउन्ड
the
यस्तो
ban
स्याड
should not
रोमान्टिक
onto the
म्युजिक
Kimi,
बजाइदियो
not
त
onto the
यार
Katotkacha.
अरे बजाउँदिनै
But now
कपिराइट
as
खाइसकेको
the
जस्तो केटा
Lapu Lapu is here, you
अब
do
म्युजिक
ban
होइन केटा
Kokshin.
गेम हेरौँ न
So
म्युजिक
Sim
गेमको
is
बेला
not
म्युजिक
so
चाहिँ गर्ने वाच
forced into
पार्टीको
his hero pool, so he
गेमै
comes
स्टार्ट
up with
भइरहेछ यार
another tanky chunky daddy. That is the Fedrin. Fedrin being picked up from the side of team that is obviously Armageddon Esports is a very nice pick.
इन्डियाले
But at the
हजुर
same
आयो
time,
मलाई
this time, Team
आफ्रा
September 9 do have the chance to counter you out with the Jushin.
फेट्रिन
The Jushin is a
फेट्रिन
great
जुक्सिन
counter
छ
for
नि
the
त फेट्रिनको
UC
अघि
junglers, and they do have
त्यही
this
भएर
thing
त अघि
into their
भन्दैछु
hand.
त
The Yuzong
ए
coming in
हग्यो
is
भनेको
for the backline disruption and the Gatotkacha as well. So the follow-ups and the pickups will be so high from the side of Team
यो
September
चाहिँ
9.
इमोसनल भएर आउँदिन
Let's
गेममा
execute it
भन्दैछ
out. My friend,
यो चाहिँ के
dear
भएर
friend, one of my dear friends says
आउँदिन
yes.
क्या हो
60% is onto the draft,
टेमेरिनले
40% onto the execution part. If
मिनेटर
you are
ब्यान
winning the
गर्दैछ
draft
मिनेटर
doesn't
र
matter, you're gonna win the game because
मिनेटर
कस्तो
ब्यान
if
रे
चेक
you
मा
मिनेटर
poor
हाइरेस्ट ब्यान रे यार जुसिन लिएर
poorly execute the game,
मिनेटर
then
खुले
you're
भेल
not
नि
even
बर्ग जङ्गल
gonna
खेले भेल नि
very much
मार्क्सन
good in the
खेलाएर
draft.
वर्क
So
ब्यान
this
छ
is what I say, like my friend says.
ए
So I believe that's so as well. So if they
मिनेटर
will
र
not
हाइरेस्ट ब्यान गर्न
properly
नपर्थ्यो यार
execute the
इल्डा
draft on their side,
त्यस
then
पछि
it's
हिल्डा
not gonna
के
happen.
ऊ
This
ब्यान
draft
गरे
is
भने
not
यार
gonna give
खलिद
them anything, not even the pride, not even
सेरापले किन ला हिल्डा लियो अब
happiness, not even
ट्याङ्की
for the
खेल्छ कि
country.
सेरापले
It will just give them the lose of
ट्याङ्की
a
जङ्गल के
BC.
छ र बाँकी
And with this,
बिग डेडी
guys,
कहाँ अप्सरमा
BC
देख्दैन त
comes up
खेल्छ होला केटा अब छिटै
for
अप्सर टुर्नामेन्ट
the
आयो नि
side of Team Armageddon here. Not the Armageddon, it is more like
ए हटा न हो के हो यो
the
हाइस्ट मिनेट भन्दै यार
highest win rate.
खाए
We are talking
हायेस्ट
about
विन रेट देखाउँछ
एमबिएल
हायेस्ट
ए
ब्यान
यार
देखाउँछ
rate with
हायेस्ट पिक
Joy,
देखाउँछ र पनि
Gatotkacha,
अहिले
CC, Lapu Lapu. If you miss
एमबिएल
that,
हो क्या
it's
शान्तिन
a 50-50 chance.
ड्राफ्टै छोपेर गरेर देखाउँदैछ भने
बरु कास्टरको हल्का हटाइदिने है यत्रो कास्टरको चाहिँ 75% देखाइरहेछ यार
highest win rate kind of heroes into their side. The main thing is how they will execute it.
सुयो रे
यस्तो राम्रो बफ छ र यो उसको सुयोको
coming in.
यो बफ भएको हो
Tonight,
सुयो बफ
there was a
भएको
lot of Hilda roam.
ए
In the first game, it was the Gatot
खै
Kacha,
सुयो
and
सबले खेलाउँथ्यो त नेपालीहरू
Hylos.
भन्नु
I mean, after a lot of days, I have seen that Hylos pick. But now it
ला
is the very last time.
लास्ट के लिए ग्रान्जर
Suyu and
ग्रान्जर
Moscow coming in.
मोस्ट
What do you feel? What could be their
ड्राफ्ट कस्तो राम्रो
हिलाको
तिमीलाई
मलाई
It's quite off for me because
च्याप्टर 9 को ठिक छ जस्तो लाग्यो
in
अहिले
this
चाहिँ
meta, an attack speed hero. Yep, Davi is always mentioning about that. Attack speed heroes are off meta for
Imagine
now
damage
because of
पुग्दैन
the
के
new
सेप्टेम्बर 9
item
को
Chastise Paladin.
अर्लीमा
Yep. And
Okay.
if it is paired with a Guardian helmet and a Dominance Ice, come on, Moskov is just useless out there.
हिलाको चाहिँ के चेन्ज गरेन
So
छ
let's see how
स्किलै चेन्ज गरे जस्तो लाग्यो
September 9 Super Genicute plays that because I don't really
हिलाले
recommend
फेरि
a
बफ
Moskov
हान्यो
lane as well. It is
Ah.
a losing lane because against
हिलाले
a
बफ
Granger you
चाहिन्छ
are going
कोही
to
चाहिँ
have
घरको
a real
स्ट्रङ
trouble.
हुँदा अरे
And let's see how he's going to play because that Moscow
त्यसको त्यो
is
इन्हान्स
quite
बेसिक
off for
अट्याक
me.
दिने
And yeah, it's
तरिका
all
चाहिँ
even
जस्तो लाग्यो
against the
अर्कै
Granger,
गरिहाल्छ
which
जस्तो
is,
लाग्यो
you know,
सेप्टेम्बर 9 के राम्रो जङ्गल अर्को भए चाहिँ राम्रो हुन्थ्यो
uh,
जङ्गल
सेप्टेम्बर 9 के राम्रो होला
it's seen
जङ्गल
quite
हिरोहरूको कि
a lot of
जङ्गल
time in the
प्लेयरहरूको
pro scene as well.
जङ्गल
And even for
हिरो
Hilda as well.
सुयोको
So
सट्टा
Hilda is going to cause a lot of trouble to the Suyo as well. So Armageddon Esports yet another with a fabulous draft as well
यस्तो
as
राम्रो बफ छ र
September
सुयोको
9
खेल्न
but
मिल्ने गरी
the only questionable thing out there is the
कसरी
Moscow
सबै ब्यान
for
भएर
me.
हो कि
Moscow against
जोइ
the
जोइ र
Granger.
आयो त
Okay,
खुले त
the
अब
laning
आयो अघि
wise,
राम्रो गयो नि
we
त्यही
will
भएर सुयो होला
trouble to the
गाइस
Granger.
लेट्स
आयो
गो
चाहिँ
गेम
ब्यान
2
चाहिँ
Game phase. The
इन्डियाको
Moscow get
र
the bomb.
सेप्टेम्बर
जोइ
9
पनि
को
राम्रै हुन्थ्यो यार तर
But as you
लाइक
mentioned about the
फेडेनको
Dominance
अगेन्स्ट
Ice
भयो
and
नि
Chassis Paladin with
यो
the
गेम
म्याजिक
Hilda,
डायमन्ड पुग्यो
it could be the very much off scene for
यो
the
हिल्डा
Moscow.
हिल्डा यो उसलाई नि हान्छ
Let's
कि
start with
जुसिनहरूलाई नि
India,
केले
ladies and gentlemen, into the land
ओइ
of
के
dominance.
त्यो
गरे
सिधै दुई
फ्रेडीले
In
लिटर
this match between
जहिले
Team
नै
Armageddon Esports
तो
representing
खाइदिएर
India
फ्रेडीले
versus Team September 9 representing
ए
Nepal.
भिजन हो यो
Game for
ल
pride, the game for the
के
country
गरे यो चुटियाहरू
right now going
सुरुमा
on.
यसरी भन्छ के
The
यिनीहरूले
last game of
ए
the
चिले
say,
भ्याम्पायर
group
अच्छी
stage,
भन्नु
because if Armageddon pull it out for them, or if
के आधारमा तपाईँले
uh,
पैसा
Team
लिनुहुन्छ
September 9 can make their comeback, then it is the second last game for
Yeah.
us. Let's see who will be taking on the crown
त्यही
here,
भएर
but
जित्न पर्ने हो
I
कि
told you in the early phase of the game,
लास्ट
will
हिट
be the
हान्दैन त्यो
Granger
ग्रान्डर
having the upper hand potential against the Moscow.
Yep,
फर्स्ट
in
अर्डर
this
फर्स्ट अर्डरमा
Intermission,
राम्रो गयो भने
it is
त
going
जित्छ
to be the
फर्स्ट राउन्ड
Granger
जसको
who
राम्रो
will
छ
be
त्यसले जित्छ
having the upper hand, whereas inside in the mid lane it is quite even. But yeah, Zushin can also put a lot of pressure. Even
कसैले मेरो सट्टा सुसु गरेर आइदियो त बेडबाट उठ्न झ्याउ
it all
लाग्यो
depends on the roamer as well. But yeah, roamer as the Hilda, that both are going to come down again. But
तुरी नै
oh,
काट्दैन
might
त
get taken
झ्याउलाई
down and had to
मुत्तै
for
पर्दैन
figure out.
Obviously buried out the flicker so far in the before the turtle can spawn in, but that was a good fight comes up from September 9.
टर्टल हेरौँ फेरि टर्टल
With
फाइट
the charge
लेट्स गो
coming out from the Suyu. They might could have given them the first blood before the turtle, but no, the setups were so I mean hazy for
टोटल
them.
फाइट त हुँदैन
But
जस्तो
look at that. The Moscow
फ्रेडिनलाई
with the
ओ
spear
फ्रेडिन
of,
गइरहेको छ के त्यो फ्रेडिन मर्छ होला
फ्रेडिन मर्यो होला
I mean, spear goes in there, and but no. Let's
नाइस
play
नाइस
the
नाइस
use
टर्टल भाइ
the
फ्रेडिन
find the
मर्यो
turtle
बप्पा
full plug onto the Zozi.
हिला नि मर्छ होला
For none, the trade is and now getting chased
हिला
down as well.
ओए
नाइस शॉट
यो गाटा खेरेछ मर्दै मर्दैन रहेछ
As well, a lot of damage is being dished out. Can he make through this
पर्फेक्ट हैन हजुर
fight? No.
बल्ल हाने केटाले
Molina pulled up and will be taken down as well.
Yep, I think it is still a better trade for
मिठो
the side
मिठो
of September 9 because they got the turtle
रिप्ले नि
and
देखाउँछ
as well as the
अति
kills.
छ
So
यार
yeah, there is nothing to
फ्रेडिन त्यस्तो ट्याङ्की हुँदैन
they
सुरु
got everything, even the kills as well as the objective. So it was a really good one from the side of September 9, and yeah, Armageddon Esports for now they are lagging behind.
मर्यो मर्यो यो मर्यो
Behind in this matter of
Wait.
meta, but
मर्यो
look
मर्यो
at
मर्यो
that.
मर
Chasing right now onto Twin Flame, and he will be taken by
अब्बाल
Masarapp.
किमीले पकड यार
Early game snowball, and now
के
Zozi
गर्न सक्दैन होला
is getting
किमीले
cornered as well. In the meantime, the follow-up is being there by
Direct
Swain.
direct.
AOG being used for the save
तिनीले
in this
ल्याङ
tournament.
हान्दैछ
And it will be the retaliation coming out from
जसले
the side
काटुट
of
पायो त्यसले
September 9,
जित्यो
and
क्या
the
हो
score is 4-0.
त्यसको
They
लागिरहेको
get to
छ
open their
हजुर
notebook.
अब्बाल त्यो
Indeed,
त
they are
गाटक
getting a
छ
lot of kills, and yeah, Masarapp
यो
is
हेर
also
कहिलेदेखि
out there with
मेटामा
the
छ यार यो
snowball
गाटक
that
मलाई
Suyo
पुरा हाइलाइट्स
होला।
हल्का गइसक्यो गाटक
is
गएको छैन
lagging
यार
behind a 2-level gap between the two junglers, and yeah, we are seeing a
यसको
lot
त
of
के
fights
रिजन हुन्छ
being
यार
picked
बेसिक
up
अट्याक हान्ने
because
बेलामा
as a Zushin you want to play the game with
कसको
aggression, and
गाटो
we
गाटोटको
might see another fight in the
बेसी
ए
रिजन हुन्छ
member comes up. There is
Hacking heal bans आज
Heal पनि गर्दैछ हेर न रफाएर जस्तो
हेर्दा हिल गर्दैछ
QT
Bapal
and
हाने
the
त्यहाँ
best team
जङले
September 9 are just raising with those
Bapal
skills for
Bapal
their side
6-0
6-0. And not a
Easy
great
हान्दै हो
time
त
for Armageddon to make their comeback yet so far, but this is the time for the turtle, and the early game is totally centralized by the side of September 9, and I believe there is a
Late
possibility
game
of
त
winning
अझै हान्छ
for
सेप्टेम्बर 9 ले मोस्ट ओपन छ
Yep, let's hope for. Yeah, I think there might be a comeback as well, but September 9
Oh,
they are
yeah,
not
you like
giving
your
any
pal.
chance for now. They are
Oh,
doing
yeah,
their job really well.
Katak more
And,
sir.
okay, it's twin flame.
Oh, nah
Sandesh gets
yaar.
taken down,
Ulti
and that's
cancel
the
पार
first
दे यार.
kill on the scoreboard for the side of
Omega
Armageddon
calls है यार.
Esports.
Moscow call है.
Of course, now SOD connected.
18 more
Might be
call
the
है.
chance that Moscow can comes up with the backline.
Nah yaar,
entrance, but
Grand
there
Sally
you go,
कसरी
that
पायो?
Red comes up, Eco finds the turtle, and now the slash comes up. Twin
Or
flame
पायो त
Moscow
होला
ले all
starts
हानेर
the
आएन
round.
है.
This
तर
guy's
यसलाई
playing so good with the Suyu at
ठिकै
this
छ
moment.
Moscow मा
2-0
त
to
यही
the
गर्छ
KDA
हाम्रो.
is, and Moscow having the
बाकी त म
fear
फार्म
of
गर्दै राम्रो.
destruction, you know, like you can actually go
गोल्ड
for
त
those
केटाहरु के छ?
split push, and can at the same time you can actually come into the team fight with the help of
4000
SOD.
जस्तो गोल्ड.
Yep, indeed. The Moscow, that's how
हान्छ
you
सही
gotta
केटा.
use that spear of destruction.
ओए के
ओए
टिपर हान्छ
पकड
त
पकड पकड Grand
Might
Sally.
be low, but
अति मिठो.
gets taken down out there with the Black Dragon already being popped. Zoning is also there, and
टिकर हानेर यार.
team fight is still prolonged.
AOG comes up, a knockup happened on
Mario.
First item brute force बनाया छ phase 3.
In the meantime, they goes for the slash here. It is fine, it's fine. You just got one kill for yourself, and now you are fine with it.
Yep, for now, September 9 are really dominating. A 4K goal lead for them. Swain
4K goal lead, let's go.
Burn that flicker to escape from that.
Easy है, easy है केटा ये.
Yeah, for now, it's just September 9 dominating the game, and Armageddon Esports, they really need to, you know, avoid those team fights. For now, they gotta focus on resources, but
calm down.
September
Juxin
9,
कस्तो झ्याउ लाग्छ यार मलाई
they
मेजमा.
want that,
So
and
irritating hero.
they are always going for that fight.
Kimi भन्दा irritate लाग्छ के यो
Now
hero.
he will be getting his hand into the backside, and the Crimson Bacon will be used as well in the meantime.
Dive पनि हान्नु मिल्छ यार यो hero
That's
त
what I'm
अझै.
talking about. I mean,
Like
you're
fight
giving up
XP
the
को
tips
जस्तो.
for them. They will actually gonna work it out better, and they're doing that thing as well. Let's see what will
केटा
be
like पनि
happening
हान्नु
here
केटा like
before the
हान्नु
third turtle
stream like
barge
पनि हान्नु
into the man of
subscribe पनि
town,
हान्नु.
because it's just 15 seconds away. And for now, it is 1-for-1 with the turtle, but 9-for-1 with the micro. The scoreboard is so beautifully, I mean, carved by the side of September 9 at this moment. They got 9 kills. That is 8
हुन्छ के
lead
केटाहरूले
and
हान्दैछ
5
केटा
kills.
वान साइड गयो यो गेम चाहिँ.
Wise lead. So, and with the macro as well, if you will
Grand
see,
Sally
they
इसका
already
आयो.
taken out 2 tiers from the top and the
खै
bottom.
पनि हान.
So it's more like this time they're having the upper hand in the
Rory.
game so far.
Yep, indeed they are having the upper game, but here we are for the third
Use on all done, yeah?
and the Black Dragon already
Low
being
चाहिँ हिल्ला
on the
त.
side of September 9.
Double all done,
Zone out is there. So
Dance
Paulina
book
is
and
also
that.
trying
Oh, you
his
kill
best
lab.
to do this.
एक्लै
Oh,
हान्दै हो त.
brilliant Bravis fight coming in from the side of
Oh,
Paulina,
nice
but it's
retreat.
just there up against the SOD landed perfectly. AOG used out
Most
there.
wall ने आयो. वाइप खायो
So
वाइप खायो.
executed jumps in. Josie gets taken down, and
Metro
it's
Rider
just
पाउँछ
for
हो.
the side of
बब्बाल
Sarah.
बब्बाल.
Sandesh also gets a hand on Josie.
ओए अति हान्यो त सेराबले. 703 number 1 jungler of Nepal.
Started the turtle there, a lot of skirmishes has happened, but then
अब चाहिँ हाने केटाले केटा.
properly and not give the chance to Zozy to actually contest for the
लापुले मिठी हानेको थियो तर ब्याकअप आएन.
and SOD comes up. In the meantime, he got the turtle, he got a kill. He unstoppable onto the Lapu, then double onto the twin flame. We thought that it might be the triple onto the Zozy, but no, it was a Sandesh hit.
मिठो हाने यार यार
Then
दुईले.
he goes in with a slash and finds the kill onto the Swain there. Is right now all those second tiers taken down, and the holy blessings about to pop up as well. Team Armageddon is totally devastated at this point in this game number 2. It is the game for September 9. It is the game for
कति
September 9.
10,000 के गोल्ड भइसक्यो.
Let them
इजी हो अब त.
and
एउटा लर्डमा अब
statement that,
सकिन्छ होला.
no, bro, you're not
माथिको
gonna lose it out.
क्यासिप
You're
त
not
छैन.
gonna give a 2-0 win in
मिड
this
र बट
game
मात्रै हो.
of pride.
ग्रान्डर बढ्यो ग्रान्डर बढ्यो.
Indeed, oh, Ito might
Ticket
be
to
in
Grandeur
trouble.
ko more la.
The taunt as well as
180
nice
bacho.
picker from the side of Ito, but
Nice,
it is
Lapu
going to be
Lapu more.
Paul now who gets caught out there. Mega kill for the side of Omega Flow, and now it might be Josie who gets taken down. And
two
yes,
balls
it is
खा
a
गया
double
यार
for
ये
the side of
Freddy ने तो.
Omega Flow, and is still going for the triple. Very low.
Illa
but
illa illa
Twin
illa illa.
Flame might get taken down out here, but
Nice.
Oh, Masarapp gets the kill out there.
सक्यो
and
लॉर्ड भन्दा अगाडि
we
सक्यो
might
क्या
see a possible wipe out coming in from the side of September 9, but
मिडको
for
बेस
now
त नभए
it is going to be
सकिन्छ
3
होला गेम.
members of Armageddon Esports out of the
कुन चाहिँ
map
सर्भरमा
and
खेल्दैछ?
September
प्रोबाब्ली
9
मुम्बई सर्भरमा खेल्दै
without
होला है
any
गाइस.
casualties.
So यो मेटामा
मुम्बईमै खेल्नु पर्ने हो.
Without any scratch on them, just
मुम्बईमा न.
17-1.
मेटामा त
Ratio is 17:1 with the
खै गाइस
micro,
थाहा
and
छैन
this
अहिले
is
त भर्खरै
so
भर्खर.
high at this moment.
नम्बर 1 त
We're gonna
सम्झि
talk
नि.
about the goal
जिस्केर
lead,
भन्यो गाइस, जिस्केर
12.4K.
भन्यो.
This is a massive one, a mammoth one.
Top
On the
5
side of September,
Boblin.
and this will be the easy lot because you cannot contest it out. You're so low right now with the levels, with the gold. And look at that, even the Yuzong Omega Flow.
त्यही गाइस मुम्बई सर्भर नै होला.
is high with the damage rank, but still they cannot.
कुटि होला अब त
At
गेमै
this
सकिन्छ
point, I
जसलाई.
mean, don't believe like
यत्रो गोल
there
लिड
might
छ.
be a retaliation. There might be a comeback
12-13
from
हजारको
Aiden,
छ गोल लिड नि.
because they're totally doomed at this point. 12.4K goal lead, bro. I don't believe you're gonna recuperate at this
लाइक
moment.
नि हानौँ, सब्स्क्राइब नि
You need to
हानौँ है
pull
गाइस.
out the third game for yourself.
Yep, indeed, because they don't really have the potential,
Justin
because
Priest guy
there's no
bolla
one to
आयो.
set
Third
up for
item
you,
पनि
and
बनाउनु.
yeah, a retaliation, a redemption from 12 or 13k goal lead, it's quite impossible.
सक्यो होला.
Let's see how
Freddy
they
नि
pull
त
off
मर्यो
this one,
यत्तिकै.
because it
Oh my
might
god,
be a
Freddy लाई
possible
त
end for them.
burst
Josie
नै
gets
हान्यो त.
taken down out there, Previous Fighter already being used, and it's a double for Josie. Twin Flame very low as well, and a triple for Kim, and
मिठो.
it is an end, and
जसले गाटक
Swing
भाइ
Game
त्यसले जित्ने रहेछ
also
यार गेम
gets
त यो
the
त.
last blow. And yep, we have the winner for game number 2. It is going to be
योभन्दा अगाडि गेम
September
पनि हेर
9
न गडवडले
with a
कस्तो सस्टिङ
huge
थियो.
KDA ratio. It is 21-1 on the score sheet, and yep, it is
उते गेम
September
हेर्नु
9
त
who
तिमीले
gets game number
RNTX को
2.
गेमहरु
So
छैन
we
हेरौँ न
will
त
be
RNTX.
going for
हेऱ्यो मैले
game
हेऱ्यो.
number 3.
सँगै
Let's
हेऱ्यो.
see who gets
दुईटा
the
हेऱ्यो.
game of pride, because
Okay.
both September 9 and
के
Armageddon 1
दुईटा गेम मात्रै हो यो?
1-for-1 on the score
छैन
sheet.
अझै एउटा आएको छ. ब्रेक हुन्छ त एकछिन.
Sandesh who gets the MVP with the Katot Kacha, 90% kill participation, and yep.
Whoa, obviously
AOG
गाटकले एमबी
set
पाउँछ.
up
90%
quite
किल
on time,
पार्टिसिपेसन
right on
भन्छ यार.
time, and yeah, this man had a perfect game, and he had the
रेड
redemption
रोममै खेल्छ
because in
सबले.
game number 1 he
कन्सिल
did
पे कोही
not have
हान्दैन
the
है.
game with the highest, but with the Katot
नेपालमा त.
Kacha, man, he just came up with the retaliation, getting the MVP for game number 2.
भाइ एक किल
And
रे.
here you can
म
see the
भक्कड देखेको यार.
scoreboard, man. 21-1. That was just
एक किल
full
कसले हान्यो एक
domination
किल
from
पनि.
the side of September 9. It's like they had the redemption. You dominate game number 1. We are coming back stronger in game number 2.
So
And
guys,
yes, they
easy
do.
है
And
सेकेन्ड गेम चाहिँ.
so let's just look at the overview for now.
एक
Although
किलमै
it was,
अड्काइदियो हैन.
winning
बब्बाल
matchup
हजुर एक
in
किल.
the gold lane, but Super Genikuri, he played a perfect game with that Moskov. Did not die once in this game, throughout this game, and here we can see
सेक्रेसन
the
र त्यसको
difference.
देखाउनु त
The
अब
gold as well. Oh
एकछिन.
my god, that's a
र सुरुको गेम
3k
हेरौँ न
goal
त.
lead for a Moskov who is on that losing lane. So Ito really did not have a
Already came in.
हान्छ अरे केटाहरूलाई. यो चाहिँ फर्स्ट गेम हो.
हेरेको थिएँ मैले.
got removed from his kit, which
चाहिँ
made
हान्छ
him
यार.
really pick last in
कस्तो डोमिनेट
मिनट
हानेको.
लिएको छ.
त्यही त माइनोटर राम्रो हुँदैन यार पिक.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll be
मिनियन
heading
क्लियर
right
गर्न
into
चाहिँ
the
अब
land of
मिडमा त
gold.
अभियसली
So really
गाह्रै पर्छ.
anticipated match of the day.
प्रोबब्ली लेटतिर राम्रो हुन्छ
It's
ल. तर
Larry versus
अर्लीदेखि
Sacred
हार्यो भने त
Shine.
गाह्रो परिहाल्छ.
Whoever loses this match will go home. We need to remind you.
ए एकछिन एकछिन.
It's Larry versus Sacred Shine. Whoever loses this match will go home. We need to remind you.
जो हार्छ त्यो आउट हुन्छ अरे.
Ash, how do you feel
ए
about
भनेपछि
this
ल्यारी आउट भयो.
we will witness?
So good. This is the game between the unbeatable kings of Nepal, Larry Esports
Unbeatable
versus
king.
the racing tyrant of India, that is Sacred Shine. And the game is on, guys. With the first match, we're seeing a lot of skirmish. That is Sacred Shine. And the game is on, guys. With the first match, we're seeing a lot of skirmish, a lot of brawling happening in the mid lane so far.
अब यो पनि खाइदिन्छ.
Winning out the early phase of the laning, but just to recall back in the
Victory
meantime,
बिना हार्यो यो.
mission comes from by Evans Thorough, trying to take out that lava
खाली त
golem
जुत्सिन
from
पनि
the
अति जस्तो
Lancelot.
लाग्छ. खाली सँगै लाग्छ अर्ली गेम इन्भेट गरेर खेल्ने भएछ.
Gonna take out that
उसले हेर न मिनट.
orbital, but before that,
के गरेछ यार कस्तो फ्रिज हान्ला चाहिँ यिनीहरू.
Arturio, sliver of HP,
के
but
खेल रहे
in the
हो तुम
meantime, he managed to kills
मीट
back,
में थोड़े दिक्कत
illuminated,
ते यार आवाज ना
beautifully does
मेटा
out that a pre-first blood for Sakushine.
Oh my goodness, that was the second time Kimi
बॉम्बे
was
सर्वर में
forced to
भयो होला है
recall
यो
back.
पनि
She's still level 1,
पे सर्भरमा
while
हुनुपर्ने हो
Dukshin
ल्यान्ड
is
स्टार्ट
nearly
खेलेको छ
level 3. She was not able to clear
को
any of the
ल्यारीको
mid
केटा
lane.
ल्यारीको
I mean,
सिरो
mid
जेट
profile
सिम्बाहरू हो
to
गाइस
secure the level 2. We can see the side of
जङ्गलर भने
Sakushine
सिरो
playing
हो
really aggressively from right the get-go. As you can see,
यो
Dukshin
नाम
is
चेन्ज
level
भइरहन्छ
3
उसको
while the Kimi is still level 1.
टोटलमा के
One
भयो
shot
टोटल
from
कन्टेस्ट
this
गर्नु नि
mid
भएन
lane
होला
is playing really aggressive, rotating into the enemy
मिनट
lane.
टोटलमा के नै गर्ला फोर नपुगिकन
This Kimi is not getting time to
मैं
breathe.
गएर चाहिँ लास्ट
भ्याल्यू
राम्रो
छैन
टिमहरूले त
मिनटको
पनि खानिहाल्छ
Has been used there.
यहाँ हेर न यहाँ मैले बुझेन क्या
He's
अब
playing
लाइक
really
टोटलको
aggressive,
कल नदिने होला नि त
the
अब
enemy
अभियसली
jungle
टोटल
from
नहान्ने
the beginning.
युरानस लिएर टोटल जोड्नु ट्राई गर्छ
This Kimi is not getting time to
एक्सपी
breathe.
प्लेयरहरू कोही कोही यस्तै गर्छ क्या
Of
मिस्टेक
course, and
हुन्छ
now the broken walls has been used there.
कन्टेस्ट
There's
नगर्ने भने चाहिँ ब्याक गर्ने
Vansatoro
हो
starting out the turtle.
फर्स्ट किलले टोटल चाहिँ कसरी
Proficient
तोड्दै
feed
सोध्छ क्या
Moving
युरानसले
on to
रिच्यु
Vansatoro,
हुँदा
he'll be grabbing it up for himself, and now the reason got
टोटल थोरै
okay,
त्यस्तो
Alan
केही
there,
हुँदैन
a
अब
little of,
मान्छे
you know,
मऱ्यो भने चाहिँ
hope
जान्छ
coming in, and with this, Ron Comer with the one, starting out for the side of Sakushine with a first blood, 1-0 the micro, 1-0 the macro, a great start in the very beginning of the game by Sakushine. Now the poking comes out from
अरूले यसरी
Kimi.
हारेपछि त अब गेमै जान्छ
Indeed. They seem to be playing really
रेडमा
well
नि
on the
इन्भेड
macro
टेनी
department.
इन्भेड
The side of Sakushine already seeming to have a really definite
प्युरिफाई हान्यो
Purify baited out already. You can see how the Sukshin is super annoying in this 5-5
पनि
scenario.
पनि राम्रो छ
Even though
प्युरिफाई
he's
बेट पनि
not
गर्छ
the
अब
best
प्युरिफाई बेट
player
गरे
in the queue. He's
एउटा
doing really well
प्युरिफाई
in
बेट
this
गर्ने हेरो अरू सबै
The
पढ्ने
jungle
टाइपको
getting invaded
लाइक
non-stop.
लापु
They
खाली
just want to end the
राम्रै
game
हुन्छ
as soon as possible. Ooh, that's one
ए
Skylace attack
बुम
stacked
रे
with the
बुम
silent
है त
gun of
बुम
fate.
That's Sonata.
कास्टिङ त
सेकेन्ड गेम
अस्ति
दियो न
Grab of
सेकेन्ड
the
गेम
kill
सेकेन्ड गेम
onto the member, and with that, not only
सेकेन्ड
that,
गेम
they grab
वान
of the
साइड
kill
खाएर
onto
त वान साइड
hanging
हो
here.
कति
I mean, that is a 7.4k kill lead.
ऱ्यान्जले
Really
80 स्ट्याक
impressive.
कटाछ
Go for the contest because it will be a biggest gamble. You're gonna do it.
They definitely
Well, he's targeting out Runa.
सेकेन्ड गेम नि फर्स्टको हेरौँ त
Goal.
फर्स्टमा 1 मिनेट
They have
के भयो यो ल ल मलाई एक
From Team India going against Team Larry from
ए
Nepal.
फर्स्ट गेम त
And
सुयो
this is the
सुयो
game.
मोर्छ क्या बफमा
So where you got to play the hill there, Commander. That was an amazing
Correct.
round. That
मरिसक्यो मरिसक्यो
Invasion early game. First blood for Arturio.
सुरुमै मोर्छ
that is where you got to
Start on
play
a
the
big
hill
again.
there, Commander. That was an amazing early start from Mr. Archie.
Draft start भेज draft last game हेर्नु न guys
For our
last
next
game हेर्नु
events, next tournaments, and so for the next matches, which are going to carry out in the two international.
ल दिस इज द लास्ट गेम गाइस अघिको स्कोर चाहिँ ल्यारीले 2-0 खाएको सेक्रेट श्राइन को
Go to the drop section. Already two
त्यो
bans
चाहिँ रिप्ले हेरेको थियो अघि
from
हामी
the side of
अब
Armageddon
दिस इज
Esports
लाइभ
going to the
सेप्टेम्बर 9
Yuzong and
भर्सेस
the Grok.
यो
Yuzong was a
टिम
little
इन्डिया
problem, a little menace in the last game. It is.
Yep,
Armez
indeed,
Dawn
Omega
Renam
Flow
भनेको
on the Yuzhong. As far as I know, it is the comfort pick for him, and
ए ओमेगा
he is
फ्लोको
really good
युजङ ब्यान
at
हान्दै
why
फर्स्ट
he
ब्यान
is really a god, a beast on that Yuzhong.
युजङ
And
ब्यान्ड
whereas
राम्रो
for
त हो
September
नि
9, they are going for that Baksha
फर्स्ट
and
पिकमा
the
त
Katot. So yeah, Baksha, they really respect that Baksha from the side of
राम्रो
Jersey,
त राम्रै हो
and Katot, they are trying to
मेरो
fight it
ब्यान
both
राम्रै
ways.
छ
So
वाइएसएस
blue
नै
side,
गरेछ
it is Armageddon on
वाइएसएस
blue side,
प्रप
so they are having the first pick, and
वाइएसएस
the
फर्स्ट पिक
other side,
नलिने भन्नु होला
Katot from the side of uh, Armageddon
यसो युजङ
Esports.
ब्यान किन हान्यो
Whereas for Armageddon Esports, they went for the Grok as well
वाइएसएस
as
पनि
Lee
नखेल्ने
Sin
युजङ
Shin.
पनि नदिने भन्नु
Yeah,
होला क्या
throughout this series, we have seen Lee Sin Shin and Lancelot being banned.
यिनीहरूलाई
They
घाटा भयो
are
ब्यानमा
not, they are not letting
फ्लाइट
those
कहिले
two
हो
S tier
आइएसओको
junglers
फ्लाइट
being picked,
डिसेम्बर
and yeah,
1 गाइस
both
अब
those
4
S
दिन
tier roamers
3-4
as
दिन
well for now. Grok and the Katot is also being banned. So let's see what is there, what is coming forward. Both
गेम चाहिँ
teams.
डिसेम्बर 3 देखि हुन्छ होला
And
गाइस
yep, it is going to be a Zushin from the side of Armageddon Esports. And oh, the lance is open for now. And let's see if Masarapp really takes on that lance.
Yep. He went for the Lancelot, and the Lapu Lapu comes up as well. But the last time the Jushin pick was a menace as well. But you went for the
जुक्सिन जुक्सिनले नै लास्ट चाहिँ झ्याउ लाग्छ क्या जुक्सिन मेजमा
hindrance from the Jushin for
लेन्सफोर्डले
That was
सेराबले
the reason, but
एक्सपीमा
it
ओमेगा
was
फ्लोले
the
लापु
play from the Moscow and the Yuzong as
एक्सपी
well.
गोल
That
जुनमा
he
लिन
played
सक्छ लापु त
so
फ्लेक्स
good
पिक
with the zone, Every time you see a fight, he will be flying and coming with the airlines and will be grabbing up with the dives. So this time they don't have the Yuzong to prioritize.
Ariteko be राम्रो हुन्थ्यो अरे
What
यताबाट
could else come up? Are you going to go for a Hilda
Arit
or
is Smirlan
you're
still
planning
open
to
to
go
Lapuko
for a
against
Kalia? Because it's been a long
Kalia
time.
खुलेछ तर
Haven't
काले
seen the
लिँदैन होला
Kalia out there, and
लिँदैन
the
होला
Jushin
काले
Kalia
कार्टक
will be
बिहान
out
हानेर
there.
रहेछ सेप्टेम्बर
You
9
do have the hill. You can go for
Oh my
जय
god.
मिनेटर
talking about a
यार
heal. The walking guardian
Minotaur
helmet
यति
just got
अगाडि
in front of my eyes. It is the Minotaur. Guys, the new patch
very big
really supports him a lot, and he
चलो
is
न
kind of
पैच
having a
यस्तो
lot of reason.
फेरि
And
मिनोको
at the
नयाँ
same
के आछ
time, it is
थाहा भएन यार म
Phobius into the hand of Paulina. So against the Lapu Lapu, I'm not sure. The Lapu Lapu is going to the gold or EXP, but if
किन
it
यो
is
मिनेटर
going
बुझ्नु
इमोट
to the
पायो एङ्ग्री
EXP,
वाला
he
मैले
will
त
be
पास
getting a
छैन
lot
त्यो
of counter
माइनोटर
from this
किनिदिन्छ
Phobius Infernal Pursuit. It will be like the
एम्पायर पढि
unlimited
सोध्नुपर्छ
Infernal Pursuit for the
पर्छ
Phobius when
पर्छ
he will
राम्रै हो
cast his
राम्रै
bravest
पिक लेट्स
fighter.
गो
With the last pick, my goodness,
फोबियसले
the
गरेछ
first
अर्को फोबियस
होइन
राम्रै
त
छ
Wilson with the escape potential. It is the first coming
कम्फर्ट
in
पिक
here,
प्रोबेबली
but it is vulnerable to those
पर्छ
damage charge from the Phobius as well.
Yep, indeed. For
किनिदिन्छ
now,
यार
I think
मिनेटर
Australian esports they really did a good job with the draft.
ब्यान
With
ब्यान के हान
Zushin
त
paired up
ब्यान
with a
अब
Minotaur, so
असेसिन नै
there
हान्न
is going to be a lot of
जोयो कि
change
त
we
आएको
see
छ
because all those three heroes, the
जोयो
Zushin, the
जोयो
Phobius,
नै
and the
हान्न सक्छ
Minotaur,
अब त्यत्रो
they all
खेलाइरहेको
have
छ
a lot of crowd control in their hands, and yep, it is really going to hinder the movement of Lancelot out there as well as for Lilim with that Farsa because as a Farsa, you know, the artillery damage is out there, but you need to be in a really good position in order to cast your feather airstrike. Whereas for September 9, so they went with the Lancelot and the Lapu Lapu. Yep. Lapu Lapu really does good in the team fight, but yep, in the laning phase, you are going to have a lot of trouble because if you go up against Phobius, as you said, he is going to have a lot of, you know, it's like going to be an unlimited infernal pursuit coming in from that Phobius. And looking at the ban, the second phase of the ban, it is going to be a Hylas and a Kalea being banned
जोयो
from
र
the side of
हाएन ब्यान
Outlier
हानेछ
Esports, and September 9,
यताबाट
they went
फ्यान
for that
हाइलास र के
Hayabusa
कालिया
and Suyo. So
कालिया ब्यान
I think September 9, they are forcing Josie to really go for the utility jungler, which might be okay. Joy
बर्ग
could
एज
be
जङ्गलर
Joy,
कस्तो
or
होला
it
फर
could be
इन्डियन्स
just.
राम्रै
I
हुन्छ
think that's
बर्ग
the
एज
only
जङ्गलर अब
option left for
ट्याङ्की
them.
पिक छ भने ओपोनेन्टहरूको राम्रै
And they can go for the
लाइक
Guinevere as well.
ट्याङ्की पिक
So
त्यस्तो छैन भने बर्ग
Lucas
नलिँदा
will
नि हुन्छ
find a way
जङ्गलमा
for the
अब
Lucas,
सिसीको
but
अगेन्स्टमा लिन्छ बर्ग
against
मेनली त
Lancelot, I don't believe
त्यही भएर
Lucas or
जङ्गलभन्दा साइड लेनमै खेलाउँछ
Guinevere gonna work out well. So you need to pull out something into the assassin, and the Ishanshin is there. So there might be a chance that they can actually go for the Ishanshin pick here against the Lancelot. And no,
Isenshin,
Ishanshin is
it's
banned. Sorry, Ishanshin is banned. So they cannot go for it, but they can actually pull out something else. Oh my goodness. You went for the Rome centric ban in the second banning phase, but Team September 9 really wants to be aggressive in this
खालिद
game so
ओए
far.
नाइस खालिद
They are
राम्रै
pulling out
हुन्छ
the Khalid pick, the invasion, the zoning, the setups with the crowd control by the Raising Sandstorm, and he can also sustain out with the help of the Sand Guard. So this is so good from September 9. The draft is so settled at this moment. But the last two picks will actually gonna change out everything for Ramayu
कसलाई
and what they are planning
स्लिप
to do.
प्यारालाइज भयो
The
फेरि
goal laner and the jungle
प्यारालाइज
is left at this moment. They want to go for a fighter goal lane. What could be the options here? Ruby, Uranus, Alot, Esmeralda. Because there is a
निन्द्रा
Lapu
नपऱ्यो
Lapu,
होला
the
अहिले
counter is
त्यसमा
an Esmeralda, but now they're going for the proper goal lane M. And it's going to
लुकास
hinder the
फ्रेन्सर
jungler will be
के हो इन्डियाको त लुकास त कहिले नछुने भएछ इन्डियनहरूले
Let's see how a Lucas works up against a Lancelot because I think Lancelot will be having the upper hand in those, you know, rotation wise as well. And yeah, the
अहिले
beast
चाहिँ
form, in order
पर्फेक्ट
to
हुन्छ
pull
अरे
out
इन
the
गेम
beast form, I think
सेप्टेम्बर
it
9 को
needs quite a lot of time for a Lucas. And
लेस
once it's gone, you are kind of useless in the team fight as well.
मार्क्सम्यान के
Although, yeah,
ग्रान्डर
you
पनि
can
लाग्यो
sustain a lot with the heals coming in
मार्क्सम्यानमा ऊ
from
हो
that
यो
walking guardian helmet, as you said.
लापु
Minotaur is out there, but
लापु अनि
let's see how they pull
एडिस
out
चाहिँ
from that.
राम्रो हुन्छ
Magneto, he went
फेरि
for the
चाहिँ
Granger, but here
यो
we
त
have
नर्फ छ यार
direct counter, and it's going to
त्यही
be
त्यो
an
ग्रान्डर
Irithel.
कन्ट्रोल
Oh man, it's,
ठुलो
you
नर्फ छ यार
know,
इरिथेलको
Ash. Irithel is one of my favorite heroes in the
One of
game.
my favorite
Like
hero
being a
very
gold
chill.
laner, I really love that
Hardly
hero.
छैन क्या अब
Yeah,
September
talking
9 को
about Irithel, it is really a direct counter for a Granger. If you get those
Early,
2 or
early
3
Duxilne
items,
हान्यो भने चाहिँ दुक्सिले
I
हान्दै
think
होला है
just 2
खाली त
items is
पर्छ
enough, and you can just really
माइनरलाई
burst down that Granger
माइनरलाई मारिहाल्छ
because she can just hit and run. She
Guys,
ain't gonna
let's go
stop
game 3
everywhere, and it
September
is
9
really hard to land
versus
those Rhapsody with
Armets के
a
नाम
Granger
पनि
to a Irithel. So yep, September 9 went
Armets
directly with
Dawn
that
हो कि
counter.
के
So
हो
what do you
नाम
think, Ash?
इन्डियनहरुको
Who
त्यहाँ
has the better draft for now?
I'm not sure who has the better draft. I can't say it here because this time it is 50-50
ड्राफ्ट
from both the sides. But
ड्राफ्ट त
if we will
सेप्टेम्बरकै
actually see
राम्रो
with
छ
the
अब इरिथेल
counter basic type,
हल्का हुँदैन
it
होला
is
अरू त
September
ठिकै
9
छ
because they do have the Lapu Lapu and the Lancelot with the Irithel. But at the same time, the Lapu Lapu will get countered by the Phobias. And the Jushin
इरिथेल चाहिँ
will give a
आजकल
lot of
कसैले
hit
पनि
to
लिँदैन
stick a
केटा
lead
हो
as well. So
ग्रान्जरको अगेन्स्ट
not
लिन्थ्यो
sure
पहिला
what
अब
will
त
happen, but
आजकल
I'm
त्यो पनि
sure about
गर्दैन
one thing that the fun and the
केटा
excitement of
लाइक पनि
this
हान्नु
game
केटा
will not
लाइक
gonna
हान्नु
get
सब्सक्राइब
low
पनि हान्नु है
because this is the last game of the group stage and 1-1 is the score is the tiebreaker
टिम
game
फाइट
is here,
यिनीहरूको
guys.
स्ट्रङ
Ladies
छ
and
नि
gentlemen, welcome back to the land of dawn
अब
for the
अर्लीदेखि हान्नु
last
पर्यो
game of the group stage. It is
अर्लीदेखि
Armageddon
हान्नु पर्यो
Esports
अर्ली
from
जुसीले
India
होल्ड गर्न
versus Team
सक्यो भने
September
सक्यो
9
यिनीहरूको
from Nepal. We're going head to head for the
ओके
last time, and this is the
ओए
battle of
फर्स्ट
pride.
छ
Who will be taking it on? Let's
लो
see.
भइसक्यो
Is it Armageddon or is it September 9?
सक्यो
Because both the junglers are starting up their
रिकल
aggression,
गर्नु
कसरी
and with this, the match is on.
30 सेकेन्डमा के हुन्छ है
Indeed, and this is
इन्भेट
गर्नु नि
हान्छ
वेस्ट
it is going to be the last
माइनरले
game of the
माइनरले
group
इन्भेट हान्छ
stage. And
फक ब्रो
here we are,
BH3 yes guys
Armageddon
BH3 हो दिस इज
Esports.
द
So
लास्ट गेम
let's see who takes up the
1-1 छ स्कोर
retaliation.
अहिलेसम्म
Let's see who takes up
टोटल
the
फाइटमा
win
हेर न
with
के गर्न
this.
सक्दैन
And
यिनीहरूले अब
here we can already see a
खाली
lot
त
of
अलिअलि
aggression
हान्नुपर्छ
in the
नभए
mid
त गाह्रो
lane.
पर्छ
Swain doing a lot of damage to Lilim out there. As you know, it is a winning lane for the side of Sushin because she has the early aggression, and along with the Minotaur, she can just spam that lantern flare time and again. And yep,
एउटा
the
पाएन
HP
मिल्यो
it is already full.
एउटा
Of course,
पाएन एउटा
now the 0-0 score is here.
पनि
पाएन
पाउँदैन
And
क्या
this is the start we really want to
पाएन
see
पाए
in the third game.
पाएर
पायो
पाएन
You will
वाह
not go for a brawl here.
पाएन नि
You'll actually defend,
लिली मर्यो
play some
मिलोसँग
defensive role.
अहिले त यार
There you
वाट
go.
द
The lantern player
ओ
comes up.
सक्यो
माई
Swain
गॉड ब्रो
will be the one stealing out the first blood.
मिडमा
होइन
सेरा
Sora will
भयो
face on Lilim.
माइनो फ्लिकर गयो माइनोको
Oh,
किन
that was
इभ किन
beautifully
नखेला
used.
यार मिडमा
So yeah, the flicker is also being used
धेरैले
from the
खेलाउँदैन
side of
इफ
Twin
नेपालमा
Flame out there. A good resource being baited out by Masarapp. So, but yeah, it is Swain who gets the first blood onto Lilim, and but
गाइस
the
फर्स्ट
turtle
रोल
is already up,
फर्स्ट
and
रोल
let's see who
अब
gets the first
भ्याउँदै
turtle of
भ्याउँदैन
this game. Will it be
भ्याउँदैन
Armageddon,
ढुक्कै भ्याउँदैन
Josie, or will it
लिलिम
be
स्टिल 3 छ
Masarapp?
फर्स्ट छ
For now,
सन्देश
I
मर्यो
think
होला
there is not going to be
फ्लिकर
any
गयो
counter.
सन्देशको
Pursuit comes up with
सेराबले
Lilim
ट्राई हान्न
now
लागिरहेछ
with Lancelot coming in. He can go for the
चोर्यो
puncture and
भन्ने
can steal out
सेराबले
the clutch in the turtle here. He goes in there.
नाइस
Let's see the retribution comes in.
नाइस
Masarapp will be
भन्यो
the one
कत्रो
taking
टाइम
out the
लाग्यो
turtle.
लुकासको
Destruction Pulse
मर्यो
comes
होला
up.
सेराब डास छैन
Destruction Beacon coming in as well.
अल्टाने नाइस नाइस नाइस
Whether
ठिक
a
छ ठिक
strike
छ
comes up there, a lot of damage
ब्लू
being
इन्भेट
faced
हान्दैछ
now
इर्ते
at the
लाग्यो
moment, but that's the way the
पप्पा
players are
ओइ
coming in
नाइस
as well.
रोटेसन यार
And Super Jenny QT
मर्यो
gives out
फोगेस
that
नि
पनि
rotation,
मर्यो
finds a kill on the Dozy. Polina falls down
पाल यार
with the
टर्टल
hand
पाएर
Omega. And with this,
टोटल नि पायो किल पनि
fall
पायो
back a little bit. 2-1 the
सही
score
सही
is.
हो
1 the micro,
मिड
1
टु
the macro.
Yep, let's look at the instant replay out there
ब्रिड
because
ट्री
it
ग्यापै
was
केटा
a
ब्रिड
good
ट्री ग्याप
steal by Serap out there.
एउटा
He
रेट्री
just
ग्यापले गेमै
use
चेन्ज गर्यो
that
है
puncture, a
त्यही
Thorn
त
Rose, and the Retribution
ओभर
combo
एक्सटेन्ड गरेर
to
यिनीहरू
seal the day
रिसाएर
for the side of Team
रिसाएर
September 9. And then they got
रिसाएर
2
त
kills
हुन्थ्यो
as well because Josie was quite low and the
त्यस्तै हो क्या लाइक अब सपोज अब
Thorn Rose and
जङ्गलरहरूले
the
रिट्री
Retribution
ग्याप हान्यो
combo
भने
just sealed the
जङ्गलरहरू
day
चाहिँ
for
बल हुन्छ
the
क्या
side of
रिट्री
September
ग्याप खायो
9.
भने
And
लुकास
they
हेर
got 2
ब्लू
kills as well because Josie was quite low and the
यस्तै
जोसी नि हेर
गर्छ
न
was,
कसरी कसरी अल्ट हान्न गएको थियो
about to get over and he gets the
रिट्री
kill
ग्याप खायो
and
चाहिँ बल
Super
रहेछ
Jenny
क्या
QT
जङ्गलरहरू
right on time. But here we
मारे क्या भन्यो
see Paulina getting dominated by a Lapu Lapu.
And the flow as well, the lane flow is really gonna give them the distraction for
माथि
now.
माथि ग्रान्जर
But
मर्दैन
onto the top, they need to take care of his
ओमेगाले मार्यो
Hito.
नाइस
Hito is onto his comfort, the Granger. Last time it doesn't work, but now
Oh.
Zozi falls down.
यो हल्का
Sundays went for the invasion and finds a
भेन्युस
kill.
फोबेस
Any
हान्ने
combo
छ
comes up, a
त
lot of damage being done onto Hito, and it will be a
सन्देश
double
मर्यो
over
नाइस
there.
ठिक
The
छ
Tornado
गुड
coming in
ट्रेड
there.
ग्रान्जर पनि मर्यो
Destruction Beacon used, the Lantern Flare will be taking out
जङ्गलियर नि
Shandesh, and the
मर्यो
double. The score got settle, but
Mine
this
to
leads into the
great na
upset
tarang
of
bang dihada.
September 9. Phantom Execution for the save.
Indeed, because
Typical
in the
flag
EXP
with
side,
them.
Omega Pro is just dominating out there in the EXP, and yep, in the Golden as well, it is a winning lane for Super Jenny QT up against
यसलाई फेरि
Ito,
मार त यसलाई
and
मार मजा आउँछ
yep,
फोवेस
Artis
मरेको
doing a really
देख्दा
good job. Paulina might get taken
गायब
down. Yes, he does,
बिचरा
and
टोटल
with
आउँदै थियो
this
भन्दै
going
थियो
to
होला
be another kill
बिचरा
for the side of September 9
बिचमा
before the
सेफ खाइदियो
turtle,
अरे यसलाई
and
त
yeah, let's see who takes the turtle now.
Let's see who take the turtle. First time it was the start from Armageddon Esport, then the finishing job has been done by Masarapp with the Lancelot. Beautifully went in with the puncture and with the Throne Rose, managed to grab up the retreat on the turtle, and then it was finished for him. But now a little bit of halt being done onto the
बडो दब्यो हुन्छ र
turtle.
8 लेभल छ लुकास बल्ल 6 लेभल छ
He can go for it.
लुकास किन
हारिसक्यो
लियो
यिनीहरू अब
लुकास त युजलेस
Plays
भयो
so safe at this moment, and before you can go for the
मिनेटोर
turtle dance, he
मिनेटोर
went
पिक
for
छ
the
यार
fight with the scout.
ओए
तोड्दियो रे
Will be reaching vision down
आ
onto
गया
the
क्या आ
turtle,
गया आ
trying
गया
to
आ गया
pull the way. Ito falls
ओए
down.
माय
Paulina as
लुकास
well.
मारे यार
Last lane has been
ओ
down.
रे
The
छ यार
मरे
Sarab
जंगल
took
बोल्नु
on
त
the
रहेछ ब्याक गर्नु त
service,
हका
and now it will be
रिप्ले
the
देखाउँछ
Duck as
रिप्ले
well.
देखाउँछ र
Vision down.
लेस रट हेर लेस रट
Fight with the
त्यति ल्याएको छु हेरे
Lucas goes in. Joe will be reaching vision down
लेस
onto
रट
the
हेरे
turtle, and will be finding turtle the
होइन
way.
नि जङ्गलरहरू बोल हुन्छ कि रिट्रिक अब
Last lane has
हामी
been done on the Sarab.
I think that was a
रहेछ
really good
ठिकै
fight for the side of number 9. Oh,
नाइस वान यार
managed to just keep.
Vengeance foveस
I
Masarapp
thought that
getting
Omega
flash
Pro might
back
get taken out there,
Vengeance
but
त कहिले
let's look
खेल्दैन
at the
केटा म
instant replay out here.
अब
So
त
it
पुग्यो
was
मलाई
Josie who got the turtle because of that.
लेस रट हेर
Yeah, it was a clutch steal though. But
तीनचोटि लेन्स
damage
रट
coming
हेरेको
out from Super Jenny Curie instantly deleted Ito out of the map,
ओ
and
के
he
हो
was
साच्चीकै
tanking right on times. And yeah, Josie gets taken down, although he gets a kill on Sarah. But after
Whoa
that, it was just a really good
कस्तो
follow-up
युजलेस के
game
मिनेटर हेर
from
न
the
यार
side of
छ्या
September 9, and yeah, they got
यो
the turtle,
फोवेस
but
फेरि
the kill
मरेगा
ratio was to the
मरेर
favoring
मरेर
September 9, and I think that is a
1v1.
good trade for them.
1v1 going on there at the bot section between Lapu Lapu and Mr. Paulina
Oh.
PS now. Halted the way for the
माऱ्यो
medium
भने चाहिँ
wave,
बब्बाल
and now
हुन्थ्यो त्यहाँ
got that macro into the hand. The top tier one will be taken down by the side of team September 9. It's a start for those structures. Then to the bot, there is also a winning lane being played by the Lapu Lapu, which is
त्यो आएछ
really,
स्काई
abstracted me
ब्रान्जरको
in this moment, because it's of course a
Guys, like
obvious
नि हान्नुमा guys,
goal
like
to
the
win a
stream.
lane against
ओइ
Lapu
मऱ्यो
Lapu.
ओए
The burst is too
वान
high.
नाइस वान यार
Crimson Bacon to goes back and
लामो
clean it
रेन्ज
out
धेरै
by the
फार्सरको
sleep.
ब्रो
But now the desert zone becomes up. It's early game aggression being shown by the Khalif.
वाउ यही गर्न ल्यायो अहिले माइनोटर
जप्पै पिक हो यार मिनेटर
तर केही भएन क्या फ्लिकर अल्टी हाने केही भएन क्या सेराप मऱ्यो सेराप ओइ नाइस बाटो हाने
नाइस
यार यो त इन्डियन हाने यार यो फोकस बिल्कुल इन्डियन
ये यार ये माइनर जे पाइदियो होला नि पछि त गेम
सुन हेर न फार्सर
अरूले किन हाने यिनीहरूले
not gonna help you out to grab onto the turtle, but now
फेरि चढ्यो ओमेगा ब्लो
the previous fighter a retaliation
मऱ्यो ओमेगा
नाइस
के नाइस
charge comes up, it will be a shutdown onto
मऱ्यो 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 जुक्सी नै मऱ्यो आउटले हाने ओइ आउटले हाने ओइ धन्न
inch of HP Crimson Beacon used, but no double being grabbed up.
ग्राइनहरु रिकर बेसी जान मान्दैन यार कोही पनि
Who needs a turtle when you are
त्यो ग्राइन्डरले
high on
हेर
micro? Now the feather is like the walking guard in
बेसी
helmet.
जान
They
मान्दैन यार
assisted it out. The
फ्लाइङ क्लाउड छ कि त्यही माथि हेर न
this guy
त्यही त
spamming throughout the air.
फ्लाइ क्लाउड छ
Beautifully
बेस
done
जान
to the face of Zoe.
Yeah, that was a really good feather effect coming in from Lilim, and yep, they did not contest.
12:30 भइसक्यो यार त्यही पनि सय वाचिङ लेट्स गो
Yep, here it is, and it might be a free lot for the side of September 9. Armageddon is supposed trying to contest for
ओइ यो ओमेगा बल आइसक्यो यार
Omega flow goes in there with the previous fighter. Swain falls down. Lord
मिड
being
हेल्छ
cleared by
लापुले
Sarab. In the meantime, the demonic charge comes up, but the feather airstrike will be halting the way for Twin Flame, and they need to goes back
मिड हेल्छ
inside
ओमेगा
the tier. They cannot do anything. They came in for to contest it out. Hades. Then what just happened? They just got a follow through, and they
कसरी
back off.
ये पेरे खेल्दैछ
Yep, I think that Super Jenny Cutie at this time has the damage to, you know, really hurt the
ओइ
core members of
सर्छ त्यो लुगा
oh my god.
Ulti under bar.
No, you are not
More
ready for
there.
it. Feather strike was
अरे
हाल्ने
जी
यार
यार
आज लिली मरे तर
मर्यो त उसले पाएन त के
लिलियम ये फोर्स को लाइक this second skill miss को भएन सक्यो September 9 versus SS who wins on Secret Sign जित्छ गडा
everything falling down at this moment. Everything
Secret
being
Sign
thrown
strong
up
छ
by
लास्ट
the side of team September 9 to grab up the pride moment for Nepal to take down India with a 2-1 score with a reverse twin.
के हो यार टेक डाउन इन्डिया भन्ने छ यार
Damage,
पात्र
man. What was the damage? Hero just really got, 10% HP was left out there and
लापुला रोके
I was
कोही
just saying that he had the item but I
रुक्ने
was just really
मान्दैन त
flabbergasted with that damage from Super Genicute.
मिठो हेलो छ जेउस
कस्तो थ्रो गरे यिनीहरूले अडी त्यस्तो राम्रो भएर
टडलमा रिट्रिभर माइटर ला फ्रिज हान्ने
यही गर्न दिएको माइनर टरेटले
ग्रान्जर मर्यो सबै मर्यो दिस गाइज सक्यो जस्तो
ट्याबको लेन्स सर्ट चाहिँ राम्रो छ है अरू नेपालीको लेन्स सर्ट भन्दा
ठिकै छ The perfect reverse sweep, let's go. I'm not sure if I'm still solid tonight. Larry out was like out was again. Castle the out was one. India and Amanda the flying cloud. Bob pass. Well played, kiddo. Bob pass.
Guys, minor double.
Minor drop take care.
Go to take a minor.
Minor game.
Let's go September 9. Reverse sweep.
Fate has been written into the hand of September 9 and it is
छिट्टै अब प्लेअफमा भिन्टेज कि उतिसँग पर्छ होला सेक्टर साइन
It is the jungler, the Lancelot was playing
भिन्टेज भिक्कीमा त फेरि भयो हैन यिनीहरुको
with this game Masarapp.
फेरि रिम्याच
हुन सक्छ भिन्टेज नै पर्ला कि अरु नै पर्छ सक्छ प्लेअफ स्टार्ट हुन लाग्छ अब छिट्टै 2-3 दिनमा हुन्छ होला 1-2 दिनमा
What do you say?
भर्खर गुड
It was
चेन्जेसलाई
just a beautiful game played
वो
by
इनले पाएछ
side of
एमबीबी
September 9 and yeah, this man Super Genicute
त्यो रोटेसन नै चेन्ज हाने नि पुरै छिट्टै रोटेट हाने केटाले
did not disappoint me. I'm just
नाइस
happy that
nice gameplay
I
well
feel
played
lucky to really catch this game because I was hoping for everything
ल
a long time
सिमी
back
नानी
only
चाहिँ
and
ल
yeah,
चल्दै गए
players they
गुड
were
नाइट
really playing the traditional
Good
marksman.
night.
So yeah,
गुड नाइट भ्याम्पायर
Super Genicute just fulfilled my wish out there and man, the damage coming in from him
गुड नाइट
from the early
भ्याम्पायर
phase of the game.
Good night.
He was just
ल
flanking, going directly to the backside, just
जी
landing
गाइस
those few
अब म
blows to
पनि यसको
the
स्ट्रिम इन
Granger,
हान्दिनु
already
पर्ला
clearing him
अब यो म्युट हान्नु
out
पर्यो
of the map.
guys now अब one stream इन हान्दिन्छु 12 बजे रहेछ थ्यांक यू फर जोइनिङ द स्ट्रिम है गाइस सबैलाई अब भोलि भयो भने स्ट्रिम गर्छु होला तर मिटअप पनि छ जो जो फ्री हुनुहुन्छ भोलि मिटअप पनि आइदियो गाइस बसन्तपुरमा हुन्छ भल्ट रेस्टुरेन्ट छ गुगलमा सर्च गरेर आउँदा हुन्छ बसन्तपुरमै छ भने सुनेको थिएँ भयो भने होराको नि सबैजना हुन्छ होला त्यहाँ सो नजिक नै छ भने फ्री नै भने आउँदा हुन्छ ल अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ गुड नाइट गाइस गुड नाइट टेक केयर बाई बाई भोलि भेट्नुपर्छ बाई बाई गाइस बाई बाई